was awful at times, but I loved him and what he was
Objection,
saying.
Your Honor, non-responsive.
Overruled. When you say me hurt.
Alright, mods.
Said anything else.
We're 1 for 2 on objections for today.
Remember that
If we end
hers
this
heart.
session,
Her heart.
50% or above, believers
floor.
win.
Oh.
And it's embarrassing or
We're 1 for 2 on the day.
It
Okay.
didn't pass.
Is
I
it
think this is the link. I'm gonna send it
Didn't
in.
pass.
Wait. The fuck?
I went up to him
That's definitely not a link that
at
works.
some point. I don't know how much time had passed. He was sitting at the piano in the living
Oh,
room.
the
of
predictions are
hotel
down,
room that we
Sag.
had.
Is this
Yeah, it didn't
stream
work.
you? Oh. I think that might be for my internal.
So, I know it may be hard to understand. It's hard for me to hear myself say, but I felt. I just wanted it to stop. I wanted things
Oh,
to
wait.
be okay.
This is
And I just sat next to him on the piano and I
If you go to the live video and hit share, that's where you get the
on
link.
his shoulder and it was, of course I was mad. Of course I was mad and felt it was horrible what he'd done. But on the other hand, I just wanted us to be okay. I could just put this up.
Oh, here we go.
I could put the
Oh, wait.
physical stuff in a box and
It's a little
I just
janky,
kept
but
going back on how much I love this person.
If you go to the live video and hit share, that's where you get the link. Yeah, it worked.
Don't sniffle, you're cheating.
Alright, I'm
What does that mean, X? What is that cheating about?
Checking my phone obsessively for pictures because
That's cheating.
my dress was backlit.
This dude's a fucking.
Of all times to have a backless dress.
it's a little janky, but
How much I love this person.
If you go to the live.
I was looking at pictures and I was on the red carpet.
The audio makes it really hard to hear her when she's.
Surreal.
Like how you have both streams up.
yeah, I
Or you have
know.
different streams up, but not the real stream.
I mean, it's right here.
We just looked like this other thing. on
Wait,
this
we
red
missed an
carpet.
objection?
It was just
Just here for the facial
Oh,
expressions.
I'm missing a J in
oh,
objection.
like that.
Gonna get Hassan on here too.
There's tears there. There's tears.
Embarrassing.
There's
Yeah,
tears.
That's the one.
That's a tear, XQC. You gotta add it.
I'm sure it's hard, Tim.
Objection, Your Honor, non-responsive.
I saw it. I saw it.
I'm going to take you to February,
2
the
for 3.
next month, 2015, to your wedding. Can you please tell the jury about your
Wait, she's
wedding?
actually fully crying. Let's go.
Nope. Real tears.
One single tear. I mean, do we want her to sit on the stand and fucking bawl her eyes out for 3 minutes uninterrupted? It'd be way more uncomfortable.
Next
No,
question.
they need to object.
Get a sense that
It'd be so uncomfortable.
we were just, it was wedding, running around Los Angeles. I was getting married that day, and I remember
Oh, was that 2?
running around getting
Her breathing needs to
therapy.
stop.
That was 2.
You know, got ready, and Johnny and I met at the
Oh, it's showing
penthouses
emotional
downtown,
distress. She's got a
And
I'm
point.
not doing a cry counter. It's XQC.
wore a white
I'm doing an
dress
objection counter.
and a veil and bobby pinned in my hair.
When don't you have a bobby pin in your hair, though?
And
True.
I walked out of that penthouse. I met
Do a
with
cry
Johnny in
counter for
the hallway,
XQC.
and
He hasn't cried yet.
I thought he looked so
Handsome.
handsome.
Oh.
And he seemed happy.
Uh-oh.
And
I'm just sipping his coffee like, what is this
made
shit?
the right decision. I was so looking forward to having this. I thought we'd get married and we'd have stability.
Is that what you thought when you were
Aw.
getting married?
So I
Specifically, you're probably thinking, we can have some great sex after
Johnny's
this.
car, and for the second time since I've known Johnny, he drove himself, drove us in his truck. it was
Johnny
very
took his
lonely
sunglasses
without him
off.
alone. You know, we didn't have that.
Interesting.
Trying to show that he has no tears, no
And,
remorse.
drove to his
You
mom's
should do a line of
house.
coke right now if you're down.
Justice of the peace arrived.
Ew, which reminds me, if it was the day
Kind of
after
surprised.
I'm on a call.
and
next
she
to
took that
Samantha.
photo, doesn't it actually show that she was the one participating with those 4 lines of coke?
Together.
She's like, everyone else is asleep. I'm gonna just do a couple lines.
His mom.
Ain't nobody gonna miss this.
With the kids.
True.
They were there.
I was thinking.
And we had a wonderful evening, and then got up and got on the plane either the next morning or the day after, and flew to Johnny's Island. And we had what we had planned for the better, you know, we had planned for the better part of a year.
Oh,
or
ate food with the kids.
maybe 8 months for this 3-day wedding on his island with our close friends, about 12
Dude,
people, maybe 15
A
people.
3-day wedding on his island.
We had these little houses built, like not tents, but not houses. These little, for the guests. We had them built and designed
Bungalows.
on the island, and
Houses.
She said he's an island boy.
Bungalows.
it was magic. You know, I was marrying the love of my life.
Lommel.
It was complicated,
Hashtag Lommel.
but I thought he was the love of my life. And we had our friends and family out, and we had
If
this
she's doing a
3-day
monologue, she's the greatest one-take Jake I've
event.
ever seen.
The first night of which was supposed to be he and I separate with our relative parties. So me with the bridal party and him with his fellas.
Oh,
The
hell yeah. I
bridal
forgot.
party planned to,
YouTube does have those now.
do a cuddle puddle.
Oh, the
All the
emotes.
BTT emotes.
Have mushrooms and drink wine and, you know, have our own, like,
She's an actress.
you know,
She was
girl
in fucking
party
Aquaman.
separate.
This isn't Meryl
And then
goddamn
the
Streep,
next
okay?
day have
Cuddle
the
puddle
wedding
mushrooms.
festivities. We were going to be married around sunset.
What's a cuddle
and,
puddle?
There's a
on this
Canadian
beach,
rage emo.
not the beach that Johnny had named for me, although I think we had originally planned on having the ceremony on that beach, but it was changed at some point to the other beach, and we walked down the aisle, well, the beach aisle.
Zach, thank you for the
and,
membership.
said our vows, and
Wait, is that an orgy? A
the
cuddle
sunset
puddle?
behind us, and we took pictures with our family, and we shot the bird, meaning the middle finger, up at the paparazzi helicopter circling, or plane circling around us while we were
All
on
these
the
beaches
altar.
keep changing.
And we
This is like the most consistent I think her story has actually sounded
Send her
right now.
vows.
Play paparazzi.
I had to go work.
When you say you left
Because she was
home,
actually
you had
happy
to
that
go
day.
to
She didn't
work.
have to lie.
What were you
Yeah.
working on?
Nothing got
I
fucked
was
up. She didn't
filming
say
The
nothing got
Danish
fucked up
Girl
that
in
day.
London, which is the film that I had
There's nothing
been
she had to-
shooting
Bird.
for in January when Johnny was hallucinating.
Sad
on
the
the
bird got
phone.
shot.
I was there doing kind of prep work for that film.
And what, if any, film was Mr. Depp going to?
Maybe she's
at that
borrowing
point?
from Aisha the Sheriff.
Well, the plan, why we did the wedding when we did it, is because he had always had this commitment to do Pirates 5.
Oh, not 6 though,
And
huh?
he was going to shoot that in Australia, and I was going to shoot the Danish Girl, and I started the Danish Girl in early February, and he was going to fly out mid-February to Australia. So his movie was going to take the majority of the year, meaning until August. So maybe longer, so that the plan was to do it when we did it, so that we didn't have to wait until the fall of the following year. So shortly after I left, Johnny returned to Los Angeles and then flew from Los Angeles on to Australia to shoot P5, Pirates 5, excuse me.
Okay. And what was the plan
She shot a Danish girl.
for you when
Thank you,
you
Fox Sound for the
finished
5.
with Danish Girl?
The plan was always for me to
The
wrap on
Oscar
my
goes
movie and
to
then
jail.
come and join him in Australia.
She doesn't
where
go
he
to
was
jail
filming
if she
P5,
loses this
Pirates
case.
5.
Ozzy, Ozzy, Ozzy.
Okay, and when approximately was
I
that?
was just saying the Oscar
That's how
goes to
this
jail.
That was March
That's not how any of this works.
3rd.
Neither does
March
he.
3rd that you wrapped, that
No
you
one's
finished
going to
with
jail.
Danish Girl?
It's a fucking
I
defamation case.
believe I can't recall the exact date, but I believe it was around that time. Yes.
Okay. And
There's
then
fucking 5 with these goddamn movies.
tell the jury, where did you fly to get
I
to
think I only saw the
Australia?
first
How
3.
long of a turnaround was it for you to get
Same.
to Australia?
It was about a 24-hour. I think it's about.
Apparently
24
they still
hours.
use
I
his
could
They're gonna get that
like
adventure soon.
statues
on
and
the
coming.
exact amount of
Touch.
time.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I remember it's quite a distance from London. I was filming in London.
It's
He was
coming.
filming in Australia. Effectively, you have to fly 12 hours, stop.
Yeah,
on
he
it,
is
and
Captain
then
Jack
fly,
Sparrow
I
still on
think,
the ride.
around this
Well, I don't know
amount of
anymore
time.
actually. They're redoing the ride right now, so who knows?
Oh.
So when
X's
you
objection.
I think they're
arrived-
just redoing the
This
entrance.
is before you finished rapping with Danish Girl and were heading out shortly before. What, if any, communications did you and Mr. Depp have?
Well, at first it was great. Even though we were separated, it was so hard.
Bro, back and
to-
get some water.
Yeah, do you
It
think?
was so hard to leave. Leave right after you get married, especially considering that in Johnny and I's relationship, it was always so much worse when I went away to work. That's when problems started. So that was hard, but we communicated pretty consistently, and it was positive until it started to change, and I got the sense that he thought I was sleeping with the director, and then it was with the actor I was filming with,
Who was the actor you were filming with?
Oh,
Eddie Redmayne.
Okay.
okay.
He's hot.
Of course, I was not. Not that it mattered, but I could do my best to field the accusations, and then they would kind of subside.
How do you
and I
not
thought
know Eddie
things were
Redmayne?
okay.
Yeah, I don't know
And one day, right before I'm supposed to fly to Australia,
Knightley, though?
he
Oh, like in...
I think it was.
Yeah.
the
Oh,
night
shoot,
before
Karen
I was
Knightley's
supposed
fire
to
as fuck.
go to
Oh,
Australia.
honestly, I forgot
He
she was
calls
in the
me,
Pirates movies.
I think you
a
won
hotel
Best
room,
Actor.
Apparently,
She's
I had a
She's like the
sense
main-
that the phone was ringing. I think I was in
gal.
the shower at the
she's
time.
what, British or
Not much
whatever
time
she
had
is.
passed, and
Natalie Portman?
I get a knock on the
Yes,
door.
yep.
And it was
With the
someone
They
face
from
were
the
literally-
hotel,
smushed in.
that I was staying at.
They were
The
literally
hotel staff had been sent up to the room
both
because
Princess
Objection
Padme
calls for hearsay and
Wait, were they?
speculation.
True.
Stay
They
objection.
can't
You don't tell
In episode
what
1?
staff
X.
is
Oh.
gonna happen
That's 3 for
next.
4X.
Then I start communicating with Johnny.
And when you say started, I mean, was he on the phone? Did you call
600
him?
lost
What,
frames.
what happened here?
He called the room and then my cell phone, and then once I was on the cell phone, he was accusing me of not
Speculation.
being in my room, so he called the room, and I had to prove
These
that
are
I was
new
in
clips.
the room because by answering the phone. And we had a lengthy kind of circular
This is live.
conversation about where I was and why I didn't answer the
Alright,
phone.
Kira.
Why I didn't answer the phone immediately.
That's like the
He
last thing
didn't
I
sound
saw.
like he was connected to reality. It just didn't seem like, to me, it seemed like a previous pattern. I was unsure what
That's
to make
four,
of it
right?
because
I think
he
it was
wasn't
four.
right in front of me, but he was accusing
Wait, why is
me
it 4?
of what it seemed like is having, I guess, an affair or a reason to not be in the room that I got a sense from him was, cheating or
Pirates Kira next level,
that I was hiding
facts.
something and I was
Double
why I
objection
wasn't
doesn't
answering
matter.
the phone, and hence why I got the knock on the door. That was right before I left.
So as before you headed to Australia, what, if any, requests did you make of Mr. Depp for him to get you MDMA?
Is she gonna admit that
That's
she?
ridiculous.
Leading?
Yeah,
Why is that ridiculous?
there you go.
Cheated on him? Crazy.
I
I'm eating a
I would
banana right
never.
now. This
Oh
thing
my
is jerky.
god!
that time I learned my lesson
She
the
literally
hard way
said
on the
I would
plane
never.
to Russia.
Come
I
on,
would
dude.
Never.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah, here she comes. This is her defensive
That's
tone.
I-
That's
I'm
preposterous.
asking for a problem. And
Now, you're ahead of me. What the fuck?
I would never do
Oh,
that.
am I?
Okay.
That's not how it works,
So you
but okay.
flew to Australia
Is it?
and met
Wait.
with Mr. Depp, right? And I'm going to, can we pull up defendants?
You're closer to Virginia.
1809? And
Makes
Your Honor,
sense.
True.
These are some of the pictures that Mr.
Getting my
King,
information
you may
from the
recall, was
future.
testifying earlier, said he had on his phone.
Okay.
And then those were given, so
So I don't have these, is what you're
Just
saying.
look at those
Okay, that's
facial
fine.
expressions though, and then the tone that
1809.
changes.
Correct.
Johnny T
MDMA.
questions her
Oh,
maybe
I would
Should be
never.
a few
What do you
tomorrow
mean?
or the next day of trial.
Oh, except that one time in Hicksville.
Do you
But that wasn't even
recognize-
MDMA. That was somebody
Yeah, I realize
else
you didn't
that was
take
feeling
this,
up on
but
me
I'm
when I was on
admission everybody,
shrooms.
Your Honor.
All right, any objection to 1809?
And then it was a bad trip, but
All right, 1809.
but you know.
And let me-
I'm not being
I
biased.
said the next day of
It's not
trial,
orange.
which is not the next day.
Kinda.
It's actually a different day altogether.
Given the strangeness of this.
There's no trial tomorrow?
May I put you on?
Yeah, no trial tomorrow.
Thank you.
Testimonies.
Oh, I didn't know that. I
Well,
appreciate
I
it.
mean,
Never
they
mind.
have court, but no testimonies.
Amber, do you recognize this
Free,
photo?
my stream dropped, so I had to refresh.
I do.
Oh
And could you
no.
tell the jury what this is?
I know there's a week break, but I
That
thought it
is
was next
the
week.
driveway leading up to
Yeah,
the
week
house.
break next week, so
that
this is
Johnny
like
was
the last
renting
day.
while
This is
shooting
the juicy
Part
juice.
Five.
And then they'll come
Yeah,
back and do
I guess
cross
It's
exam.
Day off tomorrow, boys. Well,
No,
don't
I
know
think
what to
next
do,
week is the
but-
break
And I'm going to.
The
Will
fuck?
you publish?
Yeah, they have a
make
week
this-
off
try to make this a little
to prepare
faster.
We're
for
streaming
cross
twice
examination.
today. XQC. Atriarch's coming over tonight.
10.
Bullshit.
I just know that they have like, oh, well, I don't know.
A series
Cannot
of
confirm this,
photos
but I
that
have
you
heard
wanna
that they have
show
next week off.
Council what they are, maybe we can get them entered all together.
And
then
typically
you
this
could
is the last day of
just-
testimonies,
Yes,
Go on with your questions.
Smart.
yes.
which means
Walshy, how do we feel about that? Do we like that, Walshy, or not?
And these are
Yeah,
all I will
talk to us.
represent, ones that we got from
What the
Mr.
heck is
King.
that?
All right, if you want to take a look at them.
And Your Honor, if I may
That's
just
just a
approach, I'll
wet
give you the whole
street.
stack.
Okay, that's
Is this
fine.
1809? It
this,
is, it is, it
that's
is.
supposed to be a photo of the evidence.
He's coming over. I don't know. Fucking be a coffee cow and sit in my back. Get milked.
I wish I had a coffee cow.
Guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and say, guys. This is the nail in the coffin. I'm sorry, chat.
Wait,
It's
how
sorry.
you got a
It's over for
dislike
Depp.
counter on your YouTube?
Because
Oh,
they
it's
have
it's
the
an
road.
add-on, a browser add-on
Which
extension.
extensions,
Yeah, I
brother?
can tell it's
This
over.
one, enhance for YouTube.
But-
Then you can go
but the
through
way-
and you
see
dark
those
theme it.
kangaroos in
You know.
there?
Oh,
When I was
Yeah, no, I
pulling
want
up
that
to
shit
the house,
happen.
I saw kangaroos.
oh,
As
she
well.
saw kangaroos.
This was a pretty big driveway.
It was a pretty
I like how Ashen's face looks just
You
like
don't
he
get
don't
your
understand what's going on.
He's been like that like all day.
Thank you.
And then I was like making some lunch, and
Is that a kangaroo?
they were going
That
over
is
like
a
the text
kangaroo.
messages
Not
that
wrong. There's
he
two of
sent
them. These
her
suckers-
that they were saying was
Hey,
evidence.
that's two
And it was just
kangaroos.
like
This
how
is
much he liked
Australia,
loved her, and
then.
he's like, oh my god, this man,
Yeah,
put him in jail.
kangaroos are in Australia,
That's pretty sick.
yeah.
I mean, he's had some good stories though. He's like talked about someone, I'm not too sure with
Now
his
it's
group of friends,
indefensible.
but somebody I guess he was
Bruh.
drunk around,
Reviewed them. I have no objection to any of these photographs.
So we'll enter into evidence.
who's now like a nuclear
defendant's
power
1809.
plant.
You got YouTube DLC.
1805,
Yeah, we
Australia is
definitely have
kangaroos.
YouTube DLC.
Yeah.
It's called Freedom. Oh,
1807,
wait.
1808,
Dirt too.
1810.
Yeah, this is the move, Walshy. You gotta move to the YouTube ways. We gotta all learn together now.
1815.
Make sure you have your better
1816,
Twitch emotes installed because you can get more.
1819.
Yeah, I have to do that still.
1820. 1821. 1825. 1827.
Oh, she thinks she's proud of herself. I see a little
Bingo.
1829.
bingo.
Bingo, I called it.
1831. 1834. 1835.
What is this list?
1837,
Well, what are we counting? I'm lost.
I know, I totally missed it.
1840, 1841, and
She's seen her, she's doing a good
1842.
job
Oh
though.
my
Get them all?
god.
This is evidence, I believe.
I want to make sure more than
Someone should say 1869.
I know.
Value for his
They're all
25
in
bucks.
Fuck with her.
So as long as you're just going to be referencing those photos, we'll keep it on before you
Keep it
publish them.
moving. Thank you, Your Honor. Appreciate it. Okay.
She's probably doing this because they couldn't keep track of their
Was
evidence
this in Australia?
earlier. She had to,
True.
yeah. She's like, let me list this for you, bitch.
It was a, I think like a well-known sportsman, racing cars or something.
Like, I don't
Pretty
really
shady.
know, but she knows.
Let's
Sportsman.
Michelle, if you can pull up
Man who
1810.
does sportsman.
Do we have 1810?
Is this another
1810.
picture from that home?
The Cox, do we have 1810?
Yes, that looks like it's the view from the bathroom.
Okay. And then let's go, Michelle, if you can pull up 1811.
I like Ludwig's shirt. It says Sigma. Sigma grind set, dude.
Oh, does it? I liked he had the other one on the other day, Irrelevant. I think it's
That's the house,
Cutie's
11?
line.
That's a nice house.
And
You
this
like
is
those
the
windows.
1812.
Yeah.
11, 12?
That's a good view from the bathroom, man.
You got too much going on now.
That's a view from the living room. It opened into a lagoon.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so it's
Dang.
online
Yeah.
too? Shit.
And then
Probably.
That's home, holy.
let's look at
Yeah.
1813.
Oh no, never mind. I lied.
12 and 13?
What's wrong? He
Why-
must be
are they
sick.
just flexing this home?
What's happening?
You're
He watched Batman last night, so
Shit,
it's
dude.
well, it's a long movie.
Infinity pool.
I guess that's just another.
It's an amazing movie, but
A little
long.
over of the swimming pool, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know why
And then
Pokey
let's
has
do
her
one
shit on
more,
white, like light mode. I
1814.
don't like that shit. Too bright.
14.
Yeah, no.
Give me.
Someone give them. They're using.
Well, the
images.
donate.
It's
Like,
not
why am I
something you
why
can
am I
see.
blocking the
Yes.
other
They
cat?
have it printed out.
And if you can look to the back here where
That's
I've
ju-
got
a
my-
worse
I'm making
picture.
some-
What, did it
what
not
if
work?
anything is
Come on,
that back
the
there?
peacocks.
That's the kitchen.
Okay, this is the dining room and this is on the main level.
What we're looking at is the dining room table on the main level with the kitchen in the background.
Okay.
She looks
This
like
is
she's
a ruse to
preparing for
sell it,
crime.
right?
Now I'm going to
She's
ask
getting ready to
you
go, huh?
Yeah,
She's
she's
like,
checking the jury.
What a useless
See that? She's like,
She
oh,
starts
what?
breathing.
experience
Yeah,
what
oh,
happened
she's
in
sighing.
Australia
14.
once you arrived.
Something about the
Think she
vase
does
in the.
Kegels?
Okay. Vase.
He had to hide all the cocaine. That's why he couldn't
Oh,
find
yeah.
it.
Well,
They hit that shit.
Wedged up. Yeah, see? She was preparing. Look at this. She's already getting into it.
nervous because
Heavy
of the
breathing.
conversations that I had with him before I left. And
Question mark?
then in
Johnny
transit,
should just
I
troll her.
Stopped in Dubai and spoke to him too. So I was a little nervous.
Dubai, of course
but
you're in
he
Dubai.
indicated me that he wanted me to come. He said I miss my wife at the end of the phone call that we had in the airport. I called him from Dubai, and
Thank you, BMS.
What are you doing in Dubai, though?
he said I miss my wife. I miss my wife.
We did too.
I felt okay, safe to
She's done this like
I
3
missed
times
him
already.
So much, that's all I want.
When
What,
saying
talk
what
about
he
coming?
says, no,
See my new husband.
what he
yeah,
says,
he
and
said-
she
yeah, yeah.
repeats it like 3 times, but in reference specifically to being his girl or his wife.
To see him,
How much do you think the government's making off this trial?
and he was.
And it's like, I don't
Not a
think
lot.
he repeats his
so
words like
he
this.
lost a ton of weight. So
What do
Is
you
that
think?
good or
How do you
bad?
think they're monetizing?
So it's cocaine.
I just knew something was up.
Yeah, of course.
Um,
Obviously. Not that it's clean.
He kind of quickly,
bad?
kissed me and kind of we had some interaction. It was brief. He was leaving to go work. He had to work that day. But then after the plan was he would come back, which he did in the evening, and then he was supposed to have a 3-day weekend, a long weekend.
So you fucked that up, didn't
He
you?
comes
Dude,
back that evening.
Ghislaine
and,
Maxwell's
the chef had
trial
kind of
live?
prepared some things for the fridge, mashed potatoes, I think spinach as well.
I don't like Johnny's tie.
There's some steaks in
Yeah,
the
me
fridge,
either.
but he had kind of prepped some of the sides.
He has had some fire
And
suits, though.
I was looking forward to having this kind of, our style at-home date. We've just been,
Her food, her fit today, not good though.
No,
Get outta
I'm
here.
not feeling it. Yesterday was her best, I think.
And,
Well, top 3 for sure.
I start dinner and
The only way she can be successful is when she copies Johnny, you know?
In that
She doesn't have a brooch because she's a witch. Get it?
MDMA. I asked him what it was.
A bag
He told
of
me it
it.
was MDMA. And I was surprised because at the time, that was
Her body language is just so distracting to me.
there was no question mark.
I'm
as
like
to
going
how
back
I
and
would
forth, watching her
respond
face go
to
side to
that.
side.
Or so I thought. It's like, why would you even
Then she's
Trying to see
repulsing
something go
herself.
out so side to side. All of a sudden,
gotten clean and sober? I was
the cocaine, of course.
Yeah, right.
touch and go, but for the wedding,
I looked up, is
he was drinking
MDMA
that, 'cause I think
illegal
at
in
some point we
Australia?
did have wine on the island, but it wasn't an issue. Right? Just moved ahead. So I was surprised that he would even pull out this bag, and well, frankly, not hide it from me. And he kind of seemed to suggest that we should do
True.
it together.
Real pilgrim vibes for sure.
And I was like,
I bet her shoes have buckles on them.
absolutely not.
Or a
got
nun.
I just got here. I want to see you. I want to.
We know she's not a nun. She got the cocaine in her cooch.
It was the exact.
Apparently she's gonna be stuffing some MDMA up there now
opposite
too.
of What
Her
I
never.
expected and what I wanted.
Dude, she crazy, dude.
It just
I
seemed
sense Kappa.
delusional at the time to me that he would even suggest this to be something that I could participate
You know what
with
this
him.
story sounds like in that aspect
you
that I
had
said
been
she's
through what
like
I've been through at
borrowing
that
from
point,
her own,
it's
is
crazy.
that she actually was the one that
And
probably showed
at
up
some
with the
point,
MDMA and was like,
Cat
yo,
Lord,
don't kiss me like
he
old man,
drinks in
let's
front
do
of me.
some
At first, I think
MDMA.
it was
And he was
Mama
like,
or
what? I
wine,
just want to see
something.
you. Like,
And
Is
I
that like
remember we
coke?
hadn't, like, it kind of started an argument.
It's inconsistent because
And that was upstairs
I'll
in
say in a
that
minute.
room that we just looked at a picture of, by the sunflowers. That's more or less where we were standing, just closer to the kitchen. And we get in an argument, and I shove past him, just stomp
this
off.
facial expression right now.
shrooms at the
And he
campfire
grabs me.
turned bad.
We have an argument about
Then shrooms
me
at the
walking
wedding,
away.
that's
Am
okay.
I walking out of this? And in my head, I was
MDMA in
like,
the plane goes
I
bad.
actually wasn't thinking of leaving
MDMA,
yet, but
then bad again.
that would
How
later
does that make sense?
be going through my mind. We had a
There we go.
Is this before or after the mega
brief
pint?
interaction, and I don't
Oh, wait, is it
don't-
this situation?
remember the exact
No.
sequence of things.
No,
I
it's
wish
not.
I did. I
Seems
have
like they do a
of
lot of fucking
flashes.
drugs together.
It gets
Yeah.
a little bit more confusing.
Probably a lot
from
of drugs and
my
sex, to be honest.
Ability to
Seems
recall
like Johnny has a lot of drugs
everything
going
going
around.
your way a little later on as things got crazier. But for this part, the
She gonna
first
cry again?
night, what I distinctly remember
Is it
is
coming?
at one point I don't think I had gotten very far, or maybe I came back into the
She
room.
got small ass eyes. What is
but
happening here?
When he shoved me, I went flying across these parakeet
Is it the way her
floors.
makeup's
I mean,
contoured?
just
I think
skipping
so.
across these floors.
Like her cheekbones are super
And I remember
highlighted.
thinking,
Oh,
it
yeah,
just
they have
looks
been
so
throughout this.
easy for him to
But this one's
throw me
crazy.
around like that,
She's been like heavy on the bronzer and
I just
highlighter
feel
and less on the
scrunching my skin
mascara
and
and
it's just like-
eyeliner.
beautiful wooden floor.
Which
I think
honestly,
another
I don't think has done her
argument
any good because the
that
bronzing to me from a
was,
distance has looked
spin-off
like somewhat
from
bruising, and
that.
I'm
It
like,
was just kind of this
if this is
on,
what you
off,
think,
on, off sort of thing.
like if this is what bruising
This is
could
her.
look like.
I remember eventually in this,
I'll put her in Discord. That's what she looks like.
he shoves me up against the
Pint right now.
Yes.
he has me by the throat.
Yo, the mega pint
and
isn't
just
even like a mega
holding
pint
me
though.
there by
No,
my
it's just
throat.
a
And I
a mason
wondered
jar with the
whether
stem.
It was the
Yeah.
drugs. I wondered if it was him.
I've seen people
It
drink way
hadn't-
more than that.
In my recollection, it hadn't been that long.
true me.
He has me up
Look at that
against the
body
throat.
squirm.
He's kind of bashing me against the
She liked the throat grab a
Against
little
the
bit.
wall?
next to the fridge.
Here we go again. Another
I'm
bashing
moving in
against
that
the wall.
area, And at some point, I'm in his face, and
I don't know
if he
which
had
ways.
let go of my neck or loosened my grip, but I remember slapping him across the face,
Oh, this is the one in the hallway, I think.
screaming at him.
Is this gonna be the bottle?
Screaming at me. I got my hand free.
And
when,
somehow she's, like, on the
when
floor?
He tried to grab me when I walked off.
Uh-oh.
Stormed off. I slammed the door upstairs. I
Her mouth
don't
is
know if
telling
it
me
was
she's
in that
conflicted with her own
instance or
words.
If it was in a later one that I eventually
I
barricaded
mean,
the door.
What'd that throat do though? Wait, what?
You know, he
Facts.
wouldn't
I'm trying to
stop
find
me from
out.
coming in. He could come in the other doors. You know,
Oh.
there's plenty of. There's a back door. There's patio,
Oh yeah, because this is supposed to be in Australia. I think this is the
and
The bottle's
Yeah,
being
yeah,
thrown.
yeah, yeah,
This
yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
right.
March 2015. By this time, I'm being medicated
Oh,
by his doctor. He's giving me anti-anxiety
Why she
meds,
talk like that, dude?
giving me,
Anti-anxiety would.
had already tried to give me antidepressants. They didn't work for obvious reasons, I hope.
Wait, what?
I
For
wasn't
obvious
sleeping, I had
reasons.
Insomnia.
What are
I'd
the
wake up
reasons?
with
I don't
panic
understand.
Yeah, I
attacks.
don't understand.
I
What do you hope I understand
I
about
needed
that?
not to sleep, but my ability to do so was really, really compromised at this point, and I
Antidepressants,
kept
obviously.
thinking that
You should hope.
I just wanted
You should
to
just
let
ask her, like,
know
Miss
if he
Hurd,
came
how
in,
many drugs
so I could be
have you
aware,
taken?
I could be ready for what was
At
to
the
come
same
in with
time.
him.
Those are baby
And,
lions.
What cocktail of drugs were you on?
Stairs. I don't really know at what point I gave up and stayed behind my barricaded door, but I managed to go to sleep. I
Oh,
took some
she's
sleeping pills,
barricaded. Oh, and now she's
I woke up.
asleep. Wait,
And when I came downstairs,
she
he
found blood on the
was,
wall? Is that what's going
still
on?
up. He
Blood on
confirmed
the
that when I
leaves.
asked him that he had not slept,
Okay.
he had not eaten. So I tried to get him to eat.
I don't think she did. She kind of snarled at that one.
We get in an argument. He was accusing me of Eddie Redmayne. And by this point, he thought I was working with Billy Bob Thornton on
Ah,
the movie I just
here we
shot,
go.
but I had already worked with him a year earlier. But he was very upset about
What?
him and the gentleman that invited me to a
yeah, the
concert
story's like all over the place for me.
in London. You know, my co-star.
What the fuck
he was
is
upset
happening?
about me,
What the fuck is
even though
happening?
I'd done that movie a year prior.
Who was that?
It was Billy Bob Thornton, Jim Sturgis, and Eddie Redmayne that he was upset about.
And let me just stop you for a moment.
Yeah, please
Have
do.
you seen Mr. Depp take any drugs by this point?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Oh.
I left that out.
Yeah, you did leave that out because you were
when we had an
sleeping.
argument
Johnny's
about
laughing.
the MDMA. He
This guy
suggested
takes a
to
lot of
me that
drugs.
it wasn't on the no-fly list, like it wasn't on the no list. That was his that was his defense. Like this isn't the. You didn't say I couldn't have this, and
Look at Johnny.
over and over again.
As
And
if
I
this
was
man
the
would
reason
listen
he's
to
doing
her.
something,
Like,
I was
he
the
sounds
reason
like he's gonna
staying
take
sober. I
whatever
would
the
say
fuck
just
he
like all this
wants.
stuff. It wasn't like
when
it
he
was
wants.
It wasn't my job to police him, but I kind of ended up being in that situation. It seemed like in his mind, you know, when he would express that to me. So he took a handful of pills, and I didn't count how many.
A handful?
Oh my god.
Saved
When
his
I
life.
came back downstairs,
Right.
I did the math on the amount that was left.
A handful?
and I
Yeah,
think
she
it
did the
was
math?
8 or 10 I can't recall as I sit here.
Oh, but now
I
she
think
don't
8 or
remember the
10
number?
Pills of MDMA.
He
Lady.
had taken
But she can
what
count.
left.
Lady, please. Lady, please.
I remember we had a conversation about the amount.
I don't
that
know
he
how
took.
much one pill of MDMA
So
is.
I remember saying, you took
Objection,
all-
hearsay.
A mega handful of pills.
8 or 10.
A mega pint of
That's like
There
pills.
were only
Like
a few left
1.2
in the
grams?
bag, so I think it was what he took. And
This sounds
I said,
absurd.
Johnny,
Objection, hearsay.
he confirmed that he took that amount and that he could take that amount.
And what amount?
At this point, there were 10. He had taken 10,
Fuck
8
off.
or 10.
Just stop. No, absolutely
Yeah, you
not.
can't keep saying that. You can't be like, he took 10, he took 10. I know he took 10. Actually, it could have been 8 or 10.
What
For a
Right.
night in the room upstairs, come back downstairs. He was
If you
still
OD
awake.
on
And
MDMA.
and that this is the specific
Please.
detail
Assuming
they're
the
hanging
capsule
up
would
on.
be What, like 125
he's
at
accusing
the least
me
to 200
of
milligrams
being
of
with
pop?
his sister.
Johnny's like
accusing me of
10?
not liking his sister.
Yeah.
We're talking about up until 2
Something
grams.
about the wedding. I was trying to
All
That's-
this-
that's
drugs.
insanity.
out that
He knows his
I was
drugs.
trying to say no. First of all, I'm not filming with Billy Bob. No, I wasn't.
Asmith's face right now. What the
Yes,
fuck?
I filmed with Eddie Redmayne, but he was a lovely gentleman.
Objection, Your Honor, hearsay.
Let's not offer to prove the truth of the matter.
Overruled.
Oh shit!
And then when it came up with his sister, he
Equal tolerance. Stop.
was accusing me of kind of having this animosity with Christy. I tried to defend myself, explaining why her and I had kind of become cold to one another. I don't know how else to describe it because we never
don't know
had
who
any
Christy
sort of
is.
direct interaction that was negative.
Oh, is
We
this
never
the
had any
nurse?
sort of confrontation or anything. But
Debbie or
I
something?
did my best to explain to him what I could answer to that accusation. And at one point he, I mentioned that, well, I can't say what I mentioned. He, as a result of that phone call, picks up the phone and calls his agent. I don't know why, still to this day.
Well,
He
explain
calls a few
better,
people.
damn it.
I don't know who's on the other line. I just heard his side of it, and he's screaming at them. I got a sense that it was money, that he felt people had been stealing money
ex-wife
from
maybe?
him, and that the studio had been ripping him off,
Is this the video?
Wait.
and that he was calling himself like a whore, or he had been whored
Sorry,
out.
I was looking
Oh
at
my
It seemed
God.
like he was upset, but
Okay.
I did not, at this point, this is maybe early evening, it was before the sun went down on the second day.
The sun
I
goes
remember
down,
took
the
phone at one
stars
point
come
and
out.
called my divorce attorney. I had at some point prior to this got a divorce attorney, or not a divorce attorney, a domestic relations attorney
Okay.
to do a post-nup, because we got married in February, and
Okay.
there was never any mention or talk from Johnny about a prenup, but I had interactions with his sister, and so I thought, okay, I'll get a lawyer and let's do a
post-nup.
post-nup. When Johnny found out about that, or when
Oh, that's the
mine
first
was
time I
being
think she
looked at in
looked directly
Australia,
at him in this.
he went outside
what up,
and called
Mossy?
my divorce attorney
Yeah, we live
and
on
fired her
YouTube.
and said the only way out of this was
We
YouTube.
move in.
again. And
Pog
I heard that
champ.
already at this point.
There's no grand
March
reveal, though. This is it.
2015, probably 25
post-
times.
And then we're going on a week-long break.
So he's screaming at her. He calls his agents. I hear him talking incoherently, screaming incoherently at
Oh, screaming, not howling
my
this
lawyer
time.
and his agent. He comes back inside, and I genuinely didn't know if he was still mad at me. Or
Johnny should blow
if it
her
was
a
about
kiss
me at
from
all.
where he's
I
sitting.
didn't know. It didn't seem like it was connected to
Just be
to
toxic as
reality
fuck.
at all. At some point shortly after that, I have been saying to Johnny, I need to sleep. Let's eat some dinner, baby. Let's relax.
Yeah.
Please,
let's
calm down.
Eat dinner. Baby,
In my head, I
relax.
was thinking that it would genuinely change if he just got some sleep. He needed to sleep it off. He needed to come down off the drugs. Clearly, the combination of what he had taken pill-wise with whatever else he was hiding from me was not good. I had recognized that sort of delusion. I had recognized that sort of unattached to reality rage. I had recognized the patterns of those kind of loops where he's yelling about things that aren't even being discussed or talked about. I knew already that he just needed to sleep it off, clean up, sober up. And I thought we could. I remember I went to the fridge, I got out the steak so that they would, be ready to cook. And I got out some of the food I was gonna put together for dinner. I went upstairs. I don't know if I came back down in my nightgown at that point or if that was shortly after, but the next thing I remember is coming downstairs and looking for him. We had an interaction that I can't really describe. It didn't make
Where are we
a
going
lot of
with
sense
this?
to me.
Can we fucking...
It was just belligerent, throwing things, screaming at me. And
What
I realized I was
lies?
back on the
She's
chopping
been
block. I realized
inconsistent
it
with
was
her
back.
story.
Like, I realized that the arrows were pointed at me again.
Post break, it seems like she's
And
actually cleaned up her
I tried
crying,
to
so she's a little
defend
more
myself. I
consistent,
was explaining, trying to say
fluid
that
with her.
Objection, Your Honor.
Not as many objections either, so they probably yelled at her.
Yeah,
truth of the matter.
Quit
She
saying
hasn't
stupid
said it
shit.
yet, but
yeah. Quit
But
saying
try not
I
to say
said,
what you're
they
saying.
said.
unless it
This is
needs it for
sustained.
context or something. Try
Seven.
to say what he's
I'll
saying.
sustain the objection.
This is literally though the
Sustained,
same
baby.
thing from her legal team. They've said that
It was just belligerent.
like
I don't know how to
several
describe to you
times.
because it wasn't
What is she
making
talking
sense.
about? I think the
wasn't
Please
goal
just
of Amber
try to
Heard's lawyers
say,
today is to paint Johnny as a rampant
I
drug user who, under the
don't know
influence of
how,
drugs, is unable to control
I don't
his
know
own
how the-
faculties.
How old is her damn lawyer? She
much
sounds like
less
80.
I know.
that he is safe
Of-
around his wife.
She looks like
And
she's
that's
82.
part of the violence actually even
See?
initiated, but again, he has me up against the wall. And
She's
now
probably
he's
like
kinda slams
50,
me
60.
Up against the
There-
wall
it's a very
hard.
clear picture
I
of
mean, I hit my
like
head
Then she's a
hard.
smoker.
off drugs,
Yeah.
Johnny,
And
sweetheart,
this is a wall
amazing,
next to
sunshine.
the-
On
Her
drugs,
descriptive
I
of
see
the severity of things
it's
is, I
more of a
think,
bar.
7 for 8.
I remember there were these cooling fridges
6 for 8.
and
It's 6 for 8.
subject to interpretation, to say the least.
being slammed up against
Oh, the
those.
wall.
I remember pushing him off of me.
Like,
Yeah.
damn wall, man.
I remember the name
Many
calling,
times.
The whore, the slut, the fat ass.
Oh, now it's a bar, not a wall.
Name calling.
The name calling. It's so emotionally upsetting being called a fat ass.
Basically, I think
can relate.
the more of a terrible,
True
abusive,
fucking
drug-addicted
tons of
husband
fun-ass
he appears
bitch.
to be,
Had he been
the
drinking
more
by this
realistic it
time?
is for her to release that
drinking.
article in
Speculation,
2018.
Don't think I ever said that about her. I'm gonna be honest.
What it's
What?
hurt,
That she was a
it's
fat ass?
slams,
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. I think it was in a. I'm pretty sure he did say it in an audio recording.
Well, I had already seen him.
But when it's
I think that's why she
right in front of me, took a big
like
swig,
exaggerated that
Hanging
one
on to
word.
it now?
upstairs, right
Yeah.
in front of me,
pushing.
That too.
in a gesture.
Nice.
of,
Because
Yeah,
allegedly she
right
has
at
a
me
well,
and
7 for
took a big
9.
swig
Did
out
I
of
miss
it.
I
one?
think it's in her medical
As a,
record. She
you know,
had an eating disorder, perhaps.
Brushing too, brushing.
But I mean, also
Maybe
doing a
that's
lot of
shrooms
cocaine and not
and
eating is an
MDMA's
eating
And
eating disorder.
when
So
I came
I mean, if
downstairs,
he's taking
he was
8
drinking
pills,
the
I don't
bottle.
think there's going to be an anecdotal thing we can look at online.
I don't know what kind of liquor. I remember there was another bottle open, and I was wondering why he was drinking both. But at some
True, he
point,
did.
he had me up against
said bottoms up.
the wall next to the cooling
Oh.
fridges, and
up against the wall.
I remember
Okay.
slamming my head up against the thing
And slamming.
by the neck.
Oh, the
squeezing
neck
my
again.
neck, and it got really nasty. It went from like, oh, no one likes you, no one likes you, everyone warned me about you.
I mean,
That's
they
what it
probably
was. He
did
started
fucking warn him.
to tell me that everyone had warned him about me, and that he wished he had never married me, wish he had never met me.
Yeah. I'm wishing the
No
same
one
thing,
liked
to be
me.
honest.
You know, it sounds childish, but I remember feeling really hurt, and then
And embarrassed?
at some point I
Hurt and embarrassed?
shoved him hard to get him off me.
Big
and
theme.
He shoved me back, and he said, "You want to go, little girl?"
Badge, no one liked her, dude.
No.
That I couldn't, as I sit here today, tell you if that happened before.
I think
he
she's
shoved me
also
up against the
exaggerating
wall,
the
but
like
at
little
some
girl
point,
and wife because it's been mentioned maybe
I
before
am
in a message.
in a struggle with him.
I
while I'm
hate how he
holding
calls her
his
little
shirt
girl.
lapel.
Oh, it's so cringe.
And he kind of just flings me, for lack of a better way to describe it, throws me
Up against the
across
wall?
the room. I land
Oh.
on the
Never mind.
a games table. It's like a ping pong table.
Oh.
And
Okay,
I
so
don't
we're
know
getting
if
to
I
the
was
bottle
holding
scene.
on to him, or if he
Dude, fuck Jack Sparrow,
perceived
dude. We
me
accepted
separate,
America
but
here,
he
boys.
was
Flying flings her
Damn
across
right.
rooms.
and it was just whacking me in the
That's
face.
funny.
Like repetitive. We struggle on the games table. I
That's
don't know.
great. Those are crazy.
Oh,
things
here we
to
go.
say.
Heavy breathing. She's
I don't
gonna
know how
become
he
unsure
got
of what
up and
actually
he pulled
happened.
me up. I wish I could tell you, but we were.
Next thing I
in
know,
the
there's blood on the
struggle
wall.
this games room by the bar,
Thank you, Jalga,
And,
for the 6 months.
and we had this conversation about the drinking, or argument about the drinking, and
Yeah, she's looking
he
around.
holds up this bottle to me.
Dog. What's up, dog?
Thank you, Channel 2.
You know, I'm saying, did you drink this whole thing?
Something like that.
stupid,
Yeah. Okay.
Focusing on this detail, and he
As you would.
is telling me that I can't control him anymore, and
Okay, he probably said that.
that if I really, if I really wanted to try, take it.
Thank you,
and
Dominic.
then he's like taunting me to take the bottle from him.
Yeah, dog, Doji.
If I really,
She
if I
napping.
really want him to stop.
No!
And I take
Shit.
it from him. Go on, go on. Kept saying, go on,
Is this the incident?
and kind of gesturing with the
Here we
the
go.
bottle towards me.
This
Yeah.
is the bottle.
So he's telling you to throw it at him. Is that what I'm
He does
understanding?
that 2 or 3 times. I
Yep.
reach for it, he'd revoke it.
Okay.
Kinda
And that's
laugh
how
at
his
me.
finger gets shredded?
And
I can fix it, look.
he's holding out the bottle. I think like maybe the 3rd time or so I get a hold of it.
I gotta give it to. I need to give chat to the tab.
I pick it up and I
gonna stop lagging.
slam it down on the ground right in between us.
Now look.
Oh,
There's a tile floor, a white
No
tile
more
floor.
lagging.
okay.
And I smashed the bottle on the floor.
Dog is sure.
And that really set him
This,
off. So
the boring
stupid.
film. So stupid. Yeah, I agree.
Why doesn't he have
Sorry,
truffle installed?
he's,
X, what the heck? What
it
the
was
heck,
like a
man?
light bulb switch went off.
Boom.
I would too if I fucking
started screaming.
my finger got chopped off, dude.
So stupid.
But also, this doesn't make sense of
I
how
don't
his
know
finger
if he
gets lobbed
vacuumed
then.
me or hit me normally. I don't really recall.
Light bulb
but
switch
I
went off.
remember it
Pog
sent me
champ.
down to the ground.
Yeah.
I remember by the time
Yeah,
I
I'm
put
definitely like
Floor tiles.
10 seconds behind
off
you.
the floor, I stand up.
Is it because you're... Wait, are you watching
He's
it
got a bottle
from
in
the
his
stream,
hand.
though? Or are you watching
He
it
threw it at me.
on, like, you have, like,
It missed,
Ludwig's stream up?
thankfully, but
No, I'm watching their stream.
pulled myself
Oh.
back into the bar area.
Interesting.
I don't
This is
know
Johnny Depp
how
losing his
much
finger
time
situation.
passed, but at some point he had a broken bottle
Oh, it just...
up against my
Oh.
face neck area
Oh, okay,
on
dude.
my jawline.
Because she's
and
against the wall again, I bet.
He told me he'd carve up my face.
Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm. Here we go.
I don't know at what point in the evening. I couldn't tell you what sequence
So one of the most
when that happened, but it was
traumatic experiences right now of having
Terrifying.
someone have
Wasn't
a
the first time he said
shredded
that to me,
glass
said that to
bottle
me on the
against
plane
your
as well.
throat, threatening that you could potentially
but
die
for
right
some
here, right
reason, the
now,
broken bottle.
and you're not
To me,
emotionally upset,
uh,
yet you are when reading an
I
email with
honestly
your
don't
message and their
remember
message.
If I,
Hashtag not a good
during the
actor.
instruction, I
Terrible.
don't think I
Absolutely
did.
terrible. I
I
think this
just
proves it.
remember
We can just
Oh, come
him having
on.
me by the nightgown.
close the case right now.
I remember
True.
him flailing me, throwing me around. I'm flailing.
Throwing me around again.
This is
Flailing.
I think
after,
the idea is to paint
there were
him
some
as the
bottles broken on
aggressor,
the floor.
and she doesn't necessarily
this is
have to
actually after.
criminalize
Again.
herself by saying what she did.
Forgive me. I wish I could remember the sequence, but it's flashes.
Oh, please.
Flashes.
But the idea
and
is that
throwing
it would
these
be
bottles at me.
understandable.
He's
I
throwing
remember
bottles at her.
She would
There were also cans,
Fight
like
back.
the
And
soda
cans. Soda
beer or
cans.
soda
Beer
cans,
or soda cans.
and they're coming at me one after the other.
One
and
after
I
the
keep
other. Wow,
pulling
this is
myself
real
into
good.
The bar area. There's a bar behind me, and like a.
She's
I don't
from
know,
the
like an
future,
L
see?
shape, though. He's
Yeah.
standing in the window,
I am.
you can
Even
exit
Sir
some
Walsh
traps
says
in
it.
front of the sink.
Who's even further into the
Surrounded by
future.
bar on 3 sides with him
For
in
now.
front of me, ish, kind of front off to the left, and he's throwing these bottles one after the other, and
I cannot wait for cross exam.
I can feel glass breaking behind me.
She can feel it.
I remember feeling.
She can feel the
one of
glass
them go
breaking
by my head
behind
really
her.
Fast. I mean, a real velocity. I remember
direction
being
plus
terrified.
speed velocity.
I remember I couldn't move. I couldn't go anywhere. I eventually, I'm trying to. I don't,
Here we go,
I'm
we're
running out of
crying.
Things to throw. I think that's how I moved myself towards the exit,
Out of ammo.
and I believe that's most likely when we got kind of in this struggle by the bar area. Because I remember my feet slipping on the tile as he
True.
was slamming
Yeah.
me from
Oh, we're
the
slamming
wall
again.
to the countertops.
Okay.
In the glass?
At one point,
Yeah,
he has
in
me
the
up against
glass.
the wall, and he's punching the wall.
Okay.
He had my, nightgown and it kind of
Ripped it
off my
again?
chest.
Again! On the chest!
I remember at
Was
one
it
point
dyed
he's
this
teasing
time
me,
or no?
taunting me that he has my
Sorry.
my breasts in his hand.
Again!
In the glass.
My
Broken one.
nightgown came completely off. It
Bro,
was
this is
ripped
the same
off.
story she just said yesterday about the Hicksville trailer.
Naked.
Did he shove his
Flipping
fingers up there
around
too,
on
looking for
this
cocaine?
tile
Hopefully he did.
And trying to get my footing. And I remember slipping on this tile.
Glass?
The glass was underneath.
Ripped off.
Shredding the fuck out of your feet, probably, if this is the case.
Destabilized and felt.
This bitch is
vulnerable
crazy.
and
I'm
naked.
sorry.
He's flinging me around, and at some point, I'm up
No
against
way.
the wall, and he's
Oh,
screaming.
here we
at
go
me
again.
That he fucking hates me. That it ruined his life.
You did ruin his life.
Remember, I ruined his life over and over.
Prove it.
And he starts punching the wall next to my head, holding me by the neck. I get free from him.
Oh,
I kind of step back
Hate
from
you.
him, and it's
Hate
like
you,
his
bitch.
energy shifted to the phone. There was a wall-mounted phone.
oh, here we go.
On the wall next to where my head was, and he went from punching the wall
To picking up the phone. And...
to like realizing there was a phone there, and he picked up the phone and he's screaming. He's "Rah!" Like
The story sounds too
top of
calculated
his
for my
lungs,
liking.
Screaming, "I fucking hate you! I fucking hate you! You ruined my fucking life!" And screaming at the top of his lungs, he picks up the phone.
Chat,
and
we'll
starts
talk
bashing
about it
the
after.
So,
against
I
the
want to
wall,
see the
against
photos
the wall
from
where
the
I
house
was
manager
just
of
being
the
held. And I
phone on the
remember
wall.
kind of having some distance on what was happening and watching him do this. And it was like his energy had shifted. And I was that phone all of a sudden.
Oh.
And he was just
Okay.
over and over again, smashing this phone into the wall over and over again, screaming at me. And I was watching.
So she has confirmed that she's able to put herself into other
It
situations.
was just breaking into
There's nobody?
pieces.
Yeah.
I remember thinking this phone is disappearing. He was smashing it to smithereens, just going.
I
into
also
the
want to
wall.
see photos of her
And
injuries of this.
at some point, he's on top of
Oh.
of me.
Uh-oh, does he have a knee on your
No
throat?
phone, but screaming the same thing. I fucking hate you. You ruined my fucking life.
This is making Johnny uncomfortable.
I'm on the countertop. It had me by the neck.
Ah, the
And
neck
it
again,
felt like he
dude!
was on top of me, and I'm looking at it in his eyes, and I don't see him anymore.
Okay.
I don't see him
Insert
anymore.
crying here.
It wasn't him. It was black.
It was the monster!
I've never been
Here we go, we're crying.
so
Cry count
scared
is up to
in my life.
9.
But it was black. I couldn't see him,
It was black.
and he was looking at me, and
What's
I
black?
was trying
He's black?
to get through to him. I was trying to say to him in some way that it was me.
Oh, is she scared of a black man? Is that what she's saying?
Yeah, it sounds like it. She's also confirming
I couldn't
racism.
see him. I couldn't see him at all.
Damn, dude.
And my head was bashing against the back of the
He's
door,
just
and
laughing.
breathing. And I remember trying to
Johnny's
get up,
toxic.
and I was slipping on the glass. My feet were slipping. My arms were slipping on the countertops. And I remember just
Damn,
trying
she
to
couldn't
get
see
up
Johnny.
so I could breathe, so I could tell him that he was really hurting me. I
She
didn't
would
think
have
he
had
knew what he was doing.
cut ass feet from this situation.
I don't
But
know
yeah, she's on a
how.
plane. Nobody mentions this. Dog's gone. She's had enough of it. Just like, fuck this.
Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. This should be like a count 10 for her to.
I'm sorry.
Oh lord, tissues out.
Breathe.
Come on, dude. Objection.
I don't know.
Wasting our time.
True.
Fuck me. It's because she's trying to recall the next part of the story here.
Couldn't.
Until her own lawyers are like, actually, this seems to be too stressful for you. Let's continue on elsewhere.
Get up. I couldn't get up.
But she ain't got a story here.
And I don't know how that ended. I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know what happened next. I don't understand.
Oh boy. Look at Ludwig's just like leaning and like.
I will. When I. The next thing I remember. I was bent over, backwards.
Okay.
On the bar, meaning my chest was up. I was
Naked.
staring at the blue lights, and
She should be
my
naked now. Blue
chest
lights.
was on this. My back was on the counter.
This is like a solid 6 out of 10 performance here.
Thought he was punching me.
Really?
And
I'm sorry.
Okay. So she's literally grasping for anything at this point. Probably hoping her lawyer interrupts her and is like,
Pressure. I felt this pressure.
so he's raping her now. Or is it the bottle?
He thought he was punching me.
Now he's punching her? Oh god.
I saw his arm. I could feel his arm moving, and it looked like he was punching me.
It looked like.
I could just
Led was laughing. Sag, dude.
It was like
I'm so confused.
hitting him. It didn't feel pain. It was just a pressure on my
Is he fisting her or is
bone, and
I hope.
he's beating her pussy up? Is that what she's saying?
I don't know.
I don't know what he's doing.
I'm so confused. I know that there's a hand and a fist and she's feeling pressure or she thinks she sees his arm
I don't remember
and she doesn't remember.
what I said.
Oh, okay.
I just remember being really still, not wanting to move.
Okay.
I remember looking around the room. I remember.
She don't remember anything.
She doesn't remember any specifics in regards to abuse.
Broken glass. And I remember
Everyone in chat saying
it
actress.
just-
This is the most believable
wanting to
crying I've ever
move.
seen.
No, I see one now.
Because I didn't know if it was broken. I didn't know if the bottle.
Broken glass.
Oh, tears
everywhere.
2.5.
Every time it was broken. I couldn't feel.
Oh,
it. I couldn't
the
feel it.
bottle's
I didn't feel
inside
pain.
her.
I didn't feel pain. I didn't feel anything.
She didn't feel anything.
I didn't want it.
There's
I
literal
didn't-
tears.
I looked around and I saw so much broken glass.
Okay, broken glass again. She looked around, saw broken glass for the second, third
No.
time, fourth time.
If he would know, I didn't know if he would know
Yeah.
if it was broken or not, and I just remember thinking, please God, please.
Don't
please,
be broken.
I hope it's not broken.
Yeah.
What?
If he would know. If he would know.
I
This
don't
is
know
so
how
unfortunate.
I got off the countertop.
Mad unfortunate.
I just remember it being in the bathroom,
This makes me so sad for
Remember-
victims of abuse.
retching.
Like, it's already so difficult
I
to prove
remember
your case,
the
but then
sound
you
my
have this
voice was
bitch
making.
exaggerating all this shit.
I remember I lost control of my bladder.
So she remembers losing control of her bladder, but she doesn't remember if a bottle was broken inside of her.
She peed herself.
Retching. I remember there was some blood on
Or
the floor.
thinking it might have been actually blood and not her bladder. Like, what is happening right now?
I got up.
When do the doctors
Some point.
come in and the security guards? Because this sounds like a long drawn out situation,
I
and there's no mirrors yet at this point.
don't know how.
Blood
that
on the
happened.
mirrors.
Oh, come on!
I don't
I'm listening.
remember what happened.
What?
She doesn't remember what happened again.
I have a memory of him begging me not to leave. I
Oh,
remember
Come
going
on!
outside the front door.
You don't remember how it ended,
That's probably
Saju.
consistent.
but she
in
does
this
remember
case.
him coming back
If
to
Yeah,
I'm-
but
if I'm
I don't remember
remembering reading
apologize.
that
if that was before or
of like
after this.
hyperfixating,
I don't remember.
like
I
she
just have that
hyperfixated
memory.
on the tiles
I remember
and like the eyes. It's more
taking a
realistic
bunch of sleeping
than
pills.
being able to
Not a bunch,
remember
like
every single situation.
2, which is
It
a
also
lot.
coincides
times
with what's
in
better
one
for her
story.
case, but
What,
Remember
an
falling
important
asleep
detail is for gore.
I don't remember falling asleep, but I know I fell asleep because I woke up the next day.
All the bodily
She
movements
fell
overdose.
asleep?
Assume it was
one
late
minute are
morning.
all for gore.
I could hear him downstairs.
Wait,
I could hear Marilyn Manson
wait.
music, not in person.
Oh, thank God. I was like, hold on.
Maybe he said it was Marilyn, or maybe I could recognize it. I don't remember, but I became aware of it. That's what I was hearing.
Wait.
It was
I found
blaring.
a sooner stream. PogChamp.
I became aware, but I don't remember. How does that make sense?
Obvious to me when I walked downstairs. He was still up. He hadn't gone to sleep. Again.
Is she replaying the story, or is this a new
walked
day?
downstairs and I saw this
Because if she
Brown.
fell asleep,
on the walls.
brown on the
Brown
walls. Okay, so
downstairs.
we're continuing. There's no way you'd fucking fall
And the
asleep
brown
if
on
your
the
bladder
walls
had exploded and
became
you're
clear,
bleeding,
Like it became clearer, like lettering.
and you just what fell asleep,
Whoa.
wake up the next
then
day, no problem,
It was obvious it was
and
dried
and you're
blood.
walking around
Oh, I thought it was
comfortably
shit.
because your feet are not cut up by all the glass that was on the floor,
Then that we had a spiral staircase.
and your body
with white cream
is
walls.
chilling because it's not
There
been
was blood,
completely
on the
traumatized.
carpet. I could see blood drips.
This is wild.
I thought it was from my arms or feet, but it was drips.
Yeah, arms or feet. So she's been like covered in blood and glass.
That plus the wall writing, I saw this brown letters on
Glass
the
keep
wall,
falling off.
and
Here we
then
go.
realized that he was trying
Drip, drip,
that it was
drips.
meant to be a message, but it was incoherent. I saw what looked like my name.
It sounds like she could have
but
been
I
writing
couldn't-
this actually
I didn't
before
make
she
out
went
what
and
message
had a
was the
nap,
rest of the
like
message walking down the
because she
stairs.
doesn't
Guys, this
remember
is
half
not
of the
even in
stuff.
line
in the
with the
house.
butler's testimony of the guy who cleaned it up.
Yeah.
Surreal.
It's true.
I went down to the main level where my painting studio was, and I had some canvases out
It was in the living room area.
She's been
And
walking
by the
around for
time
someone
I
who's
got
been
down
like
to the bottom of the stairs,
destroyed.
The dried blood had been kind of taken over by paint. It was blue, navy blue paint, and then brown paint.
Okay.
And then it was, you know, on the walls, on the lampshades, pillowcases of the sofa cushions.
Interesting.
There was blood in the painting studio. The paint, my canvases have been covered with what looked like just brown, blue, green, red mess. It was just a mess. There was a painting that had, you know, a painting that the owners had that had.
Oh, a penis on it. Here we
The
go.
owner's got to be
Giant
pissed.
penis on it. And,
Oh, we got the
and
penis
some
chat.
other
I mean, I think she definitely did
things. There was
that.
a table overturned.
So in Johnny Depp's
a bunch of
testimony, this
broken
exact
glass
thing
on that,
came up.
on that
Johnny said
floor.
that
I
after the
walked
fight.
downstairs where I heard the music coming
I'll say it
from,
after, actually.
and that's where I found him, blaring this music. He was in the study, which is in the
So she's going around the house like looking
the
for him
bar,
after doing
David's
this?
table area off to the side, and it was just glass and blood and
Okay.
broken windows and a broken window, and just it looked like a mess. The table was collapsed.
I think there's supposed to be a broken TV in here
walked into
too.
the study. There was a couple unbroken empty bottles. I remember wondering where they came from.
Yeah, wondering where they
And he
came
just
from.
looked- It wasn't there anymore. It wasn't there. It wasn't Johnny. He was standing at the office desk.
Why would you go looking for this man who's just fucking raped you with a bottle,
his
threatened
hand
your
wrapped in
throat?
his, like rags or bandana
Wasn't
rags.
Johnny, that's why.
Right, it was the
And
monster.
I think he took them down or somehow showed me, and he said, "Look what you made me do. I did
Sag
this
the
for you,"
monster.
something to that effect.
Look what you made me do, something
And-
to that
Whoever's that.
effect.
I kind of put together, it was covered in paint, and I put together that's
She put
he was
together.
using his finger. I quickly became aware that that's what he was using as a paintbrush, even though there was lots of paintbrushes around.
Oh yeah, lots of paintbrushes. Okay.
And
Interesting
we
detail.
didn't have any sort of like coherent conversation, as you can imagine.
No.
I figured out he was missing a finger. He kind of held it up, and I said, "What did you do? When? Like, what did you do? When?" And I realized in my head that there had been many hours.
Yeah,
since this
many
probably
hours.
happened, assuming that was happened with the phone.
Hours.
Oh, now it's with the
And in
phone.
any case, I knew it
Wait,
had been way
hours?
too long that he had this blood, that he was bleeding, and I said, "I'm
Where
going to
has
call
she been?
911 if you don't call Jerry now."
Where has she been?
I still don't recall which of us called Jerry Judge.
Yeah, she likes to bring Jerry Judd into this because he's
At
dead
some point
and
we
can't
went
confirm or
upstairs.
deny any of this.
He came upstairs,
So-
but he
Hearsay.
went up to the third
Yeah,
floor.
if you
while I
notice,
was
she
in the main
rarely,
floor,
if
the
ever,
entry-level
mentions
floor.
the other security guards that
I
have
went to
already
make him a
testified
cup of coffee
and are
because he was
always
gonna
in
make more
his
Red Bull,
vicinity,
and
This is
even in the
sponsored.
I was
situation.
thinking that's probably not a good idea. I don't know why coffee would be so much better, but in my head it was.
There's not
She
taurine
thought that
in
was a
coffee.
funny
I thought
anecdote.
maybe, I don't know, it's so remote.
See that little
I
smile
don't
trying to
know where the
form?
help was coming though, and
She's like, oh, that's such a
I
good
remember
detail. I
made
should
him
add into the
coffee as
story.
soon as
Your
I handed it to him,
husband
he threw
is
it
drawing
at
blood
the TV
everywhere for
and
hours.
started screaming
Apparently,
again. It was like back to
True.
square one.
he's bandaged up.
Shortly after that,
Help
security
was coming.
You think-
arrives.
It's time for coffee.
How long, maybe a few seconds in there,
I mean, it's
not
always time
long,
for
but
coffee,
they
but
kind of find Johnny, or Johnny finds them walking out of the front door. And
This
they were
is
trying
so
to figure out what was
ridiculous.
going on, and as they were kind of looking at him and trying to figure out what the heck was going on, Johnny took his penis out of his pants and started peeing.
Okay.
Trying to pee or peeing
Oh.
outside of the house.
oh, this is when his
saying that
security
he
guard
had
maybe
more
comes to get.
messages for me, and this is in front of security, and they kind of
Right,
just,
who
like,
has testified that he.
looked at each other and looked at him and kind of not laughed, but kind of half
Oh, my man Johnny just laughing
played
again.
it off
Yeah.
and corralled him. It was how it looked. It looked like corralling a wild animal.
A wild animal
back into the
again.
house with
Never
the
in
thing
his
is,
testimony
he was
have
out of his pants,
I heard
peeing
him
or
say
trying to pee, and
anything
that's what he was indicating, and he
derogatory
went to the
towards
wall
her
of the
in that
house, and
manner of being an animal.
I remember him standing at the wall trying to.
Is anybody gonna call the hospital? Is anybody gonna?
Should have. She a beast.
Information
Yeah,
for me
she
is
is.
gonna
Is she
lead
gonna
me
ask
to
if there's a
message,
medical thing happening?
more
Is
messages,
she gonna ask
more
where the blood is
information
from? Is she gonna do?
It made no sense.
But she
What-
keeps
is
she
anybody gonna-
keeps
It's her
And,
new- it's her
drawing the
new
lines
visit.
like he's howling,
Jury judge,
he's like
his
a
security,
savage,
and one of
he's
the,
an animal
nurses
being herded.
shortly after, I think they put me in the theater.
Oh, they
room,
said the
but
lawyer
I-
flipped her
shortly
off?
after,
Wait,
I remember
what?
talking to one of the nurses, and she was trying to give me drugs to sedate
Objection,
me.
Your Honor.
What?
Oh, it's Henry Cavill's birthday, by the way.
Yo,
Keep going.
shout out to the Taurus.
I heard it. I heard
just
the penis thing.
remember, I just remember crying and.
No, I was
rejecting
freaking out on the
what they were
toilet.
trying to
Didn't
give
say
me
anything. Man, bitch.
and fighting
Oh,
with
fuck.
them
Shut the fuck
about
up.
how much they were trying to give me. I felt like I needed to figure out what was happening with my life. What was happening with
Notice how
Johnny.
she hesitates
I
on
think
words
he
too,
was okay.
or like
I
corrects
didn't know-
herself after she's used one. She's
I
like,
actually
she does it smoothly
had
though.
no idea, like,
There's blood
could
on the
this
walls,
be
madam.
something he could die from. If anything, just the drugs and the alcohol. I mean,
But not the blood though. Not the blood. The blood's
that
fine.
alone, I didn't, you know.
This
I-
is
I
wild.
was-
This is absolutely absurd.
I just remember being
There's
scared
so
and
many
being
things
in
here
this
that just
theater room,
like-
this dark
There's a
theater
book of
room,
blood
and
on the
not knowing what
walls.
the heck was going on.
Nah. The drugs though.
Please,
The
I want to
drugs.
cross-exam now. They should be doing this story by
Taken up to
story.
me
Like,
by, one of the
this is
nurses.
They
ridiculous.
don't get her. They're gonna get in her ass when
And
they start crossing that.
Oh, yeah.
Debbie.
That's why they're giving her a break.
And,
They're giving her a week long to recover,
or
prepare.
suggesting I go
Just
to
to
my room.
stop her
I went up to my
ramblings.
room, and I took a quarter of what she was trying to get me to take, and I eventually fell asleep.
Yes, it's like some.
Wait, who's Debbie again?
I came back downstairs.
Debbie's the nurse that was with Dr.
there.
Kipper,
For my
who
phone.
is
Cook coffee.
which Johnny had picked up
Sleep.
before.
He's a doctor,
Go
right?
psychologist or something. Yeah,
Go
He
sleep.
picked up my phone
just the first set of
and said, "We're going to get to the
psychologists.
bottom of this." And he wasn't making any sense at the time.
Dr. Kipper and Debbie.
Understandably, just different.
I'm not on
nothing
Amber
made
Heard's
sense.
side. I
He
find
picked
this
up my phone and
wildly
was saying,
uncomfortable
I'm gonna
Wait.
prove this. We're gonna get to this. We're gonna get to the proof of
to
this.
go
something
in with
to that effect.
such
I
an
don't remember his
insane
exact
bias
words.
that you can't trust anything a human says
And
at
he
all
pushed
in a
record on my
trial
phone. I didn't
where
actually
they're
at the
presenting a
time
case.
Wait, what?
think that he had done that.
Oh, she thinks this is her recording that we've heard?
I had no idea, but I did know that I didn't have my phone when I woke up.
Because
and went
then, like, you
downstairs to
find
get it.
anything.
It was dead. It was sitting out on.
Oh,
the,
she's.
the,
Oh my God, is she trying to say that
dining
this
table.
was?
Her
Jerry
shirt's
Judge
ripped.
was
It's because she's trying to harken
Jerry
back to when
Judge
Johnny
was
used to
on
rip
the
her
phone
shirts,
and talked to me,
like the
and
nightgown in
I
that one
went
night.
back up to bed.
True,
She's
you have a
looking to
point,
the
Ludwig.
jury. What a
of
fucking
this,
bitch, actress,
sedative
actual bitch.
And fell asleep.
What's
then
Ludwig
it's like-
saying?
And then
He said that
I
her
think
shirt's
the next
ripped
day,
to demonstrate that, similar to the effects
I
that
think it's
Johnny
enough to,
ripped
like,
her
listen
nightgowns.
clothes that he
and be
hadn't
like,
painted on,
okay,
I guess, when he
I
went
hear
And
what
she's
you're
looking to the
saying,
jury.
But what about
He
this?
had,
I think from this, you are likely the abuser.
But he was, like,
It's an
mocking-
overall
mocking
toxic
people like yelling.
relationship, and you
I
guys are
just
both
wiped it on
fucking
my
children
clothes, just
who are
went
able to
and
get away
A
with
bucket
acting
of
like
paint-
absolute dick bags.
portion of my clothes and
But
put
you
them in
were
the
very
bathtub, and
abusive.
I don't know if he
know
added
what I mean?
paint or if he just
Wait,
had
clothes are
touched
in the
them with
bathtub
paint.
and
It was
paint?
I feel like I end up
navy
being
blue, brown
more
paint.
devil's advocate.
So she
I've had-
doesn't have many
feel
clothes
what
then at
was
this point, right?
Because everyone
Or
else is
hadn't
over
been
here.
destroyed and eventually left Australia.
so, you know what I mean?
With Ben King, who you met.
Where are all the details of this?
On
This
the
is
way
important
there.
details. And she just threw me over.
Oh.
There, because I want to ask you some
Like, I don't
more
want to come
questions
here
about
and
those
watch a
3
trial
days,
and be like,
then we can talk
ah,
about
bitch, you
Ben
didn't get a
King
hit.
and
If
going
you did,
home.
you probably
is
would've-
wild.
That's like
Backwards.
people in chat are like
All the
that.
details of
That's
what's
to me, that's like psychopath.
Bottle.
Well, the guys are enraged right
drinking
now.
From and then had that back and forth with
They're
you.
crazy.
Threw on the ground.
Objection, Your Honor, compound, leading.
And this is where,
Do you
so
recall what the
in,
bottle was?
No, I don't.
Coffee on me.
Do you recall whether it was wine
Should've gotten
or
Red Bull.
liquor?
I think
the
this
hell?
is
My
supposed to
UTI
be
just
vodka,
The wine was upstairs.
Do you
Vodka?
recall?
but she looks like she already knew what the answer was there.
Excuse me.
It was.
Because I think it's a
Yeah. I
Stolichnaya
can't believe they didn't
bottle
cut
they
the
were
break
trying to
after
say.
that.
It was
Very emotional moment.
white, or I mean clear, but I can't be certain. I think it was clear.
Do you remember whether it
And
had a
in the
handle on
house-
it or not?
No, it was a normal bottle.
The house manager testified, I believe, that it was a
He was holding it
Stolignaya
like this
bottle
and
because you could
gestured
see
for me
the
to
S
take
on
it,
the
and I did try
on
to
the
reach for the
top.
bottle. It was a normal size.
She's
dosage.
lying
I
here.
can't remember, like,
Based
what
on her
the-
body
Oh, like a
language,
16
it
ounce or
feels like
something?
she's lying
Or
here.
12 ounce?
4-door classic.
Woke up that third morning and came out of your room. What, if any, food
Oh, it's
did you
8:11?
see?
He's like
Oh, yeah,
looking
yeah,
for
yeah.
reassurance everywhere.
Oh, of course.
Oh
it is.
yeah,
Pushing on her leading.
That is such leading.
she stays doing
There
that.
was
That
mashed
felt like
potatoes,
Texas
Grasping for
leading.
straws, ass
That's
bitch.
over the bedroom door.
That's
Oh yeah, I
and
forgot.
the wall, in various places, but I remember opening the
Sustained.
door and being really confused
Overruled.
at first as to what it was. Had little like specks of green in it. I assumed to be
But they
spinach.
said no.
What?
So okay.
Why would you
Judge
waste
her.
perfectly good mashed potatoes?
Also, how do you
throughout
remember
the
these
house,
specifics
there was
of little
food
bit of
rugs,
spinach in there? You
That's
think
what
it's
I said, well, no,
spinach?
it's just obvious though.
countertops, walls, door.
Judge is
as I
insufferable.
mentioned,
I really
and,
enjoyed the judge. I disagree.
later that evening, I found
Just
the
rubbing
raw
food
meat
everywhere.
that I had
That's
left
what he
out, the
does.
steak.
That's his new thing now. He'll choke you and rub food
All
everywhere.
over the house or pieces of it.
And search
it
for
was cut
cocaine.
up. And he
Wait a minute.
ripped my nightgown into
Oh.
pieces, into shreds, and wrapped the meat up, like wrapped
Wait.
the steak
What?
pieces up with my
Now he has
nightgown.
now he has the time
It
to
was
take
this really beautiful burgundy silk nightgown that
a beautiful
had this black lace
burgundy.
trim. I ironically
This is
got it
interesting.
from Dr. Kipper for a wedding gift. And
Huh,
it was
a wedding
wrapped-
gift.
I found it.
Interesting.
I continued to find it throughout the rest of the time that I was in the house in Australia. There's pieces of it in the microwave, pieces of it.
Pieces in the
produce
microwave.
drawer, in the closet drawer.
Closet drawer. This man's been all around the house
raw
doing
meat
this
wrapped up
Yeah,
in
he
this
just walks
in my
around just throwing
nightgown,
food around. It's
as
crazy.
well as
while
the seared
painting
food
on the mirrors
walls.
and on the walls.
It was
Cocaine's a hell of a
Is a
drug.
nightgown a weird gift for a wedding?
bizarre.
Is it like speed? Does it make you do things
What
all
anything
faster?
do you
And
recall seeing
is,
on
so he's
TV?
gone
That's
from
what I was gonna
being
get Atrioc for his
Jack
wedding.
Captain Jack Sparrow to Captain
get him a
America
nightgown.
to
Maybe
to the
I-
Flash.
Mirrors.
Is what I'm hearing.
He's a jack of all
in the
trades.
bedroom, and I believe,
Literal,
there was
literally a Jack
I
Sparrow of all
can't recall
trades.
which bathroom it was in.
This is
I
wild.
suppose it was the one that I
Now
went
she doesn't
to,
remember
is on
which
the very
bathroom
bottom
it is.
level, where I was.
A
Florida?
body witness
Watching,
expert said it looks
for
like
lack of
she's
Better
lying.
way to describe it.
100%.
Our job
I think it
isn't
was
to
in
figure
that,
out she's lying before anyone
bathroom
else.
That he also wrote on that mirror as well,
Okay.
What, if anything, do you
in
recall?
blood and paint. Sorry.
I'm sorry. What, if
Oh,
anything,
in
do you
blood, in
Trial's still
paint.
going. We got
Wait, in
time.
both or
That's
It's
also
okay.
leading.
Well, he wrote on messages to me, things to the effect of "go getter."
oh, there's that word again, go getter.
It is literally leading.
That sort of language, but calling me easy, calling me a slut, calling me
Yeah, easy Amber.
like just things about
Because she
ego
knows what the
There you go.
lampshade is.
She's looking to the
She
sky.
isn't talking about it.
And
Lampshade is far away.
it
It's
was
not.
hard
It's
to make
entirely
sense of
out.
it because
Then she talks about.
it
Oh,
was
what about the lampshade?
clear he was just
She's
out of his
leading the
mind.
witness
It was-
to
I
the
mean,
lampshade. You know they weren't there.
Yeah, she's such a
talking
whore.
about
Sag, dude.
on a back of a pillow in blood. And you can tell because it dries like in this ugly brown color. He wrote on the walls going downstairs. Like it took
Geocaster is more fun.
in fact, you could see where he,
Yeah, he
it
did.
looked like he had run out of blood.
cross
because
will be
the
crazy.
messages became the markings became
Ugly like your
clearly
poop,
letters,
bitch.
and the letters kind of
It's not leading because the
became-
question doesn't suggest an answer.
like I could see where he had clearly
okay.
run out of blood or wasn't bleeding enough and went and got paint. And then it became paint and blood. You could see
Blood
both.
takes 14
you could
days
see where
to
he
brown?
Went back with it. Same
No,
with the
it
mirrors.
doesn't.
I could see
No,
where all the
blood
dried
doesn't.
blood was.
I mean, it depends on the fabric.
and then
but-
I could see a different
shot.
set of markings with paint and some other material.
So I'm going to go back to the.
especially
time
since
in the
I've had,
bar
like,
It would be
million
different
bloody
humidity
noses.
in Australia
So
as well.
much memory for detail.
what Mr. Depp was saying to
Yeah, so
you
much memory
when
for
he
detail, yet
had
not
the bottle
any
and
for
was pushing
actual
against your
situation.
pubic bone.
Cubic bone, okay. Here we go. Change your demeanor.
That he'll
Get into your
fucking
role.
Kill me. I'll fucking kill you.
Oh,
He
he's...
said it to me over and over again.
Wait!
He said, I'll fucking kill you.
Yet when she just recalled this whole situation of her with her back on
I did.
the
Did
countertop,
you
she did
experience
not
any
mention that.
pain later?
So,
I didn't.
Please tell us.
yeah, please
She
tell
birthed from
us.
the
Wasn't
vagina.
thinking about that.
You weren't thinking about it, but you didn't
I was
feel pain?
heartbroken.
When you woke up the next day, you didn't feel
Eventually,
pain
I
from a
realized
fucking
that
bottle shoved
I
in your
didn't
cooch?
hurt because I was
She's a
bleeding,
masochist.
I mean, I don't know what she's shoving up there, but
but
she's got some kind of pain tolerance then.
Cocaine, apparently.
That shit ain't the size of a bottle? What?
convinced myself
Maybe
it
the
wasn't broken
Johnny's
and
box of cocaine.
Jeez. Yo, I mean, right now, all she's telling me is Johnny got a big one, okay? Because if she didn't feel a bottle go in...
discomfort I was feeling afterwards just
She didn't feel the
paled
neck
in
of the
comparison
bottle.
to how
Sheesh.
Scared. Shocked I was. I'm scared.
Hmm.
I just married this man.
This is wild.
I just married him.
I need to make notes. I need a proper
Forgive me for
timeline.
asking this, but I need to just make sure the record's clear. You were penetrated up the vagina into the pubic bone, is that correct?
Objection, Your Honor. Leading.
Sustained.
Yeah, very much leading. What the
if any
fuck?
penetration was there in your vagina? With the body.
That rephrasing, I'm sorry.
I'm so
I
sorry.
can't believe I have to say this. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Okay.
Yeah. Come on, dude.
Lawyer person, come on.
Johnny's lawyer's like,
Oh my god, he's
objection.
smiling.
I had the bottle inside of me
She's looking at him right now. Yeah. Carry on.
and was
Tell your lie, bitch.
shoving it inside of me over and over again.
Yeah, look right at him. You want that confirmation.
Did
She's
you
looking for the reaction. Look at it.
experience
Wow!
on other parts
She
of your
liked it.
body?
She liked it.
My
She was waiting to see
forearms
anything.
were cut.
See how she was just so
My
still
bottoms of
looking?
My feet were sliced up pretty good.
That would hurt so
Yeah,
much.
but you just
He
walking
should've-
around the
He should have
hallway.
brought out a bottle
Where's
and
the
took a
blood?
swig of water.
I had the bruise across my jaw, I
I
suppose.
actually think that he
Like,
might be
the-
using the tissue on his nose in the
And
same
then
regard.
Times
He
clocked
keeps
me
pulling
with
that out
his
every now and then.
downstairs.
And I've never seen him use tissue before in this.
Then where's the
Cocaine
blood then?
drip.
Couldn't
I
it-
think
Yeah, true.
I just didn't make a record of
Downstairs.
anything else.
Medical records, pictures.
He's like, bitch, I
Yeah.
wish I could clock you right now in the face.
On the plane.
Ask you.
I mean,
Proof, though. I mean, generally most
Let her
sexual
in,
assault
man.
cases don't have proof, right? And they're super hard to prove, which is why like most of them don't go to court.
On
And
the
the ones
plane,
that do go to
her
court never
arms
pass.
looked redded.
Reddit.
Mini stuff, not glass cuts.
10.
Yeah,
Actually,
she's,
let's go to 1815.
is she sobbing?
So if you
I
can
think
bring
the
that
more
up,
interesting point is that she was so.
No, she hasn't
hell-bent
had
on
real-
getting,
one
like,
real tear this whole
information on
time.
everything in the videos, she seems like
She's-
super manipulative, trying to record videos.
She's getting into
Calculating
character.
the
Here
next
we go.
lie. Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
yeah.
Inhale.
But, like,
I'm a new
you know,
person.
and
What
that-
story am I
that's what
going with
think
though?
is weird.
This the game
This
Yeah,
is
Jesus
wild.
Her insistence on
Ding, ding, ding,
on
ding, ding.
recording footage.
Gone Girl was better than this.
Yet it
Yeah.
sounds like from her accounts
And even that, I was like, oh my god, this.
He briefly got on
she was
top of me.
beat and didn't record any of that. Like I don't know. That's what's weird to me. I think. But
pushing on my throat actually at some point when I was on the table.
what the hell?
I had forgotten about
Robot.
that. And this though looks like
This
it,
is just the Australia incident, right?
Yeah.
is after a lot of the stuff was cleaned up because it didn't look quite like
This is
this.
the pool
Good
table.
talk.
Stop.
And did the table collapse?
Yes, it did.
Objection, Your Honor. Leading.
Sustained.
What,
Yep.
if anything, happened to the table?
Jesus Christ.
The table
Involving
collapsed
collapsing.
underneath me when Johnny threw me into it and got on top of me, or fell on top of me. I honestly don't know which one.
We could look at 1816, please. defendants.
1816.
You can't throw you
Throw me
into it. You
into
can
No,
throw
you
you
just have
on
an
it,
echo on
but
the
not
screen.
in it. You know what I'm saying?
Do you
But he like
recognize
apparently threw her across the room and shit too.
what's
That's a
depicted
big
in this
room.
picture?
Give me NBC feed. Give me NBC feed.
Yeah, they just have scuffed audio.
Yes.
What is it?
No, we don't have it on NBC either.
It looks like
Why'd she look at the jury just then?
The bottles that were
The cocks.
by Johnny on the desk when I came down that last morning, and he was still up.
It's not it.
Johnny's like, I can't wait for dinner tonight. I'm hungry.
Like, I think I'm gonna eat a silk wrapped steak.
1817.
And have a bottle of wine.
What does that show? I don't. This is like
The
the thing.
bottle shape.
So she
Bottle
remembers
shape.
the bottle
Sorry,
shape?
go ahead.
I don't, I have not.
I've not drank from a bottle like that since. So what's she about to say?
Not- I had used. Is there a question?
What more do you recall?
You had, sorry, it took me a minute.
Oh,
to
is this
respond
glass on the
because-
floor or
Oh,
what?
sorry, there's
Oh.
some. Yeah. This one has juice.
It's hard. It took me a minute to respond because I had not remembered seeing the bottle that Johnny was using on me.
Wait, took you a minute to
I
respond just now to the question, or like
I didn't have a memory of seeing it.
in the
Guys,
past?
the audio is like this. It's not my fault.
And this picture, I wasn't aware of until
Chat real quick, dude. The saddest news happened this morning, and I thought I'd share real quick. Cuties girls trip.
Oh, they're
which
canceling
was,
girls
like,
trip.
Basically shit camp, but all
Oh,
women and some of the biggest creators in the
no.
world
Those aren't
had
even the
to be
same
canceled.
bottles.
sorry, I took
Wait,
me
what
a
happened?
minute
Girls
to
tested
respond
positive
Yeah,
for
because
COVID.
Some girl tested positive
so
this
sad.
morning for
Oh.
COVID, so they're gonna
'Cause
be
they only got
responsible
to
and
do one
cancel the
stream
trip.
of the 14.
it's hard.
Bummer. Yeah, the bottom's really
It took me a minute to respond because I had not remembered seeing
good.
Yeah.
Maya responded, "This is your fault, Hassan."
Johnny was using on me.
Yeah.
I hadn't.
Like you get an Airbnb.
She doesn't
I didn't have a
remember it.
memory of
locations,
seeing
you
it.
get flights. It's like not,
That's
And-
convenient.
This picture, I wasn't aware of until
It's damn.
just the other day, yesterday, the day before,
someone got COVID. They shared beds.
and
Was that it?
I felt my stomach tighten up, like I was gonna be sick when I saw it. Because even though I
Her
didn't
stomach tightened
remember
up
seeing the
again.
bottle, what I had remembered
Very
is a
specific.
pressure
To a previous
something
recollection of a
square, which
previous
is why I thought he
situation.
was punching me.
Why she
What's
thought-
COVID? Good question.
'Cause I
Is
was
this thing
feeling
that's going around the
square,
world?
Something firm hitting me, like butting up against my pubic bone.
Yo, be careful,
Over
your
and
mom
over
might
again.
have it,
I
Walsh.
felt that pressure against my bone.
Monk
It
ass.
felt like a flat surface.
Anyway, really fucking sad. So give some love to
But when I realized it was
Aspen's face right now
an
is just like
object or bottle,
like a frozen
Johnny's
thing.
just
his fist,
thinking
which is
about
what I
how,
thought, you know, 'cause his arm,
fan
I
broke
could
his
see his
thumb.
arm while he was holding me down.
He saw the
saying
VOD.
He was
Oh,
going to kill
damn.
me, but I thought he was.
Felt bad, man.
Oh
His
my
arm looked like he was
God.
punching me. And I hadn't seen this bottle. I didn't know. And then this came out in Ben's evidence because he didn't share it.
Yeah,
until
Doug's
this
gone.
Date, until Objection, Your this Honor. trial.
She's on her other bed. I don't have a camera on that
And
one.
so I
Sorry.
recognize it.
Dog don't love us no more.
All right, now
No.
let's go to defendants.
Like, fuck this
1817.
noise.
Okay. Here we go.
Just like, Lord,
Do you recognize?
give me the strength
What
to get
happened?
through this.
Where did we get off?
Oh, no, sorry.
Oh my god.
Wait, did he?
Yes, it
No.
looks like one
Did he?
area
I'm
of the bar.
No, I'm asking because you switched it on your stream.
Oh, it's just because he was
Obviously,
talking about the
this is
cutie
some
thing, and
tornado
she was in the
shit
middle
All
of
the
telling a
liquid is
story, so I
dried out.
wanted
It's
to
quite slippery.
hear what it was.
I was slipping all over that tile. That's how I know.
Oh, they're watching on a different.
Yeah, and that
Channel now.
too. So then I swapped over
looks
to
like
like,
a lot of
because
the
I like to
glass has
see
been
both their reactions,
cleaned up
Johnny and
almost.
Heard.
And what color did blood dry to, Amber?
And then let's go to 1818.
What color was that?
They had me on the counter.
What color did it
Wasn't
dry
me.
to that
Wasn't
you
me.
just said?
Yeah,
What
I
was?
don't have that.
That's
no.
not in evidence.
Yeah, that's a duplicate. Let's go to 1819.
Huh.
Unsub dog, true.
Do you
Wow.
recognize this?
Do you recognize?
Yes,
Oh,
I
is there
do.
blood there? Is that blood
What is this?
or color glass?
This is close to where my feet were when I was dangling off the counter.
Okay.
Maybe next time
When you
catch
hit
the
me on
bottles.
countertop.
So weird.
My feet were slipping.
Slipping on
the
blood
tile.
or
I
glass?
Months later,
remember
yeah.
Or the
I-
tile?
Or semen.
Or the
Paint.
water, I mean the alcohol that was on the,
I remember-
the tile.
Feeling glass underneath my feet and slipping. I couldn't get up.
Okay, so you're
couldn't
on the
alleviate
floor?
pressure on my neck.
Bro, there'd
He
be
was
blood
crushing me.
smeared everywhere.
Yeah, there would. There would be.
That's,
What
around
do you
that,
mean?
Not around. That's
Yeah,
next
this
to
would be a
that.
blood house right now. So this
All the
is
way at the end of the picture
everywhere.
is the
Not
bar where I
adding
was
up to me.
standing when he was throwing bottles at me.
Okay. She's about to tear up again.
She's trying to.
1820.
All right, let's
She's
see.
like all out of it. She's like, I need a break. I need to rehydrate and get some tears
Oh,
flowing.
way too dank right now.
Do you recognize
I don't know what stream I'm watching.
the area?
Oh my god.
Yes, that's to the left would be where the wall-mounted phone was.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Right to
where
the left of that.
the wall-mounted phone would be.
To the
blood
right of that
everywhere.
is the little L-shaped bar that I was telling you
Wouldn't
about,
the
where I was trapped and
phone be
Such
hanging or on the
devastation.
floor or?
And when you say to the left of the wall,
I'm
what do you mean?
Potentially.
Is it off the picture or
Oh
on?
my
Yes.
so if you're looking at this picture,
Ah, yes, makes sense.
imagine
Wow.
up and to the left
Okay.
Wow.
at person height, at site height.
It's a
was
war
like
zone.
At site height.
I don't know if it was antique,
like
but
it.
it kind of looked old-fashioned, like an old-fashioned heavy. It looked heavy. I didn't pick up the receiver, but it looked heavy when I was watching it break. You know, it looked like these like really heavy glass. I mean, excuse me. It's
Glass.
Really, thick, heavy, not plastic, but like a.
No,
She
it's
was gonna
not.
say
something
glass.
Heavy.
Really heavy
material on
glass.
it.
And then she
That's my
realized,
best guess,
oh
so
wait,
that
it's
would've
not
been
the
to the
bottles
left.
that he's
Yeah.
throwing
To
at
the
me.
right
It's a
would've been
phone. Right.
The
It's
very end of the bar. that you
not
just saw a
plastic,
picture
but
of.
Wow.
you know, that other material.
All right, let's go
That looks really heavy.
1821.
Okay.
Attendance.
I think they're watching this one, the NBC one, because they're showing the photos. the
Footage.
evidence.
Yeah.
Recognize what's depicted in this photo.
Oh my
Yes,
god.
that's the bar that I was just talking
The
about.
blue light she talked about,
Oh
and the
my
bar
God.
I
that
see a phone on the right side. Is that the phone you were talking about?
phone on
No,
the right
that's
side.
not.
Okay.
This is a
Thank God.
wall-mounted phone. That's just a landline.
Oh, so they're
That also.
They're making
that,
sure
those
she
phones
knows
can be wall
what
mounted.
kind of different.
You see
Yeah, they
straight
can be.
ahead at the very. If you look straight
It's
ahead.
just
at
there's
the
so much
picture,
Oh,
blood
broken-
everywhere.
broken
Like,
window.
I'm gonna get banned,
part of that,
guys.
it
Like this
appears
is
to
my
be
last
some broken
stream.
glass. Do you recall?
This is it.
Do you
what do you
remember?
recall of that?
I recall more than just this window being
What,
broken.
is she
This
frozen
one
right
of the
now?
windows that he broke when he was
Who?
throwing things at me.
Oh,
When-
is she
while
getting
he was
into
standing
her-
in front of that
She's
little
just like,
kitchen sink you
she
see
wasn't
in the
moving.
Oh my
picture.
god, guys, it's over.
But Johnny
Yeah,
was. I
she's-
thought.
I suppose
I thought
that's
she was
some of the
frozen.
glass
She's in her
that felt, though, on the back of my
disassociation
arm.
bag now.
Right.
Like when the window shattered.
Okay.
The hole on the left is the.
1822.
Go back. I'll talk about it later.
This is wild.
22, I don't have in
She's
evidence.
giving a lot of information when it's unnecessary. She should not be doing
That's
this.
exactly why I just went over here. Let's go to 1825. I think is that the next one you're on?
Yeah.
1825 is in evidence.
Would you say she's gaslighting on God?
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Do you
see it.
recognize this picture?
Yes, that's where Johnny was standing when I found him the last morning. That morning,
So she's
It might have
trying.
been,
What is this
like,
going to be? Urination on the desk or
midday.
something?
When I say morning, it was
Oh my
after I
God.
I
woke
think it's a
up.
penis.
It
Oh
was
my
certainly
Your
not
Honor.
early morning.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like,
the dick?
the bottle penis.
Behind the
that's the
desk
dick
with
on the
man
painting that was on the
glaring.
wall, but it's not on the wall now. It's
God.
on the
And when I-
table. Is that what's
found him
happening?
and told him that
Johnny
I
should just get up and
call,
walk out. Like this doesn't make
That
sense.
must be it.
I would just put some
911
earplugs
called
in, to
Gary.
be honest.
If you look in this picture,
Not trying to
I would tune into the
there's a
stream.
lampshade
Yeah.
down below. Do you recognize that lampshade?
Mislead.
below the
Sorry.
table?
Objection. Leading the witness.
that's one of the lampshades Johnny wrote
But there's
threats or messages. To
no
me,
writing on that right now.
So where is it?
Yeah, I'm
Where are the
confused.
threats?
Then let's go to 1827.
Why is there no
It wasn't
threats on it there? Who took these photos, by the way? I need to know. Are these
But
the
you-
butler's
you-
photos?
But why wouldn't you show that? I mean, of all the things.
Do you recognize this?
I don't know, but why do they have a filter on him?
Yes, I
That
do.
too,
That's
yeah.
my painting studio.
Painting studio.
So when I
Okay.
walked downstairs,
Looks like she was
and
in a manic situation and she just
saw
trashed it.
all the blood on the walls, I walked into this room.
And nobody's
first.
testified
Where's the
about that, I
walls?
don't
When
think.
the stairs
But
empty
that's just
into
what
this
it feels
room,
like.
kind of my
Oh my god.
painting area, and those are the canvases that he
Show the dick that he painted with the blood. He cut
Do you
his own
see, if you
finger
look
off.
By the white
To paint a
tablecloth
dick in
table to the
blood.
right of that, do you see a lampshade there?
Where is it?
yes,
I wanna
I don't
see
know
it.
if that's the same lampshade or another one.
Oh, okay, there's a lampshade there.
let's go
Wait,
to
so wait,
1828.
hold on. Has she been painting on lampshades and then she's trying to
the
say that
dick.
he painted on lampshades?
And do you?
Because from that picture, it looked
Recognize
like she
what's
was
in
using
that.
it as a canvas.
I do.
What's that?
What is happening here?
Those are my were my paintings.
They were?
That I don't know when he did that, if it was before or after the writing on the walls. but
Okay.
He just ruined them.
Ruined
So
them.
I just want to make sure. So the painting canvas that's dark colored.
I mean, that
two of
sounds
them
tempting
there.
in a state of, you know, whatever
Well,
he was
there's-
in, unless he
yeah, there's
actually was, you know,
2
dying.
and 3, and then there's a smaller one in the center, and that was
I don't see why he wouldn't
his
No,
daughter.
he
have.
covered
was
100% of the
trying to
canvas? Yeah,
paint a
it's
portrait
black,
of,
too.
and that was untouched.
Paintings are ass.
Yeah.
There's no blood
Hashtag
anywhere.
paint better, dude.
But just so we're clear,
Seriously.
the one directly in front
I
of
don't know
you
why
that
she-
looks like
he
it's just
wouldn't
a
have
lot of dark colors.
Testified saying he did
Was
do that, though.
dark colors before, or
It was like, what's that gonna really
I'm
Objection, Your Honor.
say?
leading.
I said, was that dark colors before?
I'll sustain the objection.
What, if any, change was there on that canvas?
Well, there was dark colors.
Oh, I'm a terrible painter, but I'm not that bad. That was
Wait, I'm a terrible
not my
painter, but I'm
painting.
not
That
that
was,
bad.
The start of a portrait, and he changed it
Okay.
dramatically.
And then to the right side, on the other side of, more to the right than the one you already testified to.
Yeah.
Is that what that picture looked like before, or is that,
So
Objection, leading.
what if any changes were there to that picture?
well, the 3 canvases were portraits.
Yeah.
So they
Do you have
looked
any
similar
reason to believe
to the one
somebody
that's in the
other than
center.
Mr. Depp did
that
this?
I
Oh my
was
God.
doing.
Objection, leading.
Sustain.
What if any,
And back to
what if
the
any reason do you believe that Mr. Depp did this?
Objection,
That was not,
It just looks like the painting was.
what if any?
What's
It looks like
leading.
once he
overrule that
destroyed.
objection.
Thank you.
Calls for speculation.
It was just Johnny and I in that house over the course of those 3 days.
Yeah,
roughly,
Omega
and
Pago
there might
Donos.
have been somebody, his assistant or something, come on the first day or second day, I can't recall, but for the majority of for the entirety of what I've been describing to you, it was Johnny and I.
Who
in
did the
that house.
damage?
And did you do any of this? Did you?
No,
I think they both did the damage because,
Damage to
in,
what? We don't know what's what.
Yeah.
We don't know what's before this.
like, is it damage to the photos or damage in all, or?
and also
What is
Johnny
happening?
was covered in paint, so.
And it was covered in paint, yeah.
to
But
answer your
you're
question
these.
fully. That's also how I know.
Wait, that's how you know because it was covered in paint?
All right. So I'm also just going to draw your attention to that white tablecloth over there.
Who?
Okay, so
Does it
okay.
appear to have some
Wine stain?
paint
Looks like
on that
wine.
as well?
Yes, there was
Oh, okay.
paint
Sure.
all over the place, to say it plainly.
Now, the painting that you indicated, there was a large penis, I believe. Where was that?
Yeah, where
I
was
believe it
that?
was just like if you're looking at this, I believe it was on the wall, almost right next to the painting directly center that we're looking at. That's my best recollection.
Yeah, that's
but
a
I can't be
window.
entirely sure.
Wait,
That's a window.
what? Right next to the painting center of
1828.
this?
Dude, they're
Meaning to
going
the,
on this.
like, with a drape over it or something?
Oh,
Oh,
roasted by the judge.
1829, my apologies.
Dude, this lawyer has messed up the evidence number every time.
And do
Then
you
they're
have
getting
any
roasted.
Merch at
this
Mogul Money Live.
this
Yes, sir.
photo?
Probably.
Yes,
Be
it was.
something
Good luck
at
and
top
Be careful at
What was
top.
this?
This is
with an arrow
the
pointing down.
lampshades
that Johnny chose as a medium to leave me messages in blood and pain.
I
Interesting.
think this is
Let's go to
exclusively paint.
1830.
What's the dot here? This looks like it's. What's that?
Always recognize it.
What is happening?
Do you recognize
blood,
this?
it's
I'm not convinced he was in
Yeah,
the
it's
painting
one
room,
of the
okay?
names.
We can play the game of Clue, but he was not in the painting room.
Okay.
I believe Johnny's story when he was up was
And
that he
Looks like a
wrote some
big
things,
bubble.
but
Look
Amber
to the
Heard
left,
also
and
wrote
I'm
some
gonna
things
Go ahead and
and
circle
framed it as him writing
over
things.
here.
Specifically, what's on the
You
mirror.
see
So this is interesting.
red and black there. Would
Oh,
you
here we
agree?
go.
Yes.
Okay. And there were some questions that were asked earlier about that red. What, if anything, did you write? on
If she
this
says she
mirror?
didn't write anything, she's
didn't
lying.
write anything
Oh
on
my
it,
god.
and it's
Bullshit!
confused as anyone.
Whatever that is on the bottom left there in the yellow.
The testimony of
Come on!
Based on looking at this area.
Come
that I have
on!
circled, is the black on top? or
Stop.
underneath the
Oh
red?
my god, zero audio
I
skills.
don't even think Johnny knows the fuck's going on. I'll be honest.
Yo, the guy in production. What you're doing when you're checking evidence on somebody's channel, on someone else's channel,
This might be a good
I'm not
time
gonna
to
say
take
you
a
are.
break. Why don't we go ahead
Okay.
and take our afternoon
XQC's calling the guy out.
Don't
have
layer the audio.
break. Do not discuss the testimony with
So
anybody.
did-
and
what do you have, my
the
dude?
outside
Did you
research will
crazy?
come back here.
He's like, I'm not gonna say who it is.
Good old break
Okay,
time.
alright,
Break
cool.
time. Anyway, yeah, chat. Very sad news about Girls Trip.
Okay,
The news about
alright.
Girls Trip that we just
Let me
talked
see what
Confirmation
Asmon's saying.
meeting.
I'll sustain the objection.
about. Girls Trip.
That's unfortunate. This is wild. Wait, so you're saying Johnny doesn't know what's
This might
going
be a good
on?
time to take a break.
Girl, I don't even know what's
And
going
take our
on.
afternoon break, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and
This story
have a,
has just...
break. Do not discuss the testimony with anybody.
Oh
and
my
the
God.
outside research will come
I
back
feel like
here.
there's like a whole bunch of triangulation
Oh
that has to
my
happen.
God.
15 minutes.
Wow.
This is...
Wow.
What's this woman here on the stand? Or on the...
Wouldn't the blood of drip marks? So
Oh.
here's how confident I was that her story was bullshit.
Oh. Asmon's got a...
I showed it. I didn't even hold it
Hot
on screen.
penis?
I knew
Oh,
it
Oh,
was
what?
gonna be
true.
bullshit.
He
It's
said
not
he
gonna be
showed it
blood.
because he's not even afraid to get banned,
So we'll
basically.
come
Yeah, I
back
knew it was
at
That's how,
bullshit.
4:02.
that's how he knows
Okay,
it's
thank you.
bullshit.
That's what it was.
Because there would be blood everywhere. That's
Oh my
ridiculous.
God. It's
Ooh.
like I could just imagine, like
I'm pulling up
again,
Asmon's stream now.
fucking Johnny Depp.
He's actually got
just,
some
like,
hot
right
takes.
in front of her.
Some good takes,
with, like,
I
the
should say.
broken, he like, just a second. All right, let me mute all this real quick.
I don't know if it's
With,
true,
like,
but he said that
he's got
he,
his
before
finger, right,
he
and
went
his finger is
streaming,
holding his
he was
finger up,
gonna go to school
and, like,
for
all
to
this
become a
shit's
lawyer.
happening, and like
Could've been a
he's
joke.
in front of her.
Could've been the
and he's
truth.
fucking naked,
I don't really know
she's
much about
naked.
him.
He holds up.
He has
the
103,000
wine bottle that he broke
concurrent
off,
right now?
Yeah,
smashes it
he's
against
killing
the
it.
fucking table, and then he cuts his own fucking finger
And he
off.
still lives in the attic. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then he starts writing
Without
her
a
name
girlfriend.
on the wall with the blood.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah. I think he looks a lot better with the long
Look at
hair,
that.
although I think he needs to brush it. You know?
You missed it.
Maybe
What did I miss?
fix it up a little bit.
Johnny said something to her.
Wait, Johnny
Did
said
you
something?
hear what he said?
That's what he's saying. That is what he says.
This is crazy. This is
Oh, well,
absolutely
I'm not gonna-
absurd.
I mean, okay, all right, we'll go back.
Oh, they're going back.
They're gonna
Okay,
listen
let's
in.
see,
Live
let's
listen.
listen.
Yeah.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
All right.
He says it to Heard. There's the cameraman.
Behind them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see him.
Actually, that looks like the
Okay.
PR guy.
All right, so we'll come back at 4:02. Okay.
No way.
All right,
Does he
thank
say
you.
something?
He looks like it sounds a bit funky. I mean, it's true.
Who,
Pause chat?
Depp? Damn, she's trying to get at him again. She tried to
He's
walk
just
right
immediately
to
smiling
him.
After it, like,
That's wild. a little bit of a conflict there.
Did he? I don't know if he said something to her.
I think he said
or
you're
he was
welcome.
Just trying to. He was
Or
just trying to
something like
get through
that?
the door. I don't think he said anything.
There was something
bro.
literally
Like,
at the
I'm
end
pretty
there.
sure
Now I
he
wanna.
didn't. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he didn't.
There was something literally just at the
Yeah, 'cause
end
he was
when
gonna
he's
walk
about to
down
leave,
there.
exit the door. He said
He's
something.
yeah, she backs up like he's a monster. Well, yeah, of course. I mean,
No
here's the
asthma?
thing.
Oh,
It
he.
is
I
like,
mean, yeah,
you
he
said
does.
Cool story, bro. Yeah.
I mean, at least it looks like he has a
Right?
clean
Yeah,
shirt on.
it's just like, so
No, he
today
definitely
is
looks
the
like he smelled
last
like underarms.
day until they take 10 days off,
It doesn't
right?
help that he like where he's streaming has a whole bunch of
Today's the
stuff. So
last
in my
day.
head, I'm just like, oh, you just collecting all the, all the
I just
pots
wanna
and
make
pans
sure,
up there,
yes.
and he
Yes.
streams for
Definitely
like.
looks like he smokes cigs.
I am amazed that they are letting like.
He's got some really good takes though. Like
Johnny's team is gonna have.
he was
10
doing stuff on Lost
days
Ark
to
and
work on a
Overwatch.
fucking counter story
He's very
for
like
this.
calculated. But I honestly don't know much about
You
him.
have 10 fucking days to do
I
this.
think him and
Like,
S.
that
Fender
sounds
were
pretty,
good friends. Are
sounds
good
pretty-
friends.
There's a lot of stuff that you can say, right?
Yeah, they're in the
There's a
same
whole
org
lot of
together.
stuff you can say.
Oh, yeah, right.
I just, man.
I'd fuck him.
It's like until
Who,
it's
Asmund?
5 minutes, Pee-wee and
Why
I,
not?
I'm not gonna watch
Oh,
I'm
okay.
watching this right now. Yeah, I'm
It's
watching
homophobic
this
not
versus
to, you
watching
know?
Pee-wee and I.
True.
So let's see here. I'll probably look at it later on. But
I mean, as far as I know, it doesn't sound like he has too much bad shit around him.
Thinking to myself, that's what she's going after. She's a horrible actress and can't even cry on cue.
Sounds like he keeps away from the crazy ones.
This one. It makes sense because it's a $50 million contract. But in general, I think.
All right, so what did we learn?
This stuff, right? It's really not.
Literally nothing, I don't think.
No new details.
All right.
No,
Or
because
all
it's the
the
same
new
story,
details.
just different locations.
Yeah, it really is. She was literally just repeating, like, being thrown against a wall, some sort of way that her neck was being held. Well, she says he probably smells of stale cigarettes and beer. I
But
can see
what
that.
kind of beer?
What was the? Oh, they were saying Beck beer yesterday for the testimony.
And like Rihanna, after she got the shit beat out of her by Chris Brown.
Wait, he's talking about Rihanna now.
And it's like her face is swollen.
Her face is swollen,
everywhere.
blood everywhere.
It's
Yeah,
like,
you're
I mean,
right.
Chris Brown beat the shit out of her.
Chris Brown beat
And
the shit
so,
out of
I
her.
don't
You're
know,
right.
man.
And in this situation,
Like, it's
in
just-
Australia,
it's
she
nuts.
literally just said the same thing, but also
She
that her
does.
bladder
She
was
slammed my head
fucking
multiple times
bleeding
over.
or
They
some
had no
shit.
Side effects in this kind of assault. Doctors didn't even need to check for concussion.
Also, in the audio clips that we heard before, that we didn't understand who's recording it, and Dr. Kipper was going through the house, and then the Debbie girl was like, wow, 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 like super shocked at everything.
Because people just forgot about it, right? I
Olsen,
remember
ew.
listening, there's a Chris Brown song on the radio. I'm like, hey, didn't that guy
Isn't
beat
that
the
that gross
shit out of
ass beer?
Rihanna?
Yeah,
And, you know,
Molson
he's just
Canadian.
singing away. That's it.
It's dank. It's gross.
And,
Like dank in a nasty way.
A few seconds more for jury and look at her face.
Like it just smells dank.
Yes, it smells
Hell
like
yeah.
a frat house.
I see this.
Frat party.
Let me
The
go
day
back over.
after.
I'm gonna pull this up. Let y'all see it, okay? All right, here we go.
Never
Take a look
been.
at this.
I've only been to a toga party.
It's the turd's mask slips whenever she's still being recorded and has to feign
That's
sadness
actually kind of
here.
lit.
What, a toga party?
Yeah.
Yeah, except the smell. Oh my god.
I don't know. That's not really.
Actually,
I mean, I don't know, guys. Like.
no, it was
yeah,
not the party.
that's,
Never mind.
That's nothing. I
I was
think
at
that a
the
lot of people
after
do that,
party.
right? I mean, like.
Very
The
cheap.
after party of the party.
It's a
Yeah,
bit
the
of a
after party
stretch,
in the
and, like,
bedroom.
also,
Wait,
like,
what?
I'll give like a personal.
Smelled like latex and wet dreams.
Ew! No, it smelled like beer stains in the fucking carpet, dude. That's been like around for 15 years, but it really probably hasn't.
It was brand new carpet, but still smelled like.
Yeah. Just with the amount of footsteps and beer in there. Get a slab of it. Wait, get a slab of it for 12 quid? Why do you say a slab?
I think it probably means a legit slab.
What the fuck? A slab of beer? Molson Canadian is like the
Bud Light Canada.
I was gonna say it's literally they have like the three. I feel like at concerts or events, it's always like Molson Canadian, Bud Light, and Coors. Like your three choices.
That's not bad though. I don't lie.
Yeah, no, it's my like go-to. If I mean, it's been a long time since it's been my
If there's nothing
go-to.
left to drink.
But no, like if you have to buy something that's alcoholic there and there's like no cider. Oh shit! I think the dog's on the move.
I just feel like this is just really not.
Hi, puppy.
It's like not that. It's not that much.
Hi, puppy.
Like I just. It's body language, it's pseudoscience. Yeah, I mean.
Coming back up?
But it's just like right now, I don't think it's that big of a thing, man. And facade, yeah, I know. Do you think they swabbed the bottle for vaginal fluids? You think what she's saying is true? They could have checked them.
Coming back up?
I mean, there's a lot of things that they could say. I mean, there is. I don't know why they didn't say that. Honestly, I really have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know why there wasn't. So, I was saying with the Dr. Kipper thing, I just don't understand how they weren't concerned, obviously, in the audio. And no one seemed to want to take like any photos of her or take her to a hospital before boarding a plane to another country in i.e. the States, i.e. like a 24-hour flight. Like, wait, what? How does that make any sense? How does that make any sense? This girl, the testimony should be just striked. I'm sorry. Hi, Bubby. What are you doing? What are you doing? Come on. Come on. Up, up. Up, up. Come on.
I don't know. Like, I think maybe I don't know. They didn't involve the police, right? For any of these, really?
Yeah.
Like, there's like no deep investigation. What I guess what I'm trying to say.
No.
It was just like, oh, this happened. The cops came, took some pictures, and that was it. There was no charges pressed, nothing.
Right.
I can see if like this all happened, right? And she presses charges. He goes to jail. He comes back. They get back together. Like, if all that happened, yeah, cool. But all this was like swept under the rug, basically, until recently, until she wrote her op-ed, right?
Yeah. As far as I know.
Well, I remember the dog thing.
What? The howling or the? Wait, yeah, I don't know. There's a couple dog things. The pooping?
The dog thing in Australia, where they had to do the deposition, and like they wouldn't let him have the dog in Australia while they were filming.
Oh, I don't remember that.
I do.
I don't even know what that, like, I haven't even heard what that is here.
Someone's dog died or something happened.
I know that the dog shit on a bed, allegedly, but that was definitely not a dog
looking
feces.
shit.
No, it was not. And that's like before she goes to Coachella. A tray of cans? That's what you call a slab? Isn't that... Actually, we don't... I think we ever do things like that.
What the fuck does that mean?
Well, she was saying a slab of cans is a tray of cans.
Okay.
But we don't do trays of cans. Like, you don't buy beer in a tray.
Oh, you buy it in a pack, 12-pack, 6-pack, cocaine pack.
But it's usually in a box.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we love our cardboards.
Yeah, I was trying to think, like, a tray. It reminds me of when I go to the alcohol store and you can put things, like, in a tray and take it, but I don't even think you can do that, actually. I feel like that's... But yeah, and then there's, like, bottles in a carry box.
Okay. If I win this, I probably get ranked up to gold.
I'm so tired right now.
Time to do some cocaine.
True. I need the Johnny's box.
Yeah. They're weird.
With his initials on it. That's kind of swag.
Yeah, I liked
Put
when
a
he
picture. I want to see what you're
testified.
talking about, Wolf. Put a picture in the Discord. I want to see it.
Need the proof.
Like, how do you carry a slab? Like, what?
That's what I was thinking. Like, I'm thinking of a tray, like a cardboard tray, but in order to carry cans or bottles in that, that would just be silly. Like, I use a tray to put things in the car to, like, you know, hold them from rocking around and rolling around, but
Wait, what? You just throw them in the back and just let them slide around?
I feel like the last time I went to the s- the store to get alcohol,
Oh,
it was in the back in a tray. But how did I leave with it? You know?
you stole it.
So it must have been a tray from something else, which would have been like a grocery store, because where else are you getting trays from?
What kind of tray? I don't even know. I'm so confused.
What is happening?
Like, you guys say tray, I think of like,
It's like
like if you ever have a butler and bring you food on a tray.
cardboard tray wrapped in plastic. Oh, like, okay, so like a tray, like a pop tray. You know, when you get like a 24 pack of pop sodas, whatever you want to call them, and they have a
Yeah.
cardboard
Oh,
tray
yeah,
and then they
yeah,
wrap it
yeah,
in
yeah,
plastic.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. But wait, do they wrap it in plastic too? That's called a
Well,
case,
they
my
have
dude.
no. It's called a slab there. The fuck?
Well, yeah, there. But it's called a case. Like, it's not even just a tray because the tray now has plastic wrap. Now it's
True.
become something completely different. It's no longer just the tray.
That's actually very true.
Uh-huh.
You
Mm-hmm.
put a covering over it. It's like one's a camping site. We put a roof over it. It becomes a house.
Exactly.
Transformers. Think about it.
Exactly. Puppy. Okay, bye, puppy.
Broken glass.
Yeah, there would have been way more blood in that scene, to be honest.
She's like, I was raped with a bottle. Okay,
I just, wow.
don't think so. Is that the first time we've heard that?
It has been said before. I just don't know where from. I think it was in her video testimony from a previous case. It is the first time we've heard of it in this case, as far as I'm aware. Because Johnny didn't testify to that. He says, nah, you're wrong. We're right. Wait, who's we're? Wait, hold on.
They,
Who
them,
is, yeah, what
over
do you mean
there.
by them and they and we? Hey, puppy. Come on. There. Want to go into bed? Boop boop. You cutie pie. Hello. Hello. Oh, thank you. That was cute. Thank you.
I have dry blood all over the side of my wall.
What the fuck?
That's what Asmund just said.
Oh. Asthma.
Oh, what if she texted herself from Johnny's phone?
So that's
Allegedly, of course.
okay. So the other thing I was gonna say that's not in regards to I think what we heard today. Hold on. Yeah, I know, because I don't think we've been through the elevator scene with James and Elon, but allegedly some of these bruises have come from, I believe, after she's been with Elon or after she's been with Franco. So my thing is like, why couldn't it have been any of them? Especially if there's been like a threesome escapade. Why wouldn't it have been from that? And honestly, she probably bruises easily. So this arm photo they had of her like yesterday, the arm bruise, I think that could have literally even been a kerfuffle with like her. Wait, are we back?
Yeah, we're back.
Oh shit.
They're trying to get scheduling figured out.
All I'm saying is that yes, I think that even if there wasn't a lot of blood, there would still be enough for it to be very
Slab over case? No, it's just weird. A slab is like a pallet. That's what I think of. When you say slab, I think of like a slab of concrete or a slab like a
Yeah, I
pallet,
think
a
of
wood pallet.
concrete.
Yeah.
All right, let's focus. I cut my leg on like a 4th of July on a boat, and I like
On a
slit
boat?
my leg open
Ew.
enough to where there's a scar on my knee. I guess
True.
I can't really see you. Yeah, I can't show you guys really, but there's a scar on my leg, and Like, I remember there was just blood dripping down my leg, just like all the way around my feet and everything. And you can ask Izzy about this. Like, she actually, like, she was there and she like actually bandaged me up, and it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. I was so sad. I should have taken a picture. It looked pretty fucking cool.
One sec.
But like, yeah, it just didn't happen. Like, I didn't think of it at that moment. So yeah, I don't know. Like, do you think Johnny Depp's also acting? I think that I think people are trying to. I think that they are both trying to portray themselves in a way that's advantageous. Yeah, I think it would be naive and it would be stupid to say, oh, only she is being disingenuous and Johnny Depp isn't being disingenuous. That just sounds like bullshit to me. Of course, that's not what's happening. Absolutely not. Yeah, of course they're both trying to behave in a way that's advantageous for them. Like. Absolutely. It's common sense. Okay, here we go. It's just that there's more evidence that supports what Johnny Depp is saying. Okay, we'll move over to the other one, assuming that the audio's okay. That way we can see the responses on both of them, okay? And we'll move back to this one if we have more evidence. Okay, here we go.
Thank you, Your Honor. Michelle, if you can bring back up 1830 for a moment.
Okay.
1830, I'm sorry. Remember, we were talking about this right before
I'm gonna just mute it then. Sorry. I'm gonna open up this one. Sorry.
Thank you, Your
Sorry.
Honor. Michelle, if you can bring back up 1830 for a moment.
That way people can see the evidence.
1830, I'm sorry.
Give me a second. Why is it so low? Why is it so low?
Amber, we were talking about this right before the break.
Okay, what I missed? Whoa.
It still has my highlight. Which color is underneath
on
the
objection
other?
and a sustained objection. Now there's no.
Oh, we back at it. We taking a break, so it's only after the middle,
Based on your
medium breaks,
perception,
the
how
teeny
colors
tiny
are
breaks.
Yeah.
How's that? Is that better?
All right.
Okay.
Let's do
I think
this.
should be
Let's
good.
bring up defendants 375, which
do
is already
this.
into evidence.
Okay.
Such a short break, man. Give me time to think of a snack.
Got it.
I think I need to clear that highlight, Your Honor, but I don't have the control on mine. There we go. Thank you.
It's in the top right corner if you need it.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. There it is.
That does not look like his writing in the red,
Amber,
by
I'm
the
gonna
way.
ask you to take
That
a
looks
look.
very
This is the
feminine,
picture
to be
that we
honest.
Saw earlier.
Donnie
And do you
is
see
feminine.
The area that's written
Okay.
in red here.
Yes.
Okay. What, if anything, did you have to do with the writing of that red?
She says nothing.
Nothing.
Wow.
Do you, before
Bullshit.
this trial, did you know who Carly Simon was?
Oh no. If she says no,
I might have heard her music, but
you.
Okay.
no, I didn't.
Did you
Bullshit.
know what songs Carly Simon wrote or sang?
No, you had to tell me.
Did she just say no? You had to tell me.
And then, if you can just remember this picture,
Yeah,
of
how'd she
the
know she did
red
music?
area there that I've circled.
Did it say that?
And then I'm going to ask Michelle to take this one down and
I don't
put
know.
1830 back up.
Okay, here we go.
And I'm going to ask you to take a look at this. What, if anything, did you do to this mirror with respect to the black or the red?
I didn't touch it.
Bullshit.
Okay, yeah, I mean, obviously.
What, if any, pictures did you take?
I took a picture
Of all the things that aren't incriminating. Yes,
the-
we know.
It was the picture we had right before this.
is the one I took because it was in the bathroom where I found my clothes in the tub and stuff like that.
What the heck?
And that's, let's go to 374, please.
Okay, let's see it.
That's already in evidence.
Here we go.
I find it interesting that both her nightgowns are allegedly like pink or red.
Okay, and I'm
Look
sorry, I
at the
just want to make
blood.
sure that
And
I
ripped?
understand.
Yeah.
What else was in this bathroom?
And
Was
on
this
the
in your
chest
wife?
area. Nowhere else.
The bathtub and another
Oh
mirror,
my
which
God.
also had writing on it.
Wow.
The bathtub had a few of my clothes
Oh,
in it
no.
and paint, and both.
It's
of
the blood of
two
a
mirrors were
demon. That's why
painted.
it's
I believe
black.
I took a picture. Of both
Johnny
The blood
Depp
of
is
a demon.
And then I'm going
Oh,
to
no.
ask
His
you
lawyer's
if you can
laughing.
bring
Oh,
us
she
back
kind of
to
broke a smile there
1831.
too. Okay.
Is this the dick?
Oh
Liquor
wait,
over
This has
ice.
got to be the dick.
do we finally get to see the dick pic?
And
Oh.
did you take this
I
picture?
hope so. I want to see that schlonger.
No.
Okay. And do you see in the mirror there?
Dick is
can you
TOS,
see
monk
the
ass.
bathtub in the back there?
Yes, I can.
We can see that.
Was that the bathtub that you're referring to?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And that had your clothes in it?
Objection leading.
I'm sorry. What, if anything, did it have in the bathtub?
Oh wow,
Two of
that's
my,
also leading.
Clothes with paint on
What?
them.
Like in the bathtub? Why
you can
specifically
see
the
it.
bathtub? Why not on the
I think
floor,
that's
on the
it. I can
counter,
see it in the
hanging on a
corner.
door,
Okay.
in the shower?
And then let's go to 377 for a
But
moment.
specifically the
That's
All right,
bathtub.
let's see this again.
evidence already?
Come on. Let's go.
So there's no photos of her clothes in the bathtub though.
Do you recall seeing
Right.
this picture earlier?
I do.
Yeah, we looked at this.
And now
Because
Good
it doesn't
luck and be
exist,
careful.
monk ass, dude.
29,
Yeah.
please.
Okay.
Okay. Hi, baby. Hello.
Does that appear to be the
Oh
same
my God.
lampshade but in color?
What
It
the?
does appear that.
Oh my god.
I don't
All right, now let's
know
just
if
go- I'm
that's
gonna ask you to
true,
take a
but
look at
Wow.
1834.
I'd have to do a side-by-side
That's
comparison to be
bad.
honest.
That's
But yeah, it
bad, guys.
definitely shows
Holy
violence
shit.
for sure. Hey.
What does this depict?
No.
That you can recall.
That is the TV that Johnny threw the cup of coffee at.
Oh my god.
Okay. The cup of coffee
Let's
that
go
probably
to
had
1835.
something brown in it, right?
Wow. Such devastation.
And what does this depict?
One of the
The
sofas
kitchen?
in the living room with next to the kitchen with blood on it.
Okay. And then let's go to 1837.
I don't know. It's hard to say. Like
It
really
could have
is.
been
That is
coffee
hard
stains
to
if
fucking
she's
say.
saying it's
It's one of the guest bedrooms with Johnny's iPad on the bed and blood and or paint.
why is the iPad like that?
on the duvet cover?
It looks
Oh,
like
that's a
mud
question.
and like red
Now let's
Kool-Aid.
do 1838.
That's poop.
Why is there so much? Oh, because
No,
his finger,
that,
right?
That would be in Johnny's room.
Apparently.
And what does this depict?
Yeah, what does
a
this?
lampshade or a lamp that has been robbed of the shade.
Okay. Let's go to 1839.
That's been robbed
That's a
of its
guitar, brother.
shade.
You didn't.
That's wild. That's one way to put it.
Well, guitar?
What does this depict?
A different bed.
No,
with,
she asked what it was
with
depicting,
blood
and
on
she's
it.
like, it's a lamp robbed of its
Let's go to
shade.
1840.
I don't know, guys. I don't know about that. Like
Never
that does
played the
not,
guitar.
like,
Stupid fucking question.
Blood on one of the guitars that Johnny
Oh,
was
this is-
apparently trying to play.
Okay.
The good
Well,
comment
if you
in
cut his
the
finger off, wouldn't
You
that
didn't
kind of
try
make
that
sense?
she had time to take
Objection,
pictures of the
Your
place,
Honor.
but didn't take
What if any-
pictures of the bruises on her,
I didn't even get the words.
Ooh.
or like the cuts on her, or
What if any effort did you make
anything.
to
Like
make
she said, she was
clear?
bleeding out of her vagina somehow.
Okay.
I still need
Go
picture
to
proof.
1841. What does this depict?
It is where Johnny slammed the end of a bottle
Okay.
into the wall while
Okay.
holding me up against it.
Well, they didn't get to 1738 though. That's the question.
Mm-hmm.
This happened in 2 rooms, so it's hard to tell.
I don't know.
The bottle into the wall.
Convenience.
OBS reconnected, successful. Weird.
Refresh.
Weird.
Refresh tab.
Showing red on mine.
That's live again.
Weird. Orange, red?
Oh, look how cute she is though. Ooh, Dr. Curry with that.
Oh yeah, she hella cute.
Coloration from the wine
Well, it
sure
looks like a
looks
bedside
familiar.
table, but I can't.
It
be
sure
certain.
does.
Oh, I missed if she was trying to say that was
1806.
wine or blood. This reaction though. Johnny Depp reacting to
Very
Amber saying she was taking care of her daughter. Laughing.
You know, what, let's skip that one and let's go to 1808.
Hey. Blaze it. Oh my god.
Do you know what this?
This looks like wine.
Wine spill.
I was about
Oh,
to say,
thank God.
no way.
All right.
Don't even try.
Now you started to
Is that a Yeti?
testify about. Well, before we go there,
Okay.
in these pictures, would you say they accurately depict?
She feels a lot of things, but never any proof. It's kind of crazy.
Right?
What
That's what I'm
else-
saying.
Why? How are they not accurately depicting?
Well, if you can believe it, this is a significant. It seems significantly cleaned up. There was much more damage.
What?
Specifically broken glass.
Well, nobody else cleaned
Oh.
up.
There was a lot of broken glass. I could feel it cutting my arms when I was trying
Yeah,
to
Asmund
get
makes a
up.
point.
Where?
And I could feel it underneath my feet. So
What?
Okay, we're back to the feet
I
glass.
don't know when these pictures were taken, but there's been some cleanup.
Did she take photos? Wait,
Wait, so the pictures were taken way after? There's no
You
way any of those
indicated
spots would have
that
been red.
the,
There's no
that
way.
Johnny had turned on your iPhone and recorded. Is that correct?
Oh my
Yes.
God.
Did there come a time that you discovered a recording on your
I thought
iPhone from Australia?
Yes, much later, there was this 5-hour-long
fix her?
recording. And naturally, I didn't know that
she's not someone
could
to fix.
possibly be,
Unfortunately.
as you know, Johnny and I recorded each other often
Okay.
as part of our, struggles to figure out our relationship. This one was, 5 hours
Objection.
was unusual, and
Yeah.
that's when I discovered that there had been this recording of the end of that
This is the Dr.
Australia
Kipper one.
incident,
Compartmentalizing it.
if you will.
And did you?
Oh my goodness.
I have heard it, yes.
Yeah, she's
and does it
compartmentalizing it
accurately
because it's the
represent
end
what
of.
was
You
I need
said
some
that-
coffee.
In that recording?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Or game fuel.
Form,
Oh, I go drink a game fuel right now.
foundation.
I've never had game.
You gonna approach
Go drink that Dr. Disrespect. Yeah.
Oh my God, man.
Oh yeah, wait,
Like,
you
it's
got that,
just
didn't
like-
you?
Well, so where's
Mhm.
the recording?
For a second, I thought it was in a
dude,
dream.
I thought she took those pictures the morning after.
I've had that before. It's crazy.
If this is like
Apparently,
days
my friend was saying
after,
that that's like an ADHD
like,
thing.
and she said
to have,
there
like,
was
really
nobody else
vivid dreams.
around. She said there's nobody else in the house. and nobody
Really?
else
I
around
don't
for the
believe
interview.
that. Sounds like it's journalizing.
Some of them, she
Kind of
said.
toxic.
Why didn't she take any of the ones that were more damning in that case? Why? I don't understand.
Yeah, this so many things to question here. But even more so is what is Johnny
Oh, it's the
drawing?
kangaroos. Oh, you know what? Yeah, now
It's
it's
just
all
penises
coming
over and
together.
over.
That's why she brought up the kangaroos earlier.
I need the angle.
It's because the kangaroos came in and they cleaned up all of the incriminating evidence on.
But I see what
Johnny
they're trying to do here.
because,
So
they
Asman's
were
saying
on,
like who cleaned it
Johnny
up,
Depp's
but it would
payroll as
reflect
well.
then the butler
And
would
so
have
they
cleaned
were
it
on
up
his
and
side, the
would be
kangaroos
cleaning it up
cleaned up all the bad stuff
for Johnny.
that he did
To cover
Or
that
just
shit
clean
up.
it up because, like, it's annoying that fucking came and
that
fucked
must
up
have
his
been
whole
it, guys.
crib, you
Yeah,
know?
I mean, that's what
understand
the
that.
butler
And they also
did
made
testify
her
to,
interview
is that he
defunct.
did
Yeah,
clean up
it's case closed,
to
guys.
make it,
Yeah, we have to
as
bring
it
those in
was
and see what
from beginning.
happens.
But then he also took a flight with her the next
Like,
day.
it's just-
So what's
now
a
we're in
problem
yeah,
for
now we're in
me is
kangaroo
her
form. I
timeline
feel
goes,
like this, the
I got basically raped by a broken bottle potentially, right?
Right.
Death threats, etc. I'm bleeding on the floor with all this glass underneath my feet, right? Bottles thrown, bottles broken everywhere. Then I go and nap. Then I also take photos that are only photos of not my clothes that apparently have been demolished with like paint. But I have time to take photos of a studio with my paintings that have been like painted over, which don't show blood or anything. Yet you don't have any photos of the smears of paint, smears of blood on the walls, the smears of blood from underneath your feet, and you're walking around the next morning looking for Johnny and like going through all these rooms, but you're not taking photos, and you're not in pain, you're not freaking out. And then you're gonna like get on a plane with the guy that cleans up. I'm confused.
Weird champ, dude.
I'm so confused.
Johnny cut his finger off.
Johnny calls me.
And Johnny cuts his finger off, which, like, to me, I just don't even think is humanly possible.
We were just crying on the phone.
Unless you had, like, some kind of machete and was just, like, clean cut, boom, done, once and done.
He was crying.
Throw it down. What is this? Yo, Chris, what's going on? Wait, I mean, who is this?
It was...
Who's Chris? Who's man's? Dan's game. Oh, okay, that Chris. Gotcha.
Remember the exact words that he used.
I mean, he could have typed that before you said anything.
Hey, look. Yeah, I'm looking.
In a way that it's his fault. How convenient.
Let me guess, you're in a car, right? And it's going from.
Hung up as I went into the airport.
Mimi mom's car. Vroom vroom.
It's the lady who dropped a deuce on homie's bed, yeah. Yeah, blamed it on the Yorkies. Teacup Yorkies at that.
I flew back with Ben. I don't really remember speaking to Ben on the flight.
Okay, so she doesn't remember speaking to Ben on the flight, which means she can't say whether or not they had that little. Do you know what just happened? And she was like, "Have you ever been so angry?" No.
On what Mr. Depp said to you on the phone ride. Were you on the phone with anyone
Welcome
else?
home,
or was
Chris.
it just Mr. Depp you were on the phone with?
I only remember speaking to Johnny, and I remember sitting in the backseat of the SUV that had driven.
She looks like she
we were
needs drugs right now. She looks like she's needing a fix.
We walk into the airport, and I even then felt torn about leaving.
Okay.
I obviously didn't want to stay, but
yeah,
I was in such shock and
Objection, Your Honor, non-responsive.
I don't know how that's non-responsive.
We're going to ask you a question again.
Okay. Please tell us how you felt at that point and what.
Okay, the tears are back.
Destroyed. Interesting word
remember,
choice.
Objection, Your Honor, asked and answered.
She's in the middle of responding to it, Your Honor.
She does look like she's tweaking, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Objection if you want to ask.
Okay. How did you feel?
Another
at that time?
sustain.
I felt destroyed.
She's gonna cry?
Like my heart was broken.
Uh-oh, here we go. The love of my
Did
life.
you feel like Johnny's finger?
Oh no, Asmund.
If I left him in Australia, I thought maybe something would happen to him.
Oh,
He might
man.
die or kill himself. Because it certainly seems like the trajectory he was
How'd you
on.
know what dime bags are?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering too. When she's like, "Oh, he was drinking something that might have been alcohol. It was like kind of brown or something." Like, what? But you know what a dime bag is?
When I was in the bedroom.
Who knows who dime bag Daryl
when he
is?
was in the
Crazy.
hospital, I found, and I was packing my bags and stuff, I found all these empty bags, Coke bags, dime bags with white residue.
Oh, you're ahead
on
of me,
them.
I think.
I'm in them. They were in books, in the bedside table.
Okay.
Oh, rolling the eyes.
There were so many that I was like, I wondered how I didn't see it before, even though I had, just
I think that's like
gotten
rolling of the eyes of like, oh man, I'm lying
So I
again.
was going to die.
Getting away with it.
And I was worried that we couldn't come back
Relevance,
from
dude?
what happened.
It's pretty
I
bad.
was worried that
I think the death
There's
thing,
just
she
no
would have
way
been
to
better off saying like he just cut off
things
his
around
finger.
and
So
going
yeah,
back, but
he's gonna be killing himself next. Like what? Bodily harm. But she's talking about dime bags.
Yeah.
In books and
Flew out
night tables.
of that airport. Did
Which
you
sounds
have
exactly like the
to-
life they were living
did you
before,
have
so
a
I don't
stop
understand.
Anywhere before you went back to LA?
Shock.
Objection and relevance.
In a minute, I'll show
Overruled.
it.
Yes, we did. We stopped in an airport. I think it was, we stopped at the Sydney airport from Brisbane, I
Okay.
believe.
And did you have to change
You believe.
gates there?
Yes.
Wait, what is this getting to?
We had a short flight to get to Sydney, and then in Sydney,
A defamation trial? It is, yeah.
To the airport to get the next plane, and we passed.
Yeah,
the
he's suing for
newsstand,
50 million, right? And she's
and
counter-suing for
Countersuing.
100 million.
remember,
Oh yeah. Wait, is it
I
100?
passed
I thought it
this
was.
newsstand, and there was a book on the.
No, he's suing for 50. She's
on,
counter-suing
you
for
know, on
100.
one of the
Yeah.
bookstands
Fucking
outside
bitch.
of the store,
But she also
and
can't pay her bill of
it had
7 mil
this,
to the charity,
puzzle
so
piece on it,
You know.
and it,
True.
it do be playing
Johnny
out
and I
like this
used
is
to
not a defamation trial though, and that this is
use
actually,
that as a term of
an assault
endearment,
trial.
puzzle piece, you know.
which it is not,
I got
defamation.
it.
And I saw this puzzle piece on the
Defame these
cover of the
bitches,
book,
left or
got
right
my
these
attention,
bitches.
4 ways to click, a relationship guide,
So he
So
gave
I
her a
bought it.
book.
and I
Who was the author?
Dr. Amy
Prove it.
Banks.
Unsue me.
Go ahead, please continue.
Wait, this is
So the book
after
is
all
from
this
the
shit has
subtitle
happened.
said
She's
it
getting a book from
was a
the airport?
a book on solving relationship problems.
Doesn't feel like it. Yeah, it
So I
definitely
bought
doesn't.
it and I read it on the way home.
Definitely feels
So
weird,
he gave
man.
her, he gave
The
her a
first
signed
week.
reading.
It didn't feel like it. When they were
And why did you buy it and read it on the way home?
questioning him, or
Well,
Herd's team was questioning him,
doesn't sound
because
like-
they were
doesn't
making
make
it like,
sense.
oh, he
Because
did
I love
drugs,
this
he's an
man.
alcoholic, this that, he's a
I
violent
love
man.
this man so much.
That he would give
But
her
it's-
the book after
and
he
like-
popped off.
So toxic.
Me
So
right here.
toxic.
Watching the
I
trial.
couldn't get him to.
Put it in the chat.
Hey, what the? Hey,
I couldn't get him to
She said she bought the book.
No.
I misunderstood.
not hurt me.
Hey.
Like, I
Sorry.
couldn't.
I misunderstood.
And it seemed like I was hurting him. But we loved each other so
oh,
much. At least I loved
Okay.
him so much. And I,
What the
I
hell?
didn't know what
These
to
tears.
do. I didn't know what to do with this
I lost audio?
relationship.
what's that?
It was awful
I lost
and
audio on
toxic,
my
but
end?
It was so
Oh.
important to me, and
She's just
I loved
crying.
him so much.
So important to me. I loved him so much.
I would have read
Squirming in my
books.
chair.
Yeah,
Something
there's
about
no
a
audio.
million books.
So when you got back to
More room on the screen. Yeah. She's just not here long enough, so like, psh.
She's
how
hard at
long
work.
before Mr. Depp
at
came
work.
back?
She was on here
All right.
earlier.
She's working. She's chilling.
A few days. Johnny
Hard
came
work.
Dog
he
channel.
he went to his Sweetser house, the main house, which was what we did. You know, if there was a problem between Johnny and I, we weren't under the same roof once, you know, the fight had
Bruh.
either
I
paused
bet
or
they get the
ended,
beggar-
depending.
What?
He would go
Back
to
together after
Sweetser,
this?
and I would stay.
Overrule for now, my
Oh
guy.
my god.
And so he went to Sweetser
would
upon
be-
landing. And
This woman. Oh, you
That'd
should have
be
seen it
something.
earlier. You missed like her
conversations with
big
the medical
story
team, you know,
about the
doctors and
situation
stuff,
in
and
Australia.
just
I don't even
remember
know how
feeling
much you know about this
concern for his life
at all,
because things had changed, and without saying what they said.
because
to
you never
me,
came back
it-
when we
Objection,
watched the
Your Honor,
documentary.
hearsay.
So,
She said without saying.
She's characterizing it.
Mm.
I'll overrule for now. We'll see where we go.
Okay, overruled.
I became really, really worried that Johnny was not going to live through this. That there would be
Oh, here we
infections
go.
problems and things, and he wouldn't stop
Infections
using coke and
and
he
problems
couldn't
and
get
things.
the surgery he needed because he wouldn't stop using coke, and they wouldn't put him under because of all the coke. So
Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay.
Okay,
Let's
What
sustain us to the
foundation?
last part.
just because I love him.
Next question.
What,
It
Johnny?
seems pretty easy to
When
verify.
did you next?
Seems very easy to verify. You just figure out what it is.
When did you next see Mr. Depp after you got back from Australia?
It's very easy to verify. Like,
I
saw
cannot
him
wait
a
for the
few
cross exam.
Days.
Not wait.
I don't know how long it was.
I gotta wait a whole week.
But it was.
I think so, yeah, because this is gonna
the
wrap up
doctor-
here in the next
I
hour,
think my
probably.
best recollection is that it was
Man,
Depending on where
dude.
they go,
so
yeah.
around that he needed a procedure.
Did there come a time that you reconciled after Australia?
Yes, because it.
Look at that, like, hesitation. How do
Johnny's
I
just
explain
shaking
this?
his head.
He's like, I should have known then.
It went away so quickly because there was
With
this
the
surgery that
coca.
he needed, and there was maybe
They're gonna
a
tear
few-
apart, yeah,
maybe he had
because
more
they
than
haven't
one
even-
See how
surgery,
she
but it
blames
was,
him
you
for
know,
his
like,
finger being
it
fucked up
became
now
very,
because he
very
wouldn't stop doing
about
coke.
getting Johnny through the next step. You know,
In the
getting
cross,
Johnny
yeah.
home, getting Johnny
On the
off
cross.
the coke long enough to
Oh
get
my
the
God.
procedure done, and then get after that procedure, getting another procedure done.
Oh, they
And it
gonna
was
fuck
just
her
the
shit up
small
for
steps,
real.
Oh, yeah.
and before you know it,
Yeah,
we were
it's not
kind
gonna
of
be
back in it.
nice.
With the prospect, of course, of him being done with.
They're not even
with,
addressing
the
any of the
drugs and
audio
everything.
recording
That's
and like the concern
That's
she
what
had for
necessarily had to happen
not
for him to have
herself
this
in that
surgery.
situation.
So
They're honestly
he
they're
was a
spinning
little,
this completely
Yeah, I heard that
wrong.
one.
you know,
They,
a little bit more secure.
I mean,
and
they're the
kind of
pros. I'm not. So
coming back into this relationship with him.
she's gaslighting in her testimony. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. This, yo,
So
you think this
when
is
it
bad?
takes you to March
Their
23,
forensic psychologist was worse, in my
2015,
opinion.
Okay.
Which is a few weeks.
I'm sure she
after-
remembers this 2.5
2.5 weeks roughly after Australia.
Yes.
I just don't understand why she would put herself
Where
through
was
this
Johnny
acting
staying at this
performance, knowing that she's already
I-
got the public against her.
I think he was.
Like, why would you
staying
embarrass yourself
Eastern
further,
Columbia,
right?
at
Or are
the
you just kind of like
ECB.
all in at this point?
Yeah, he was staying at the ECB at the time because we were
Yo, Chris is like
kind of
all
in the
fucked up right now.
bedroom together the night of the 22nd.
Okay.
It's like got
which
home and
is
he's like,
when
"What's
he
going
passed
on?"
out, how I found his iPad.
I'm sorry, when you.
Wait,
I
the iPad that's
I found his
sitting
iPad
on the bed.
open. He was texting someone. with
Someone.
it open.
Who?
He passed out,
Okay.
and I saw what he was texting.
Okay.
Just tell the jury about that.
He was.
So if he's passed out, she
he
could
was
have written the
texting
message.
this woman.
Okay. Okay.
That he had a relationship with on and off.
Okay.
Kind of at the beginning of our relationship, so I recognized the name.
Yeah.
But the date was right after.
This makes
the
me hate
wedding.
people. Period.
I saw it. He had gone to her
This
house.
was after. Okay, this sounds like an ex
after
of mine.
we got married. Like upon touching down in Los Angeles.
She's
the
borrowing the
next
stories from
day,
me now. I'm offended. I didn't even give her the rights to this. That's bullshit. Just
sexual
touched down in
relationship with.
London.
And
What did you do as a result of seeing that?
I pressed
on the
send.
iPad?
I mean,
I freaked out.
woke his ass up.
I immediately confronted
Started hitting
about
him.
it. I was.
Is this the open palm business?
I didn't care in that moment.
Because we haven't
If
heard about that yet.
Johnny was a jealous one.
He did
Yeah.
kill me, which was likely in confronting him at that stage of our
Of course
lives.
she's jealous.
I didn't even care anymore. At this moment, he had already ripped my heart out. You know, it's like I've just been through what I.
Oh, she's playing on
having been
him
through what
saying the last thing she
went
had to
through in
take from him was
Australia.
his blood.
Uh-huh.
She started blasting,
Just
yeah.
weeks
Probably.
prior, I see this.
She
it
probably
was
fucking
like,
threw that shit in his
Hold
face. Woke him up. Started hitting him.
Yeah.
Not
Bro,
punching him.
sleeping peacefully.
Yeah.
He was cheating peacefully. He got mad.
Unbelievably painful.
The dare.
Or
Gall just-
or he was probably sitting there looking up YouTube videos or some shit, passed the fuck out, and then she was like, ha ha ha, this shit's unlocked. Let me scroll through the messages.
I was calling him all these ugly names. I was screaming at him.
Uh-oh.
Because
Get
also,
the fuck out of the house. That's what I said. Excuse my language, but
oh, it's all good. You're wasting our time anyways.
we were screaming at each other.
Okay.
At some point,
Wait, this was at her house? She said, get the
upstairs
fuck
in
out of my house?
3, and we kind of get into a
Maybe I misheard that.
Everybody has the same name for him, man.
oh
Oh my god.
pushing each other. You
Yeah.
know?
Oh.
And I just remember being
Oh, this
so
is the penthouse
mad at
situation?
him for
Where the cops come? Is this one?
for cheating
on me, and
I don't even know,
doing
dude.
so in this way.
She's doing
like,
that
right
acting
after
thing
the wedding,
again.
And then right after my wedding, go to see him, and then
Yeah.
Australia happens, and it just felt like everything came crashing down. And
If her story is true, I would be mad as well. Yes, I would be
100%. I would be pissed too.
Anyway, I break out of his.
But this is years later.
grasp at some point, and I go into my sister's
After therapy.
room. The
After
apartments
understanding
in
where you
ECB
fucked
are
up.
connecting. At least 3 of them are, and they connect from upstairs only. So you could get from Johnny and I's
And she's
apartment
this emotional.
into the neighboring apartment.
Yeah.
Where Whitney, my sister, was staying at the time.
Where's
Oh, this
And
is
then
the
you could
Whitney
go
on the
from that
stairs?
apartment into penthouse 5. Again, still on the top floor.
Okay, she's not
So
crying
I
anymore while she's
went
describing
through
this.
Johnny's office, which is how you access the door that gets you into.
But when we get back to the real story.
the apartment where Whitney was, my sister, and I went in there and woke her up, crying, screaming, saying, "What am I going to do? Can you
Objection, Your
believe
Honor,
this?"
Hearsay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was Dafford to prove the truth of the matter.
I'll
Asserted
sustain.
In any event. All right.
Very
Okay,
manipulative.
so
Like,
you went
she's
to
beyond the
Whitney,
scope
don't
of
tell the jury
manipulation at
what
this
you
point.
said to her, but what happened
She's
next?
so manipulative that she's literally manipulating her own stories.
Johnny comes into penthouse 4 and grabs me. I don't know what.
This is way
why-
better
I
though
don't
than
know
the beginning.
What he was doing.
Of course
but
not.
At
No,
one moment,
why would she?
Oh, she doesn't
kind of-
remember again if he's
I'm aware that my sister
holding
is
his face or holding her
somewhere
face.
nearby, and I thought about that. I just remember thinking about that, and he, I remember getting kind of free from Johnny, and he left, or he walked out of the room.
Okay.
When you say free from Johnny, what if any?
I hope she
connection
memorized.
Did you have the physical?
She's
connection before that?
memorizing all her
Well, I
lies.
mean,
I mean, she is because she's literally repeating the same
trying
things
to
and putting them in different
stand up for
situations.
myself, and
So like being thrown
Johnny
against a wall has
thought
already happened several times
stays in our
in different
relationship.
places.
He
She's
just
already been in a
drove me,
bathroom
shoved me,
multiple
hit me in the
times.
face. I mean, it was just like all I
She's
could do
already
was
repeated the
try
same line
to-
about how Johnny's grabbed wrists and said,
Try
"Do
to
you
fight
know how
back
much
or
it would,
try to-
Oh my
how much
God.
pressure it would cause to
Not
break a
get more
woman's
hurt.
bones or some shit?" That's
Again?
literally happened like 3 or 4 times already.
Not doing anything would have certainly.
So these things aren't happening just
lessened.
once; they're literally happening 3 to
I
4
don't really
times.
recall
What a
specifics.
monster.
I remember at one point
A fiend.
he had his uncasted hand in my hair, and I was looking at the carpet.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And she's every time a
I don't know what
situation
happened immediately
happens
after that,
where
but I
he
remember
grabs
left.
her,
He was out of the room for a while.
he or sorry, she never remembers
Don't know how
whether
we
he's
got
holding her
into-
face or hitting
we
her
got hurt
or
in P5 again.
what it
this
is.
the neighboring apartment of that. So
He
there's
never
P4 in
remembers.
between,
Yeah.
And P5 is the corner, and that apartment was empty basically, and so the
Asmon's kind of gold in this,
I
to be
used
honest.
it, the top bedrooms.
Hmm?
The bedrooms
Asmon's
on the
kinda
top
killing
floor
it.
is my closet, and I had all
Oh,
these
yeah.
clothing racks and shoe racks and stuff like that in there.
That's a lot.
And then it had another level, the mezzanine,
Used the
which is
whole
an
room.
over, it hung over the rest of the bottom floor. And I used it as my office. And the bottom floor is, of course, the living room with just some sparsely decorated, just some big couches and a low table. And I go on to, I hear him in Penthouse 5. And on the lower level also is another painting studio.
Oh, yeah,
painting area
also.
of mine.
And
So I
also
go
the
in there
carpet
'cause
was
I
like
hear
really
him,
nice. But anyways,
and he's screaming, but I don't know why. I don't know who.
That's where I got
he's-
choked out. Oh, but anyway.
but I don't
not
remember
understanding
if he was
screaming at
holding
me,
my
but I wasn't
face or
in
just
that
moving my
apartment.
face.
I could hear him.
Yeah, do
and
your
when
thing,
I
Chris.
heard him.
Play them games, dude.
I came into Penthouse 5,
Toxic
and I had to
ass
go down the
games.
stairs, and I went down the stairs to the mezzanine level where my office was.
I don't know what the fuck a
and I could
mezzanine
see
is.
him and
It's like a balcony.
a security guard and
Like a patio.
I don't know what that is.
the nurse, and he was sitting on the sofa when I first walked
rich
into the
people
room, and
shit?
he kind of
Yeah.
stood up, was drinking Red Bull and screaming at me.
Okay.
Oh, Red
And,
Bull again. Are they
Debbie
sponsoring
came up
this?
the stairs because I'm screaming back at him. She came up
Who's
the
say?
stairs, I think.
Let me guess. There are
And
cans being
while
thrown in
we
this
were-
one.
She came up. I'm supposed to kind of comfort me. And while I was up on the mezzanine floor, Whitney came down.
Oh yeah, this is the
and
shoving.
he threw the Red Bull can.
Oh, cans being thrown
really
again,
certain that it
dude.
kind of either hit
This is
or
like the third
narrowly
time.
missed Debbie.
Damn.
And
So he's going in on
said
her too.
I called him a pussy. And
Damn.
Oh shit, she's admitting that she
said
called him a
something
pussy.
about, I'm screaming at him
Well.
angrily.
He did that to her.
I at least called him a fucking pussy. I
Oh,
don't
she
know what
like
else I
censored
said, but I
herself
was
when she said
screaming at
fucking.
him 'cause he threw this can
Yeah,
at
it
me
was
and
weird.
everything else that had happened.
Yeah.
And
I called him
when
a
I did that,
fucking
he
pussy.
bolted
Like, okay.
And
You're cool.
Like, we already know you're slinging profanities in these audio recordings that we're not hearing the rest of.
I'm on the mezzanine, which is in between two flights of stairs.
Just called him a fucking pussy.
Bolted up the
Yeah.
steps.
Oh my
and
Uh-oh.
I
Here-
don't know.
Here it comes.
I don't know how he
Fight.
managed to get his hand in my hair so fast, but he had his
And I don't know
hand
if
on the
he's
back of my head, my hair,
Moving my head or
and
punching
kind
me.
of yanking me down, and hit me in the face with this cast he had.
Okay. So you would have a huge fucking
And
bruise then of this.
This
Doomfist!
Oh my god.
struggle we
It's
had
Doomfist.
before kind of break away Whitney, my sister.
So I have actually heard that
Listening
Whitney
to herself.
has
Johnny
told her
Doomfist.
coworkers a different story, and that in fact
She
it was
threw herself
Amber that was
Charged
gonna
by
push her down the
Yeah.
stairs.
fire or whatever. She just all of a sudden was there and was trying to get Johnny to stop.
Well, who's Whitney again?
And her
walk us to
sister.
the staircase,
Oh my
Wow,
god.
dude.
and Johnny swings at her,
Right here. Yeah.
and
It's going for
I
round
just
2?
see my little sister with her back on her back to the staircase, and Johnny
And then
swings
got
at her,
horny,
and
so I did it
don't
again.
even wait. Don't even wait for
This
any
is also
other,
under video
I don't
trial.
hesitate, I don't
video
wait. I just
testimony.
in my head instantly think of Kate Moss and the stairs. And
Kate
I
Moss on the stairs.
swung at him. And all
Wait,
of my
what?
relationship to date with Johnny, I hadn't landed a blow,
Bullshit!
and I,
Okay.
for the first time, hit him.
Yeah, dog cam.
Like actually hit him.
Dog
Yeah.
cam pog. She's just chilling.
He didn't push my sister down
Yeah,
the stairs.
she's hungry.
Same.
She's looking at me like,
And
bitch,
all of my
come
time.
on.
All my time of being in that relationship to that point, hadn't even landed one on Johnny.
Oh, okay, this is the second time
Sure, I
she's
had tried to
never
fight
landed
back,
it
threw
on
my
Johnny.
Arms, flailed my arms, hit whenever I could
It?
to try to block blows
Whenever I
myself,
could?
but never landed.
Block
any.
blows, but never landed anything for the third time.
Johnny kind of looked stunned and then laughed.
You gonna say
at
it for a
me,
fourth time?
and then lunged at me again. And before I know it, security stepped in between us.
Yo,
and-
girls like Dorito, it's
and-
nacho
and
cheese.
pulled Johnny away.
Lunge?
And
Well, he
I
is
went upstairs with my
Doomfist.
sister, and
Oh my
we
god.
locked the door, and I could just hear all this commotion happening in Penthouse 5. I could hear him raging, destroying my things. I could hear it.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
And at some point, I saw it the next day.
Yeah, after you went in and did it, but okay.
What? All these clothing racks, all my
We
clothing
need
racks, were
cross-exam.
toppled over, shoe racks toppled over,
Yeah.
thrown down the stairs.
Yep.
Oh, is this when the phones
desk
go out the
and
window?
everything on my desk wiped off. Just it looked like everything that he could touch, he
He fucked shit up.
tried to
Yeah.
Okay.
I get it.
turn
He
over,
fucked
destroy,
shit up.
smash. But my clothing racks, these huge
Turn the
heavy
room upside
clothing
down.
racks full of clothes. There was at least one of them he threw down the stairs.
Okay,
The
yeah.
rest
I
of
think
them
Maybe.
were
this is- And then she throws his shit out the windows, I believe, is the.
Okay.
Amber, I'm going to fast forward.
And then we're gonna get to
the part
Coachella,
where
I
she
think. I
December
think that's where we're going.
15,
Oh, wait, what?
2015.
Oh,
Coachella
that's whenever they
pog.
went to the island.
Were
Yeah,
you and
Summer's
Mr.
not-
Depp together at that time?
2015. Yeah. Weren't they?
Yes, we were.
Wait.
Did you have a fight that night?
Didn't we already
December 15th. Yes, we did, but I don't
did this on the
recall-
island? Oh,
I
she
don't
doesn't
recall
recall.
No, this was
the
2015.
argument.
She doesn't recall the argument.
We had periods.
It never
course.
do.
That were really,
Yeah,
really,
makes
course.
sense.
really good, and then
Yeah.
periods that weren't.
Okay.
Well, let's talk about
That's
the
when. That's
December
whenever she
15,
threw the can of
2015.
mineral spirits at him.
What do you
Remember that?
recall of your fight that night with Mr. Depp?
I remember him chasing me in the kitchen. I remember throwing something in his direction to.
She doesn't
slow
remember
down his
what, though?
momentum.
Throwing something in his direction.
Mm.
I remember him screaming.
Oh, she's gonna get
You don't
hella
remember 'cause
emotional
she's a
here.
concussion.
Ooh.
Right.
I remember
From the
him
phone, being the
toppling
phone.
me
Yep.
At some point, toppling me.
Thank you.
Oppling.
Mostly at that moment downstairs, he was hitting me in my face. Again, this is another example of when I wish
I can
so
see
much
that.
I could tell you an exact sequence.
Sure, yeah. But
But
once again,
I
you
can't.
can't recall. You can't remember the actual.
Flashes.
Right. Just like most
tell
of
you
your
what I
memory
do
probably
remember.
would be, especially
I
of details in
remember-
the carpets and
This is
of
the
your
stuff- the
some
bad
point,
stuff that he does.
surroundings. But
trying
know,
to go flee
who am I?
upstairs. And we
especially
had,
after cocaine, I don't know.
He got
I've
a hold
never
of me
done
and I
it.
got
Maybe it
free,
does
and
magical
I managed
things
to
to
get
your
all the
brain.
way up the stairs almost.
Your
I
memory.
was on the last flight.
Who am I?
And,
Rec League.
We'd had some interaction where I think I said something to him on the stairs. It might have been broken up, and I think I said something on the stairs, and I just remember how quickly he shot back.
Wait,
up
we're on the stairs?
And grabbed me by the back of my
Oh, here we go.
hair,
Jesus.
my head.
Wait.
Slammed his hand on my head, and I went down on the
The
stairs.
Elden Lord. You gotta keep that in
Oh
mind.
my
he
god,
overtook
I'm
me.
so confused by these stories
I
because they
remember
literally are
him
the same
so
description
well.
of each other.
I remember his boots and the sound they made. I remember
Boots
him
and the
grabbing
sound they made.
my hair, my head,
Okay.
and kind of dragging me up the stairs the rest of the way.
What?
He dragged me into the room.
It's just
that got
impossible.
upstairs
It's not
into
impossible,
the
but it's just ridiculous
foyer area.
that someone drags you by the hair up
And
the
we
stairs.
had this
They're practically the same
argument
size.
that kind of
Like he obviously has some weight on her,
know,
but like
was a shoving match.
I think
that
she's
I
taller
was
than him,
losing.
actually.
I think she's like a little
By
bit
the
taller.
second or third shove, he sent me.
But let's say
toppling
she's
over
115
this,
pounds,
chaise
right?
Lounge, like a
He's like
low-lying
what?
sofa
Like
seat. And
85,
I, hit my
160.
head on the brick.
He's a smaller dude,
wall.
right?
It was there was an
Wow.
exposed brick
Yeah,
wall.
sure.
I remember I stood up.
Call him tough
That's
guy.
bad.
And I remember Johnny.
Never forget it. Never forget it.
asking me if I wanted to go.
Oh boy, here we go.
And he did
Does
that
he say? Does he call her a little
thing
girl?
Where he's like,
I feel like you would not be able to
challenging
stand
me,
up
said it
after
in
that.
way, challenging me to stand up.
There's
and
no
get back
way.
up. And when I did, he said, "Oh, you really want to go?"
I've
now,
hit my
tough
head against
guy?"
things a lot.
Shoved me back down.
Especially the back of your head.
Oh, you really want to go, huh? Oh, you're so tough. I stood back
Crazy.
up again. This
I
time
don't
he
know.
grabbed me
Wow.
by
What we're learning
Stand
is that
back
she's
up
not in
and looked him right
Aquaman.
in
She's
the eye. And it
actually
was just a
Wonder
really
Woman.
Still moment. I'll never forget it.
Yeah.
Really still.
Yeah. Mhm.
I stood up and he said, "You want to go again, tough guy?" And I just
Not
looked
little
right
girl,
at him.
okay.
Just looked right at his face.
And I said,
He held
yeah,
up
I
his
do.
fist, leaned back,
And he.
headbutted me.
Oh my God! This is a headbutting situation.
Boom.
Yo!
Right as I stood in front of him.
Shut up.
I was
The first Elden
A
Lord.
foot from him.
Horaloo. There it is.
sent me right in the nose.
A
Instantly,
foot from
like,
him.
Searing
Boom.
pain. It's one of the few memories
Nah,
of having
dude.
this
No.
long
Sorry.
relationship that I actually remember
No.
the physical pain.
Not buying
in
it?
that moment
Not
was
buying it.
Searing.
Not buying it.
Yeah.
Not buying it.
And
This
Sag, dude.
this
I
sounds
remember thinking,
so severe that her nose
You have
may
your
have been
hands free.
broken, right? Like that
you know, like
she
I-
would have
I
been
had time to think.
dribbling
You
blood
had your
out,
Hands free. You could have hit me. with
oozing
your
that
hands.
shit.
Why did you headbutt me?
He's a warrior.
And then how are you still alive? How's there no medical bills?
Right, and how
Obviously.
come there's like
I told
makeup
him that I was
artists
gonna
that work
leave.
for the show, then like next day or
I
whatever
went
day it
through
was like
his
a
office to
within
go-
a couple
Yeah, why is
days.
there no production delays?
There's
into the other room where I kept all my stuff.
There's no way you're covering that, Bruce. And the swelling alone. Even if you have fucking like a nose surgery and they're, you know, doing their damn best, you still got swelling after that shit.
I don't know how else to describe what.
Crazy, right, Lily? Oh no, so crazy.
I went down to the.
It's too bad you have a doctor that can
You
describe
go crazy. She could left the
I
dog
remember he was
cam.
on top of me, and he was screaming and swinging at me while I was on the floor. He had me by the hair.
Yeah.
And dragged me.
Pummeling.
The rest of the way from the office into
Wait.
the neighboring.
Wait, he's dragging her by the hair again? This is the third account of dragging her with hair.
Door that connected these two
This is
these two rooms.
wild.
A metal grate, not a grate, but a metal bottom, metal floor that separated it. It's a big, heavy bank door.
Big, heavy bank door.
Mod check proof.
And I removed my hands from my head and kind of tried to grab onto the metal door.
Okay.
To prevent.
Megapint is now a GIF.
Is it?
I couldn't stop him. He dragged me.
That's funny.
All the way.
It's now an emote.
I was trying to get free of his grasp. I was trying to stop him from pulling me.
Right,
I remember feeling the carpet and the metal.
Makes sense.
Okay.
And
Knee in the back, puck champ.
Drags me up to the bed, throws me down onto the bed, kind of wrestles me down.
How is she not dead?
Yeah. She's wrestling again. She's going to have a knee on her. Yeah. Oh my god. On her neck, back. Okay, cool. Second time this has happened.
And I was trying to fight him off me.
Okay.
I was face down.
Yeah.
On the bed top. And
ass up? Wait. Sorry.
Wrestled me down, kind of trying to hold me down with his knee on my back. And he's punching me.
Okay, so this is literally the second time this has happened to her.
Repeatedly. And
was she just playing dead?
Even feeling the pain.
Okay, she doesn't remember feeling the pain again.
Of Johnny's voice.
Just like when he shoved the bottle up her.
And he was screaming over and over and over again.
I'm gonna kill you?
Each time it sounded
or you're gonna die or something like that?
And more desperate.
Is that what it's gonna be?
I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you.
I mean, I would be saying that too, to be honest.
Fucking hate you.
Yeah.
And then.
What's wrong with hating someone?
My head, pounding it.
No, I can't with these stories. They're literally too similar in the description. She's not even changing the words.
Myself scream until I couldn't hear myself
Think
anymore.
about, like, put together all the amount of times Johnny hit her in the face.
Hear him say
well, she'd be
he was
dead.
going to kill me.
Asmund just literally said that. She'd be dead. All the times that he hit her in the face.
When he was saying he was.
Especially to this extent of, like, hitting her head on the counters and shit, on the walls, like.
Right.
Fucking Johnny's reaction right now.
Like he was in agony.
He's like, this bitch is saying this shit.
And loud. And I don't know how many times he just hit me over and over and over again, and I got really still.
He just laughed.
And my body, like, quiet.
Oh, she's frozen again. And everything's still.
No, there's no police report.
Oh, she's good on my screen.
No. Sorry, she's saying this.
He's gonna kill me now.
And she said this before. Oh, and now he's gonna kill her again. Okay.
He's gonna kill me. And
So third time that already today that she's feared her life, and yet.
I couldn't breathe.
Oh, they get married and no, they filed for divorce or something.
I
16.
was trying to scream and I couldn't scream. I was suffocating in this pillow top with him holding me down.
Oh.
Punching me.
Now she's suffocating.
Over and over, and I don't have any memory.
I'm talking on
after
my
that
end.
Until I woke up.
She's supposedly in a pillowcase suffocating. This is wild.
When you woke up, was there anyone there?
No. You know why? Because in every situation she describes, there are no witnesses, and if there are, they're dead. I'm just saying.
Before or after they got married? It's
No
after,
survivors.
This is after they got married.
Literally. Look at her thinking about this. What do you gotta think about?
I remember
Somebody was there? You remember somebody was there?
hearing my best friend's voice.
Oh, your best friend's voice? The one that lied, saying she
Felt like it was like on
after
a
the honeymoon?
speakerphone.
Oh, this
like
was
on
down the
video.
hall, but she was actually in the room. Oh boy.
everywhere. I just heard
This is starting
her
to sound
voice
like
in
it's
a weird
bleeding
way. It
into
felt
the
like
mega
it
pint.
was coming from 2 directions.
Yeah.
I realized that I was sitting on the edge of the bed, on
Okay.
the carpet,
Continue.
of the floor, against the broken
When's this
frame
end?
of the bed. And there was
6,
a
right?
low-lying bed.
It should be
It was
wrapping
a
up here
really
in like the
thick
next half an hour
wooden,
usually, or in the
frame,
hour.
And it was broken from his.
They
boot,
usually
trying to
stop
get a
at like
purchase on it. While
5
he
or
was-
6.
Okay.
Objection, Your Honor, purchase
Amber Heard
information.
has to
I
be
could feel it.
indestructible.
For real.
Overruled.
Thank you.
She's the guy with the
She's-
I was
gauntlet.
there for it.
She's fucking Thanos?
Yeah.
And
She's
while
trying
he
to
was on top
snap
of me, I could
everything
feel
like away, and then they're like,
feeling,
"Nah, bitch,
trying to get balance. I could feel
I'm
him
back
slipping
with
at the foot.
reality."
I don't know how I got off the bed.
I don't know how
I
you
don't
got
know what
off
happened to
anyway
me.
anywhere.
From the time I stopped hearing myself scream. I don't know what happened to me.
She's a Giga Chad.
It's a
Can't beat
really
her up.
weird feeling. 'Cause
Sad
This is
dude.
just wild.
next thing I remember is leaning against the broken part of the bed
Yeah.
and on the carpet, and my friend saying, "Oh my God, oh my
Objection,
God."
Your Honor. Hearsay.
Sustained? Okay. Go ahead. And without
And then
quoting what Rocky said.
I eventually, she called
course your friend
the
took a
nurse,
picture, right?
Nurse Erin. She got something out of the freezer for my face. She did a concussion check with Erin.
This
on
is
the
the
phone.
wildest story I ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, the Aussie
I
one
can't wait
was
for-
real wild, but
I
Yeah,
thought
but this one's
I
like,
had a
Good.
concussion.
So
she should be dead.
nurse never actually saw her.
multiple ways too. She could have been dead by
kept
suffocation,
pounding
by
me
the
and pounding
pounding,
me.
Sure.
This bitch
by the
is crazy.
dragging.
My
Absolutely.
head was bleeding from
I
the
can't wait
neck
for them to
down.
make the Lifetime
Hair,
movie about
chunks
this.
of hair on the floor, all
Oh
over
yeah,
the
this is
place.
the
I mean,
chunks of
it's
hair.
just all over the apartment.
But like also what? Where was the chunks of hair in the nurse that came by to check in on her?
After leaving me
And saw
written
no
on the
bruising.
countertops in Sharpies.
Look at that eye roll in Sharpies. Like, oh my God, get a life.
Michelle, I'm gonna ask
And then
you
the
to bring up
discomfort
Defendant's Exhibit
in her posture.
510.
Okay,
Lovely.
Here we go.
Is this gonna be the
Billy's
gold
like,
Sharpie?
I'm tired.
Yeah. Like I'm ready to go. This is.
Not fun no more. Sad champ.
Why is she crying about a
Here's the
countertop
evidence.
being marked up?
Let's see it.
Yes, I do.
A lot.
And does it accurately depict the scene?
Chunks of
portrayed?
hair. Okay.
Yes,
Which
that's,
honestly, to
the
me,
next day.
I'm not a hairdresser.
Looks like dog
Yeah,
hair.
I'm going to move
Well,
to
I was gonna say it looks like someone just cut it out.
Okay, let's see it.
That's also true.
Here we go.
Thank you.
And if they can do magic with covering up bruises,
Oh my God.
I'm gonna just say they could do magic with a couple snips, you know? With a pair of
Chunks
shears.
my hair
Oh my
trying to
God.
ripped out while dragging me.
And that's just one chunk though.
and
God.
punching me.
Thank you.
There's no way she.
Wow.
No, there's no way.
Defendant's 513.
That's bad. That is bad, boys. Case closed. Johnny, let's lock him up.
And if
Get him out of
this
here.
isn't.
This is disgusting.
Alright, look, I've never had a
Do you keep
broken
believing
nose,
he just
okay?
pulled out her
I don't know what
No,
I'm talking
no, her
about.
shit would be way more swollen, bro.
That's what
Fuck
I'm
outta here.
saying.
You
But the bruising too would be worse.
and the scene portrayed?
Yeah, unless this is like
I think
6,
it's
7 days
days
after.
later, but
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like makeup or like she had like a
She's
really good like
she's
night
just saying
bender.
that because
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not as incriminating.
Objection.
She ain't seen the sun in a
Not gonna
couple
make her
days, you know
look
what I'm
that
saying?
bad.
Right, yeah.
The cocaine I was
Could you tell the
talking.
jury what
Mhm.
this is and what it depicts?
This
Yeah.
is my face with
Makeup on.
a busted lip. Which it's
Wait, there's a
difficult to see
busted
in this
lip?
picture,
It
but,
is.
It's where
I don't
I
see
thought he
no
broke her
busted
nose.
lip.
black eyes. One is worse than the other.
bust down,
I
Tatiana,
have a
bust
defendant
down.
A day or two later,
I'm just drinking during saying this.
and my
What?
broken nose.
All right. Thank you. Michelle, can you bring up Defendant's Exhibit 5?
That water
I
sounded
don't know.
delicious, though. I'm not even gonna lie. She sounded
I'm
scrum diddly umptious.
I'm surprised that she's allowed
I mean,
to
it didn't look that way to
bring
me, I'll
in
say
mixed
that.
beverages though, because like,
I don't know.
is she just a functioning alcoholic here?
Depicted?
I
Does it make
guess.
up that swelling?
Yes,
I'm
that's
not
my
sure.
face, sometime after.
Your Honor, I'm going to move the admission of Defendants 5.
Oh, she's looking at the jury. Wow. She's slurping that shit back.
All right, if you could just
She got something else she could
briefly
slurp.
describe what this one is.
Okay.
In her past testimony too, in the video one, she's like asked about something
Time after.
or told about Johnny doing something, and she's just like starts eating whatever the hell's in front of her. I was like, whoa!
Michelle, if you could bring up Defendants
All of a sudden you're so
5:15.
hungry.
10 to 20 punches.
And she
Yeah,
starts like
yeah,
rolling her
yeah.
eyes at it.
Does this accurately portray the scene
Somebody needs to
depicted?
cross-examine and be like, was it many punches? Many punches?
admission
Like
of
how
the
many?
exhibit.
All the
Define
punches?
many.
Was it 3 to 5 punches?
5:16,
5 to
okay.
10 punches? All of the punches?
5:15.
No, you don't remember?
No objection to
Would you say it's 25 and more?
Okay.
Scale
here
1
we
to
go.
10. How many
Let's
punches?
see it.
What
Yeah.
does this depict, Amber? Could you tell the jury?
This
The
is my
lighting
face.
too, bro. Like, come on. This is the
Sometime
best you
after.
could do for.
All right. Let's look at.
He didn't put
Defendant
flash on.
5:16, please.
Okay.
Come on. Another. This is not a. This is not a broken nose. What is going on? What are you showing me?
Portray the scene depicted.
Broken nose didn't go to the doctor. No, they called the nurse.
Yes, it does. This
I'd like
is maybe.
Wait, let me move it first. May I move
Sure.
the admission of Defendant's Exhibit 5:16,
No objection.
5:16 in evidence.
published to the jury, please? Okay, Amber, go ahead and explain what it is.
I think this is
Here we go again, someone whispered.
maybe that night or the next night after
Just looking at the jury again too.
Johnny.
Oh, there's a
left me
busted
in
lip.
bed.
Wait!
Let's go to 5:17.
Okay.
Was that the first day? Or is this after the first picture we just saw?
Okay.
Yeah, why is it only like from the
It's
profile? You
kinda
should be able
dark,
to see it
so
from the
it's
front
hard to
side.
say.
We did see it in the front side of that last photo, but not the first photo we saw when her eyes were super bruised,
Move to
but her
admit
lips were
Defendant's 5:17,
untouched.
Your Honor.
No
And now
objection.
her lips are touched, but her eyes are not bruised. I'm so fucking confused. What is happening right now?
Please describe for the jury what this portrays.
That's my face after
I was like, can you believe this bitch?
this.
It also doesn't look like a
Incident.
busted lip from someone doing it. It looks like I've picked my lip and it's bleeding now.
What's portrayed
just
on your
saying.
lip?
Just
No,
saying.
he busted my lip when he punched me.
And now he's
Bleeding
punched.
in this picture. It kept.
I think she testified this in the
Were you opening
first day that he
your
had
mouth?
like
Your
rings on
lips
and
move.
punched her. Busted the lip. Unless again this is. Oh, here's a different photo.
I don't know, bro.
That shit
I don't know.
Did pretty good healing
bro.
pretty quick.
For real.
It just. I mean, like.
Can I
You
get
know?
whatever she's on?
I mean, her lip looks
busted-
like
yeah,
it's
like, I've had
more.
that shit
It
happen
looks
before,
like
too.
it's becoming more swollen, and her eyes are
Yes.
not.
5:19.
Like,
The swelling of her eyes
what
and
about
nose
him
have gone down
headbutting her, man?
significantly, but her
wouldn't
lips
it
have just like
show?
exploded now.
Wouldn't it be like a huge fucking lump on your head?
This is my lip a few days later.
Let's go to
This
Defendant
is wild.
5:20, please.
I need a makeup artist in.
Of course it would. Yeah, like.
This looks like a blister on
Is
her
it
head. I don't know what
herpes?
this is
I don't
supposed
know.
to. I don't know what this is supposed. Is it herpes? He said. Stop.
Well, who said that?
Asman. I guess he was reading
Doctors
chat.
opinion
He's
on
like,
that?
is it
It's-
herpes?
it
I don't
is.
know.
Crazy, dude.
Oh, based off of a picture.
I thought Johnny whispered it.
Please tell the jury what's depicted here.
That's my scalp with a chunk of it missing. From when
It doesn't look like a chunk missing, but
Johnny was tracking
looks
me
like an
down. I had
infection. But it's a fucking top-down view of.
521, please.
Could even just be makeup for all I know.
Just cut over to him.
I don't know what concealer she wears. I don't know what number of foundation. You know. I don't know what she's putting in her head.
I don't know. I've never seen
Whatever
what it looks like.
ghost
Somebody's
color
hair
is,
gets
that's the
pulled out.
color
I
she
have no
uses.
idea. I can't speak to that. I have no idea.
I don't think that's the same. Let's take that one down. Let's go to 5.
But I think if you're being dragged by the hair up and down the stairs and all around the fucking rooms, it wouldn't just be that one small piece there. One small. Dude, what are we seeing here? She's got a little dot under her eye like it's a fucking pimple. What?
Where we at? What it is? What it be?
What?
Let's see it. Let's get it.
Does this?
Like, does Johnny even really need to be present for this?
For real.
Well, it's a
Wait,
few
what
days
about the
later.
My man could be on this island with 2 baddies right now. We gotta go deal with Amber's stupid ass.
And what shows there?
My face is healing.
Face is healing. It looks the same as before. In fact, now your cheek looks bruised.
Except the plot twist.
Wait, what are we circling?
True.
Wait. Stop.
This lip mark? I mean, lips heal pretty fast.
Portrayed the scene depicted.
At least it's happened to me.
Yes,
it's
I
been
think
pretty
this
fast.
is day or so after, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe longer. I can't tell, but.
Get it out, bitch.
Today.
Oh, she got Coachella makeup on.
Objection.
523 and
Uh-huh.
I'm just going to draw your attention, Amber, to.
What does this
an
say,
area
circle?
up here.
Bruising?
What if any?
I see it.
I guess, but it looks like makeup.
I see it.
Objection.
I don't-
Reading.
It looks like maybe a bump, but like
Do you see that giant bloody mark?
It's.
I don't
right
see.
there.
Bruising did you sustain?
This
Holy
literally
shit.
looks like it could be
Objection.
shadows. Like
Wow.
what? I don't know. This doesn't prove
Shadows
anything.
on her-
In fact,
How
if
did
you
that
had
yellow
shown me
be on
that
her face?
picture,
Did
I would
Johnny
not
piss on
have
her
circled
face?
that and been like, oh, it looks like there's
Oh my
something here.
God. He really is a monster.
My neck, the back of my head.
Okay.
And the question is, like, how long
Pieces of
ago were these
myself.
pictures after the alleged
Ripped,
incident?
torn,
Incident.
Gross, pussy. But
Gross
this
pussy?
Is from the
Okay.
bruising around my temple. From
How come you don't
one of
have
the blows.
more photos
One-
of this?
Several blows, I don't know.
Okay, that looks like makeup to me. What's incoming, I guess. But bruising's hard. Bruising can look like makeup. I've had my own bruises and that looks like makeup. I'm like, all right.
I don't even see a bruise.
All right, let's see the next one. Another one.
This is accurately portrayed.
Another one.
This
Let's
one's
go.
in more of
I wanna
natural
see it.
lighting too.
Let's
Yes.
go.
Move the admission of 524.
Done with eyeshadow?
objection.
I don't know. I'm just like, let's see what these are. We're gonna look at all of them.
And what does this?
It honestly
It's
just
not
looks
good.
like
How about
mascara
that?
smeared
I
though.
had a pretty. Can I touch the screen?
Yes. Yes, ma'am, you can.
Yes.
And I had a pretty gross bruise right there in my head, on my temple. It's difficult to see it in this light.
Yeah, it is.
I remember it was pretty.
This is the best
Okay.
lighting you can get to.
It was
Oh,
bad,
we're
you
going to
just
the
can't see it.
bed
Okay.
now.
All right.
The
Let's
bed
go
breaking.
That's good.
to
Next.
Defendants 509.
Wish they had Johnny mic'd up so we could hear what he's saying.
Yeah. Let's get that Turtle Beach listen in on Depp, please.
Can we zoom in on Johnny's corner and hear what they're talking about?
Does this
No lighting.
accurately portray the scene depicted?
Wow.
Yes, it does.
Your Honor, I move the admission of defendants 509.
Okay, let's
No
see
objection.
it.
So pathetic, dude.
Will you please tell the jury what this is?
That's the bed that Johnny broke. While on top of me.
Wow, to get that wow out was quite difficult.
All right, let's go to defendants
Okay.
511.
Looks like
please.
someone knocking their bedstand over. No big deal.
Okay.
Nice floors.
And there is no blood on the
Does
bed
this
either.
accurately portray the scene depicted?
After she had her lip busted
Yes.
and her face was
Move
pressed
the
against
admission
it.
of defendants 511.
Remember that?
No objection.
All right, 511.
Her
This
face
is
was pressed against
wild.
it.
What do you see?
After
Asman's
she had
saying
her
there's
lip
no
broken.
blood on the bed that was
Just
just
more
featured in the
destruction.
photos. Even though
They
her
were
face
part
was pressed
of
into it with the
the
busted lip.
Wow.
fight that happened in the bedroom.
Wow, that looks like my house.
Not the bedroom that
Husband saying it looks
That
like
looks
his
exactly
house.
like my house.
Just
I
talking
know.
about
True though.
I don't know what that says.
The main bedroom.
Incoming
Calendar back
defamation
in
suit.
Yes.
They could
Part
get
of the
the
fight that
metadata
happened
from
in
it.
there too.
Most of my calendars say January 2 because I never change them.
Go to defendants 512, please.
Is this wine? So nice floors,
They
by the
didn't
way.
provide the metadata? Oh, that's convenient. Why?
Does this
Hit
accurately
Y.
portray the scene depicted?
Yes, that's downstairs in the main.
Good question.
let
How
me-
can you even
let me
do that
move
without
the
providing
admission of
metadata?
it.
That's
Move the admission of
horseshit.
defendants 512, please.
Thanks, doesn't Easel Club.
No objection.
512 in evidence.
Okay, let's see it again.
Okay, now
Another
please
one.
Tell the jury about it.
Another one.
It's downstairs in the.
Oh,
main
here we
apartment.
go.
Wow, more blood.
Okay,
Oh my god.
let's go to defendants 525.
Why be a fraud?
There's
Yep.
just blood all over the floor. You guys saw that?
Yeah, why be a fraud?
That's brutal.
And does this accurately
Bunch of faking and
depict the
perpetrating.
scene portrayed?
Sheesh.
Yes.
Move the
It's just
admission of
nuts.
525, please.
No objection.
All right, 525 in evidence.
Okay.
And please tell the jury what this is.
This is Johnny's graffitiing on our kitchen counter that he left up.
What does
when
that
he-
bottom
on his way
say?
out, I
All
suppose.
is such bullshit?
All right.
Wait, that's what I say.
And I think defendant
That's such
526
bullshit, yeah.
is already into evidence.
Damn.
Just bring that
Yes,
up.
526 is in evidence.
Wait, why she got her head
Yeah,
down
what the
after
fuck?
reading that?
Mm-hmm.
What the heck?
Now,
Like, what are you
Amber,
ashamed
after-
of?
Okay.
As of December 15, 2015,
At the time, why they're not your best friend no
what were
more?
your plans
Hmm.
for Christmas that year?
Gotta dig into that.
Well, up to this point, the plan was to have our families join us. We would go with the kids and
Was you all
celebrate
along? Yeah.
Christmas
obviously.
together, as a married couple.
Imagine that.
And we would
As a
all go
married
to Johnny's
couple.
Island, and he had invited my best friend
Yeah.
at the time, Rocky, and her family, meaning her mom and her fiance,
This is where she threw the bottle at him of mineral
and
spirits.
my parents, and my sister, and we were all going to go to this
Yeah.
island I've told you about that Johnny has in the Bahamas.
This magical island in the
and
Bahamas?
spend it together, and that was the plan leading up to this.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair.
And what, if anything, changed as a result of this night of December 15, 2015?
After they
London.
saw my face, no one wanted to go to the island anymore.
Oh my god,
with
her
Johnny.
body language right now.
They
She's
wanted
so sad and self-pity.
Did
She's
you
like, nobody
have to
wanted to go with me
appear-
to the
were you
island when they
scheduled
saw my
to appear
face
on the
like
James
this.
Corden show on December 16.
True though.
Okay.
That's right. I was
They didn't want to
promoting
see there. Yep, there
The
it
Danish
is.
Girl, the film I had done earlier
Witnesses?
in the year in London.
Guys, stop.
Before
Stop.
going
Don't.
to see
You,
Johnny
why
in
do you even
Australia.
ask about that?
So I was promoting that film that had been completed, and they asked me to
Yeah,
make
why
an
do you even
appearance
ask
on
about that?
a night show called The James Corden Show.
Oh yeah, okay, here we
After
go.
this happened, and I did the first concussion check with Aaron on the phone.
They did a concussion check, okay.
I got worried that I wouldn't be able to hide the bruising and swelling.
Okay.
But I iced it all night, and the next day checked in the mirror to see if I could get away with it.
Okay.
Wow, no
Being
arnica
hiding it.
cream?
So
Interesting.
I could make an appearance.
Hmm.
And I gambled and thought maybe I could pull it off.
You gambled
I
and
had
thought
my
you could
hair and
pull it
makeup
off.
Team come,
Yeah. Was it your
and they
bestie?
worked around it. Meaning
Sure. Although in this
worked around
situation,
the
one of them has testified that there
lesions on my
were
head with the
nothing.
hairspray, because that stings. And
Okay.
worked around the bruising by covering it with heavy makeup, heavy.
So why did they
oversharing,
cancel Girls'
and no
Night or
one was
Girls'
covering
Week
it.
or whatever?
One of the girls
And, I
tested
remember
positive
my
for
lip was
COVID, so to be
still bleeding and swollen. So we did
respectful
this like really
or
thick,
responsible, sorry.
super heavy matte.
Just stay in the house.
Okay.
You know, I remember very
Well,
well
because
at
it's
the
like
time that
a whole bunch of girls
we had no
who
choice.
stream.
And that was
Nobody
a-
questioned what they were?
You can still stream. You're just sick. You're not gonna go anywhere.
I don't think they would do that anyway.
I don't know. It's hopefully to contain
busted
the
lip.
contagion.
Yeah, probably true.
And I went on the show. Did what I always do.
So they're all gonna just stay in the house till no one tests positive.
No, I
Objection, Honor, here's
actually
the-
I don't know. I don't know if they're.
offered to
I took it
So
that
someone-
they were leaving.
Because you didn't have it.
But if
the-
someone in the
the
house
trip
is
was canceled.
positive,
Yeah.
you're gonna leave.
Please
Yeah,
continue,
I don't
sir.
know.
Did you appear on the show?
I appeared on the show.
Pretty stupid.
And nobody knew.
And did there come a time
I don't have enough
that
information here,
you,
dude.
changed your mind?
Neither do I in this
went to
deposition.
the Bahamas?
case. Free Johnny.
Eventually I did.
Yep.
Free the girls.
And you went there with whom?
Tell Maya to come over.
I went with Johnny's kids. I was you know,
There he is.
obviously I didn't see Johnny
just
after
chilling.
this because he didn't.
So here's the other
face the
thing,
damage
right?
he
You've
caused
already
in my
been to
experience.
court
Jesus,
once or
man.
twice
Oh my
before.
God.
You've suffered
Right.
all of this shit, right?
And
This is
I
your
suffered
husband,
around for a few
and you're
days.
annoyed, and you've tried
Oh
to have
my
this
God.
thrown out of court several times, right?
Eventually,
Right
he
now.
got
Why
out
would you be
and
sitting
he said he
here
wanted to talk,
telling these long-winded ass
and then he
stories?
understood that
Like, don't you want this shit to be over with? Like the dude in the
back,
car
you know,
who
like,
like
almost
drives
as if
off
he
and he's just
understood
like,
that I
look,
wouldn't
everybody got issues. I just want to stop
made it
this.
easier
Like,
for
I don't
me
want
to
to do
talk
this
to
no
him.
more. Wouldn't you be like, I
You
don't
know,
want to
I
fucking
didn't
do
feel
this
so
no
bad about
more?
myself.
Like, I already
would
don't want to
think.
do this anymore.
And
And I'm
that-
like, it's not even my story to
Case
share.
because, you know, how could I put up with this, right?
She likes the attention though.
Yeah.
But with the understanding that we were done.
She a weirdo.
She's
I
just
feel,
making us all
you know,
suffer, that's all. She's making us
allowed
all
for us
suffer
to
because she already knows that the public
unless
has
we
decided
swap
her
over,
fate.
suppose.
So she's like, you know
You want
what?
me to swap over so we can
I'm gonna
see
take
both
this
of them?
the
That's
long
true,
way.
actually.
You know, it's
She's
like,
gonna. She's saying, I'm gonna have all eyes on me for as long as
Yeah,
I possibly
okay.
can.
Alright, give me a sec.
Go fuck yourselves. See you in the next life.
I was heartbroken
Whoa.
by the idea
Wait.
that I would spend my first
We lost
Christmas
footage.
as a married couple with his kids and everything.
Good
on the
thing I got
island.
asthma now.
I was
What?
heartbroken at the idea of missing that. Every hit, every instance of violence, every time I was choked, every single.
Good thing I
one
don't
of
really
those
need
instances.
the footage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Tell us how you felt and what you were thinking in this process
Got
of
bars.
whether to go to
Okay.
have Christmas with Mr. Depp and his children.
Okay, dude.
You know, I guess I was trying to explain.
Wow.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I didn't want to
that,
see it
you know,
anyway.
just
I'm sure
after
they'll
you
fix
think
it in a
each one
minute
of
here.
these is
What are the odds?
Damn.
it's almost like for each one of these things that happens, you lose the will or resolve to leave. You know, it's like every single heavy coin you put in this
They
piggy
did
bank
this
is
on
like
purpose.
an
Yeah, I
investment
know.
into the future you're going to get to.
Reloaded.
You know,
Let him
and
stream
then
still up though. He still
before
has
you know
live
it,
coverage.
Oh, does he?
you
I
get
was
to,
surprised why
you know, and
Asmund
then
didn't
before you
turn it
know
back to the other thing.
You're just carrying around this weighted ball.
He did, I
this
think,
piggy
but
bank is
he
too
must
heavy,
have lost
you
it
can't
there
leave.
too.
Okay.
Cause I saw him
For
switch
every
it.
single time.
Oh,
And
that's
it's
weird
like
because
for each
yeah,
one, I
Ludwig's
went back
watching the
or
same thing
allowed him
he
back,
was.
you lose the will after this sort of thing would have to leave.
All right,
you
let's
know,
see
it's
what
like
Lud's
every
got to say.
single Heavy coin you put in this piggy bank is like an investment into
Ludwig.
the future you're going to get to.
Ludwig.
You know, and then before you know it, you're just carrying around this weighted ball. This piggy bank's too heavy, you can't leave.
Why do I feel like the piggy bank
You know,
has
for
been
every
used
single
before?
time I went back or allowed him back. After this sort of thing would happen, I lost a piece of myself,
Oh,
a piece of my confidence, my
okay.
trust in myself to leave and move on. So I lost the fortifications. I lost myself.
Oh, big words, fortifications.
It was
Just playing
somehow
Fortnite in real life.
easier to stay. I didn't want to stay in the violence
or in this.
She's gonna say she was
I
protecting
wanted to
Johnny.
stay with Johnny. The good Johnny that I loved. So I like put another one of those coins in the piggy
Oh,
bank.
she had the it's got to
investment
get worse
and
to get
hope
better
for the
at
future.
mentality.
Yeah. Time and time again.
I forgive him.
Even though he's
Fucking
threatened her life, she felt that her life was
Simple. I
threatened.
just
And she's been dragged around
decided to believe
every
him that it would
building
never
now
happen again.
by the hair,
Clean and sober once again.
nearly
This time
beaten
was
to
the
death
last time. It
several
couldn't be
times.
worse than this, right? It couldn't be worse.
Like what?
I think
And
it's
part of
almost
me
wrapped
thought,
up.
well,
I don't
maybe
understand.
just needed to get this bad to get, like now we can't go back.
Oh my God,
There's
she's
no
literally
way
saying what
this
you
could
said.
happen again.
Gotta get bad to get worse.
So I went to the island after a few days of
Oh, that's why I got it. She said I heard it.
Oh,
It's
my
quoting
bad.
her.
Oh, so you ahead of me.
And
arguing with
now you're
Johnny,
behind.
Damn.
negotiating.
Sheesh.
Clean and sober. I wasn't going to drink anymore. He wasn't going to use anymore. He'd never lay a hand on me.
I'm gonna be
again.
honest. I think this
He'd
just
rather
makes me want to
die
do
than that. That's
cocaine.
what he was saying.
I mean,
I was scared. My friends were scared, but I decided to go.
And some MDMA. I'm trying to have a
Scared.
party.
Years of
Break
having
after
a plane
today.
and the
Trying to
kids waiting,
experience
not
love
knowing
like
what was
this. What
going
the
on.
heck?
They were at Sweetser, the main house, kind of just waiting to go on this Christmas vacation.
Making me wonder why I don't drink.
And eventually, I got in the car with Johnny, and we picked his kids up and left for the
I know I lost audio too. Sad. Shit.
Uh-oh.
So,
Am I gonna pull
let's
ahead
go
of
to
you?
the
Is that what you're
island
saying? Hehehe.
for the Christmas holidays.
Yeah, 'cause I gotta switch it to the which ones? What
What
are you guys
are
watching?
the-
At ABC?
NBC. Yeah.
Arguments did you have with Mr.
Oh, you're getting the
Depp
live feed. That's
at
why.
the island over the Christmas holiday?
What outcome would I prefer? The one that's the most truthful?
True.
towards the end of the trip.
We're talking about the trip
I
now.
mean,
Being
the
pretty
trip itself
nice.
was pretty nice, but towards the end,
Pretty nice, yeah.
he started
He
drinking
started
again.
drinking again.
Wine?
Started with wine.
Started
Make
with
pints.
And,
Yeah, I'm
we
caught
were
up
on
now.
the couch,
Ouch.
in the main house, a cabin. It's like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
one-room kind
Oh
of
yeah,
cabin.
okay. So this is the mega pint scene.
And we were sitting on the couch, and Johnny, what I perceived as nodding off. I don't still
Try and get away from your
Wait,
crazy ass.
what?
What he was
passing
trying
out
to
or
do.
nodding off or something
Yeah.
like that.
Fuck that, yeah.
And I'm sensitive at this point to the clues that I can pick up on to know.
You just looked literally
what pattern
everywhere.
of behavior I'm dealing with, because they made a huge difference in my life. So if I knew what he was on and what he was doing, I could react accordingly. So I'm
You
picking
mean
up
be
clues by sitting next
reactive
to him,
accordingly.
and he's nodding off,
He's
and
doing nodders in the
every
chat.
single time he kind of like
Just yeah.
nods off, he dumps his glass of wine.
I'm in this weird zone
on
where I
my
can't
lap,
stop
and I say
watching
it
this
every
all,
single
but I
time
feel
'cause it
dirty and
happened
gross
3
watching it.
times.
I think you're the most
First
normal person
time,
in chat.
whatever. Second time, I'm like, Johnny, are you all right? And I probably say it like a little weighted.
A little weighted?
And
What
in
does
my
that
head, I'm
mean?
just wondering what he's on. Does this mean he's on
Plus
the
one.
Roxy's again? Is this
What am I
is it
gonna
nodding
deal
off?
with?
What's going on? What am I gonna deal with? He just had promised.
And that's
that
why you're
it
gonna
was
provoke
clean and
him.
Sober. We had this
Yeah.
horrible thing happen in
Maybe the
December.
dude
I
was
thought we
just
were moving
fucking
forward.
tired. Tired of your
Of your
bullshit.
shit.
Third time
Exactly.
this happens, I jump up. I already changed my pants twice, and
Wait, she's already changed her pants
I jumped up
twice?
and I
She
shouted
peeing?
at Johnny, like,
She bleeding?
what are you
What
doing?
happened?
Or Johnny, you spill on me again, something to that effect. And I get up, get up off the couch, and
Get up off the
Johnny's
floor.
son
Ow.
says,
Objection, Your
Ding,
Honor.
ding.
Hearsay.
Are not offered to prove the truth of the matter. It explains what's coming.
give you an
We're getting an approach. Pog champ. Pause champ.
Okay. Okay.
Pausing.
Big pause.
We are paused.
The objection counter. I gave up on it. I think they're crushing though.
Sheesh. 84 goes here. I'm over here just making cases for work. It's Poggies.
Hell yeah. Get that work done. In a couple hours, we're gonna be making some dopes.
No, I'm not getting on tonight. Sag,
Oh.
dude.
Never mind then.
Gotta go see Doctor Strange.
Oh, right. Alright. Never
Don't know
mind.
what about.
I'll just sit
We
at
all
home
sad.
watching
Probably.
Flight Attendant.
Johnny Depp cheating on the mother of his kids with Amber Heard.
True, it is Thursday.
It is.
And
Are they
they
doing double
got
episodes though?
separated.
Or just one?
I can find out real quick.
I mean, it's probably already live.
You see the part of her
Yeah, I
testimony
think
that was
so.
from the Talented Mr. Ripley. She
login.
started
I had
watching
no
the
idea
movie.
people
Sam Jim,
do
I'm
doubles.
pretty sure unless you personally
They
can
did
go
it up.
off and find the video of both.
Makes
that
me
is
excited.
Fake news.
Yeah, same.
And you're
please
grasping at
continue.
straws.
I mean, they should
or
just drop it
unable to
all, but-
parse honest information.
Are you okay? Or can I help?
No, looks like they're only doing one episode now.
No!
Pointedly say
I'm mad.
to Jack, but really to
I'm upset.
Johnny, like, thank you.
Madge.
I'll imagine.
To make a point of the fact.
Maybe I'll
that
catch
he
up on the
hadn't offered
Minx
to help me,
interview.
or even acknowledge it.
True.
Spilling wine.
Finish
First
doing
he's
laundry.
drinking wine. Second, he's spilling it all over me.
True.
Third, he's spilling it because he's nodding off, is what I assume. So I kind of say this in a pointed way at
Maybe I
Jack,
just
thank you,
go to
Jack.
bed early because this shit put me to sleep. Like, come on.
And
You're giving me all the
go to
description,
the
none of the
closet,
context, and
take off
like
the
none of the
pants, just
details.
and
Yeah, we need definitely need like cross-exam now
Mm-hmm.
for the content.
slams me up against the side of the
It's gonna have to wait.
closet. And I mean, just with clarity, with holding me
Oh my
up.
god, nah, I'll fucking kill you
He'd
again.
Fucking kill me if I ever.
Damn,
spoke
maybe
to
he
him like
should
that
have.
in
Fuck.
front of his kids again. If I ever embarrass him, and he just shoved me in embarrassed. If I ever embarrass you, if you ever embarrass me again in front of my kids, I'll fucking kill you.
Again with the embarrassing.
And I don't know. I don't recall who told Jack to leave, or I don't really recall having an awareness of where he was at this point. But I leave the closet, go into the bathroom, which is right next to it, and he comes barreling into the bathroom behind me. Before he does that, I said something snarky to him. Don't fucking ever talk to me like that again, or I hate you, or something.
She doesn't even remember what she said.
Response, just something.
But one of the
So
others that are completely
I
not
felt
the
like
same.
I
Right.
wasn't just being a punching bag.
So, something snarky. I hate you.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
So snarky.
Over
Wow.
the bathroom, but I didn't even have the door
People
shut
pog. Wow,
before he-
snarky.
And I don't know if he used my body to shut the door, or if he just shut it. But
Because again, now I just don't recall any
brings me up
pain.
against the wall.
Oh, against the wall!
Today's been
Can we
relevant
say anything?
case.
This is the fifth time, probably.
Articles about how he abused
Johnny
her.
loves the wall.
Grab my
Her nightgown?
vagina,
Oh, never mind.
like
Okay. Long pause. Grabbed her vagina. Grabbed her by the pussy. Yep, I'm listening. And what? Shoved a bottle up.
I was wearing this
Nightgown.
beach,
Oh!
netted kind of style swimming suit underneath.
Okay.
That's what I had on from the waist down, and he
Okay,
just
we're on a swimsuit this time.
grabbed me. Best I can explain it with his
Again, she subs his fingers in.
shoved his fingers and
Through the bathing suit. Pog. We've been there.
inside me, but through my bathing suit. He didn't
Wait.
move my bathing suit out of the way.
Wait, he didn't move it out of the
just
way,
held
and
me
yet he
there.
was able to shove his fingers in her vagina.
Asked me if I was so fucking tough. I thought I was so fucking tough.
He's a badass like that.
Are you tough like a man now? You
Wow.
see me now?
I'm impressed.
Kind of taunting me
Strong man. Big strong.
while jerking me around.
Now jerking her around, yet
And
still the
he
bathing
tries to
suit has
just
not
do this thing
been
where
to
he's
the side.
Smiling, not. It's like teasing me.
Like, how
Oh,
loose is this
oh,
bathing
yeah, You
suit?
think you're so fucking tough. Now what?
Sounded
Now
like
what?
she was moaning when she said that. It's kind of weird. You fucking like that? Yeah.
Right?
I
Once again with the whole like,
I don't know
oh,
what
you
happened
think you're
after
so
that.
fucking tough?
I went back into the room.
Yeah, you're
Who
gonna
went
stand
into
up.
the room. I don't know who went into the
Then you
main
gonna
room
take it,
first.
you fucking bitch. Did he spits on her?
I just remember
they disabled
his
it?
hand landing on the back of my some point before shoulder neck area. I remember trying to get him off of me.
Somebody said that's hot. Let's trade places, Amber.
I
Oh
don't
my
know
god.
what the next thing that happened was.
Who said that?
Someone in
Boy.
this chat, in the long crime
At
chat.
some point, I ran ran.
Blood was
Ran out
scrolling
the
Nasty.
door,
through.
ran out onto
And
the
then I saw
patio.
I miss Dr. Curry.
Look, where I'm at,
Same.
one, this is much more uncomfortable to listen to the entire day today. But two, even though I still feel like the burden of proof shows that she abused Johnny Depp, it sucks that I think that, and then also
Freudian
people like
slip.
this think that are like, oh, did you see
Feels
that
weird.
where Amber Heard was actually posing for a photo for the media? And she was blowing her nose and then saw the camera and then held it in her nose, and then she's such a fivehead that she wanted to be seen as more of a victim. When it's like, I mean, if she's that fucking smart, then why would she not notice a camera that's right in front of her and not do that? So it's like you know, she's using a line from
Of her
the
chinny
talented
chin
Mr.
chin.
Ripley and copying Johnny Depp's outfits, and that's why she's actually trying to manipulate everyone. And it's like, fuck. Like, reasonably, from everything I've seen, I feel like Johnny Depp has more proof that he was abused and
Yeah, he definitely has
mistreated.
more proof.
But her stories aren't fun to listen to, and if are true, are devastating. And then I also have a bunch of fucking dumbasses who think the same thing. So it's like,
Lights. I remember separating from him, or them kind of running up and saying something.
she's
and
clever, but not that
You
clever.
gonna get those guys to
If she's that
testify
clever,
either?
then she would have known there was a live camera on
Right.
her at all times. And that,
And,
you know what
and
I
I
mean?
didn't see Johnny for the rest of the evening, is my recollection.
Are you watching Blood at
I
all,
just
or
found him
no?
the next day.
No, I just have the
passed
live
out
stream
in a
on
cafe
Oh,
that
okay.
was close to the house.
because it gets way too dank sometimes.
Is that the end of?
Yeah, this is a good breaking point.
Yes.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages.
Let's.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be breaking again. This is the time that we break for a week. Okay, so I
A
won't be
week,
seeing you
yeah.
until May 16th.
May
But I
16th,
wanted
okay.
to talk to you a little bit about how the remainder of the case will progress. Okay. All right. So we promised to get you the case to you by Memorial Day. So in order to keep that promise, there's going to be a few things I need from you. Okay. One thing is, starting on May 16th, we're going to start having court at 9 a.m. So we'll be going 9 a.m.
Oh
to
my
5
God, 9
p.m.
a.m.?
Some days we might have to go to 5:30. So I want to let you know ahead of time so you can plan accordingly. Okay. The other thing I need from you is Friday, May 27th, which is the Friday before Memorial Day, is going to be a court day. On that day, we're going
Badge,
to
I won't be here.
closing arguments
Yeah.
in case it's going to be turned over to you for deliberations on that day, okay? So again, I wanted to let you know ahead of time so you can plan accordingly so we can get this taken care of for you, okay? All right, so those are the announcements I want to make for you and make sure you had time to schedule what you needed to do.
So there's no way they're not
And
going
then
to be
I also want
unbiased.
to, go over,
Why?
as we always do.
They guys go, the jury, yeah.
Our
6 a.m. here.
the responsibilities you have as jurors, okay, in this case?
Because they're gonna all
Not
read
to
and watch
anything
videos about this fucking
You're
case.
not to
I mean,
watch
they're not
anything about
supposed
this
to.
case.
See? They're
You're
not supposed to.
listen to anything
Oh,
about this
yeah.
case. This applies to television.
We're not supposed to do a lot. I'm not supposed to.
internet, and any
Do
online
cocaine,
sites.
MDMA,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Listen
Shit
to
happens.
about this case on any
Yeah, you're not
social
supposed to get
media
finger
sites
blasted
such
through
as
your
Twitter,
bikini. Like, come on, dude.
Instagram, Snapchat, et
I mean, no
cetera,
one
and
said
other
you weren't
sites.
supposed to.
In addition,
I've
you
just
have
never heard it
Yeah, this-
done before.
This
but
doesn't
in
sound
person,
comfortable for either
phone,
party.
by email, text, or instant messaging, or by any other electronic or non-electronic means.
And
This
strangers.
includes friends, family, co-workers, acquaintances, and strangers. I also instruct you that you cannot do
Purely
any research.
focusing on defamation part, I believe Johnny's right. They're both abusers and both victims, but Johnny's the only one who had to bear the consequences of being an abuser. Well, I think that's obviously just reversed from this trial alone. But outside of that, you have to prove more than
Interesting.
that. You have to prove that what she said was false and then knowingly false. Which, if they're both abusers, what she's saying isn't false. But
Yeah,
if
I
she's
don't
leaving
know,
out the
bro.
truth, then
Shit's
that's
gonna get
okay.
crazy.
You have to prove that she did that with actual malice, which I think is difficult. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I think it's hard to
unless there is a shit ton
prove
of
the
evidence of
malice.
cross-examination, I think they'd be fucking pressed to prove that it
I
was.
just think
all
they have to prove
defamatory.
that.
I think it'd be very hard to prove it was defamatory, as it stands.
I think it's hard to prove that because so far they've just been circling around the fact that he's been abusive, she's been abusive, they're all abusive, like they're all alcoholics and drunks. So like there's no focus thus far really on the consequence except for the last day. I think Depp's team had witnesses, I believe. And then that was more circulating around like the article that was published and
Oh no, I was right.
the PR teams and stuff like that.
I find it unlikely that she will lose.
Maybe even a little later.
But I don't know.
That's why I think like it's likely that he would probably lose this, but in the eye of the public, he's now proved himself innocent of these allegations, which in a greater
Or not even like
circumstances,
that. It's
better.
more like he proved himself. Like they weren't as bad as alleged. Like she was just as toxic.
Right.
So like he beat it on like not a technicality, but like in a. This bitch is crazy, so it's okay.
Right. I mean, if anything, I think it saved his career if he still continues. Like, people will still hire him over her. Like, she already had shitty roles. So what are they going to get from this? Be like, oh my god, I want to give you, like, the main acting role? No, absolutely not. But with Johnny's had main acting roles, and they're just going to go like, yeah, I'm willing to still keep you in some roles. Even if it was a minor role, he's going to be, like,
Right.
still a B actor. He's not going to go down to a C actor, which is what she is. Like, I don't even remember her in anything.
Okay.
And basically, she literally said, she was like, go to court, Johnny, and see what they do. Bet. I'm a bet the career on that they take the woman's side. Because I'm 115 pounds.
For this next week, if there's
Right.
emergency, I understand that, but just
And she
Oh,
and
Johnny's
she
really born.
fucked up.
Okay, we all remember that.
She
All right,
means
great.
shut the fuck
So
up
other
and
than
leave
that,
me
does anybody have
alone.
anything else?
Yep, shut the fuck up. Leave me alone. Don't want to hear this shit.
Sammy says 24.
Yeah.
Wait, 24 for
If
what?
you add 36 hours and 31 minutes and
Oh.
24 hours and 44 minutes, you get
Oh, they're doing math.
get what?
Yeah, but they have all. I
Oh.
think they all have about 60 hours to.
Uh-oh.
Well, we'll get with you can get with Sammy when we're done. Okay. Is it right or wrong? What's
Okay,
that?
I think this is is wrapped up. Like this
61
shit is wrapped up. It's done.
61 hours and 15 minutes. Does that add up then? That is right. Mr. Ronberg says I'm right. Okay.
But I'm
So
I'm
that's
looking
the
to
right
see
time.
this.
Sammy did it 3 times over, so I thought that was right. You made him very nervous.
Oh my god.
Okay,
I
so
got
that's
another
good.
one.
This is gonna be a new clip.
Give me a
Yes,
sec.
ma'am.
I'll show
We
you
do
guys
have
this one
our,
real quick.
Updated exhibit
Okay.
page that you requested.
Oh, perfect.
I'm
Okay.
gonna just mute
Alright,
this
folks.
shit, right?
That's
It's
fine.
like
I
this
think
is
that's-
all just fucking like accounting shit, right? Like this is just like
I mean, I
accounting.
kind of want to hear the counting, though.
It's basically over.
Thank
Like
you.
that's it. She won't win
Oh,
this
she's
case
done,
in past
okay.
arguments. Amber's lawyer tried to say Johnny Depp's team couldn't prove that she wrote the op-ed, and Amber herself said that she wrote it on the stand. Yeah. It's just all admin stuff. Wait, what? Keep going? No, don't. No, wait. Okay.
Exhibit
Okay.
page that
Okay.
you requested.
Oh, perfect.
From plaintiff.
All right.
Approach.
All right.
That's fine. I think that's something
Finish
good
it.
in
All
the-
right. We'll wrap it up.
All right, we'll get that.
I mean, it is
All
wrapped
right,
up, though.
Anything else?
That's that. Oh, Johnny's leaving.
We're good. All right, we'll see you Monday, May 16th, 9 a.m.
Thank
right?
God. Okay,
right, thank you.
there it is. All right, now we've been formally dismissed. Okay, that's good enough. And
What's for
Amber,
dinner?
this
That's
here?
the first question.
Good one, chat.
Hell yeah.
Thank you guys.
Leftover
I'm
chicken
so
for
glad
me.
that I didn't miss that.
Chicken.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So let's see here.
chicken,
Gotta
some
understand the law here.
cauliflower
Burden of
rice.
proof for Depp's
sweet
team has
potato.
already been.
Actually, no
look,
cauliflower
I'll
rice,
read
sweet
this.
potato.
Watch this. Watch this
Get
shit.
rid of that
Ingredients.
fucking cauliflower rice. That's disrespectful.
Watch what he does.
It's disrespectful to rice.
Watch what the guy
Cauliflower.
does.
All right, chill.
And anything else that it's trying to be like.
Yes. Isn't that interesting?
Oh, look at the way with your fans, Johnny.
He's like, we got her.
That was New
Oh,
Girl?
we got her. She must
No.
have said some kind of shit. I don't know what it is, but it's some kind of
We should
shit.
totally fly to Virginia and go watch the
and like
court
that's
case.
it's funny.
I
They
would.
photo on the airport. They returned to Australia.
I'd drive my
IRL
ass.
stream it?
Yeah.
He's IRL stream it.
100%.
Bro, it's so obvious.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Johnny should have went up and tried to hug her,
The reason why
hug
I've
Amber. That
covered
should have
this,
been
the reason
lit.
why I've talked about this
No,
so
that would go
much,
against
gonna
the
go
audio
on
clip they
explaining
just
this real quick,
Wait.
'cause I know some people might be
Sorry, it
wondering
wasn't in evidence. It was an
why I
audio
talk
clip
about
I
this a lot. And,
thought
See,
earlier.
see? You're getting your stories confused.
I'm not a trusted source. I've been all over, and my memory is already bad enough. So
For the longest time, there are a lot of
Not a
guys
trusted source,
that
but being
get
the source
accused
for
of
the
stuff like
trusted.
this.
Mm.
They're shown as
I'm just
being
here to react to her
like, and to be
crazy-ness
fair,
as a
people
non-expert.
like Chris Brown. Chris Chris Brown.
What about Chris Brown? Notorious piece of shit. Okay.
Absolutely. I don't know how he still has music. How people.
How does he still have music? Comment, Mark.
He's in radio. He's on the radio again.
He makes good music.
He's on the radio again.
Did this happen?
How'd that happen?
Yeah.
How the fuck?
He's never not been on the radio. The fuck? Chris
is-
Brown's one of the biggest artists on the planet.
How's he get away with abusing his wife like that and then be still successful? You know?
Because it's a different time.
It's not like this
Is it though?
gonna go away.
It was
Yeah,
pre
but
Me
like 20
Too.
years ago.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. They were both like 18 years old.
To see people, and this is something I've heard.
So like
They're
10
both
years
30
ago.
something.
People
They're both like 30 something. She's a
Okay.
billionaire and he's a multi-millionaire. I think it's fine.
Okay, fair.
You see where
I mean, it'd be fair if she gets some of his music cuttings. Continue pursuing his career. You know what I mean?
No, not at all. Because think about it. If that never happened, right? How famous would she really be? We don't know.
I mean, she was already really quite famous. She was already
Yeah,
carving out
she
a
had-
name.
She had Ponder Replay. I think that's about it.
That was a fire song, okay?
No, Ponder Replay
That's
was
something else. There was another one.
Maybe Umbrella.
Oh yeah, that was big too.
Let's see. Hold on. Let's find out what year that happened.
Yeah, I think she had quite a few. Didn't she already do like the Jay-Z song too with someone else?
Yeah, exactly. And there's a lot of guys that
And the Drake
8
song.
years ago. 2000. No,
It
that's
happened
her
8 years ago.
I don't know about that.
That's not that long ago.
Chris Brown. I think that being provoked.
No, I'm trying to find
So
out.
like, what level of provocation?
Yeah, what level of provocation
Like, I mean, what did she
allows
say?
something like
what
this?
was the word that she
2009.
said to him that, like,
Oh,
made
that's
him get
like-
mad? Like I can't say
Like
what
what?
that
13
is.
years?
It's just ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
And girls are like, yeah.
Like I'm not defending Chris Brown, but like
And
I think they're both okay. You know what I mean? Like
Right,
nothing
right,
happened.
right. The aftermath has
They
been.
both went on and had super successful careers. To be honest, the most beautiful, coveted woman on the planet.
I think, if anything, what happened to her career is she ended up in a different industry.
We don't know how it happened.
I don't know if that would have happened had that not happened. You know? Wait, what the fuck? How'd you get here?
There are no
He has the
visible
permissions.
injuries on Amber
Wild.
Heard that we can point to and say this happened. You see what I'm saying?
Damn,
There's nothing that we can say like, okay.
Yo, why does
Oh,
it
shit,
sound like
no,
you're?
Injury on her,
Mr.
and we can
Destructoid.
say
It's
this
crazy.
Yeah.
happened, that's all there is to it.
Are you
Oh,
on,
yeah.
on your way
difference
home
is
from work or
this.
something?
The difference
Nah, I'm
with
chilling.
Johnny Depp,
Oh, you
Nice and
chilling
bad.
in your bed on your phone? Is that right?
you see kind of
Is that correct?
You see what I'm getting at here?
I feel called out right now. Fuck, man. Yo, your objection, her sake?
Also, why the hell are you at max capacity? Why are you at 200?
How did you not get a
I don't know.
Just quiet IRL. I heard quiet.
Riri overrated while she says.
That really fucking hurt.
All right,
And
well,
that
I'm
was
about
the
to ban
last
you.
time-
Hold on.
Yeah, well, she's canceled.
That's really what the difference is.
True. Let's kick him out of Discord. Where's he at?
Yeah, exactly. He's a ring wearer too. Yes.
Ryan, stop. There he is. Kick.
Nah, not even kick him out of Discord. Make a special role for him so he can't see any channels.
Oh, that's sad. That's fucked up.
That's like being shadow banned. That's like what's that
Exactly.
episode of Black Mirror?
I feel like it's just so.
Wait,
Let's
the
go
the video game one or the?
No, the video where not video, the one where they just go through like reality, and like because like you get blocked, you just see like the static of a person.
Oh, the
You don't really
social
see who it
status
is.
or whatever. Yeah, with your redhead girl. I forgot what her. Wait, is she?
No, that was the social ratings one.
Oh wait, what? Which one are you talking about?
The Christmas one, I think.
I've never seen Black Mirror, so.
It's on site. Wait, you haven't? We've literally hosted it in here.
What, like 4 years ago?
Yeah, but we like binged it. What the hell? That was back when we were doing it consistently.
Damn.
On site while she
In
wants
fact,
to
I
go
think it
hands
was
on.
Friday night, movie nights.
True.
Yeah, we still need to do Moon Knight and Doom and Batman.
Yeah, all of them. All the binges.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh no, my social score.
Yeah,
Walsh
it
says.
looks really, really,
Oh
really.
no,
bad.
my
Everybody's
social
like, yeah,
score.
exactly. How people.
My social
Yeah,
score is at
so-
a 5. I don't care what anyone says.
I gotta switch to the computer.
Yeah, because your mic be trash. What?
Wow. Okay. Yeah, but you gonna say that and then disappear for 3 months?
That's true. We on at least a week break, so. Peace.
Ugh.
I don't think that's what's happening.
Should I order a salad right now? I'm hungry. I
Yeah,
don't
do
have
it.
food.
I don't think that's what's happening.
Get yourself like a nice bowl of something. I found a like a place that does. Oh, I got a Hawaiian bowl.
I always think.
Remember Rabbit? Yeah, I do.
What are people thinking? Like
before that, was it before that or after it? There was like Netflix party.
Regardless of who
And way before that, there was Xbox like movie parties or something.
who doesn't go to jail. I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
Oh, you don't remember that?
I wasn't cool around. I wasn't around for that shit.
Yeah, Xbox 360 used to have this like theater mode that you could go into, and it's honestly still probably the best form other than Discord, but it was the best form because wait, what was the other one we used? Cast or something?
We used Cast once.
Yeah, but you could use like you could hand the remote over or something, right? Or was that Rabbit?
Yeah, that was Rabbit.
Oh, okay, okay. So yeah, way before. So Xbox theater mode or whatever, I don't know, I forget what it was called. It was like watch party or something. You could literally invite your little avatar friends, and you would join in what looked like a theater. Your avatars would sit in the seats, and then you could literally emote in the middle of the movie, and you could also pause the movie for both or all parties, and or give the remote to someone else so that they could control the pause and stuff. It was so good.
They have that for Prime though.
There's always going to be
Wait, do they?
people that believe something
Yeah.
that's different.
Prime watch
The
parties?
watch party. Yeah.
Nothing's on Prime, so.
Yeah.
You know.
In fact,
I-
was it you that linked it? Was it Will that was talking about it? How Prime should have the Twitch streams on there?
They do.
It's like a
They have
missed
Prime.
opportunity. Wait,
Yeah,
what?
they
They
have
showcase
Washington.
streams?
Yeah, they have them on there.
On Amazon Prime?
The
Yeah.
Earth is flat is a million times more verifiable.
Link it, dude. I don't believe you.
Alright,
they
then they
also
pull in
have
a
them for,
YouTube
like-
version of like, I'm live, but I'm not live. Like,
Crazy fucking religious shit. There's people that believe all kinds of crazy stuff just in general.
Rabbit was like 2018. Feels so long ago, yet not.
Dumb fucking things that people
That's probably because of the last time we fucking saw each other.
Wait, what?
Like when they had Rabbit and then like it went to shit and like none of us would be.
Feels
going
bad,
in.
yeah.
Yeah, Yakub, there it is. Like this.
Even the Discord one sucks now. They keep changing the Discord videos.
Yeah, I don't understand what the fuck they're doing there. They should just left it how it was whenever the pandemic was going on. Like they have the capacity, they just don't fucking give a shit.
But I think people they're gearing towards more like workspaces now. I think.
Yeah, I think so.
But that's what Microsoft does with Teams, and Teams is ass.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I show a video.
I mean, it's not too bad. It's just slow as fuck.
Yeah.
I think it's unfortunate because, like, when they market it towards more of the business side of things, it actually almost regresses.
Like, I never know if that's true because
It, like, slows down, whereas I feel like a lot of the features that we've had for Discord were kind of miles ahead of what, say, like, Zoom was or Slack was.
Right.
And now it's like, oh, let's pump the brakes and like, hold on, let's catch up to them. And it's like, but they're not. Wait, what? No, they got. Wait, they're the ones catching up to you. Yeah. That's not how this works.
Actual forehead.
Yeah, he literally said that he's not gonna make content anymore.
Where the fuck is it?
Wait, who said they're not making content anymore?
Yeah, he's not gonna make content anymore, and he's never gonna work with Disney either. So not only are we not getting this, but we're also not gonna get anything else.
Where the fuck is it?
Imagine
I
the
was
fucking
once.
bullshit with that.
I was once a young warthog. That's all I
They
know.
probably did us a favor. There's been enough Pirates of the Caribbean movies, okay? Like,
Oh, it's about Pirates of the Caribbean, I think.
The characters fleshed out. It's great.
Oh yeah, no, they're making a new one, but it's gonna be all bitches.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna.
It's gonna star Amber Heard.
Oh god.
I mean, it low key should, cause.
A little bit bittersweet for sure. Especially with how it happens, right? It'd be one thing if it happens and it's just something else.
No one's gonna watch Amber Heard movies no more.
No, I mean, did they ever even before?
No one's ever watched Amber Heard movies.
I
I don't
literally.
think she's ever made the role.
Yeah.
There are celeb breakups. Let's see here.
I think the Zack Snyder fans like her.
Bottom left corner.
Oh god.
Oh no.
But they're like Zack Snyder fans, so it's like, fuck out of here.
Yeah. Not even Zack Snyder likes her.
True.
Yeah, that's
Where the fuck
just
is it?
about right,
Okay.
isn't it? MMO streamers trying to branch out. Millionaire, by the way. They prefer to be called influencers. Actually, please do not call me that.
Did they remove it? So they had a section on
Still willing to date Amber Heard?
OnlyFans.
Okay, stop.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, chill out. Literally the leader of a sex
Okay, I just
cult.
turned off my
Is
phone.
Richard in anyone chat?
So
Who
they have a
cares?
section. Oh my god, I just did it
Yeah,
again.
link without the annoying dude commenting.
Clicking the wrong thing.
Yeah, I
It was.
fucking hate that guy, man.
Wait, apparently the time limits thing, it says that Depp used 35 hours in court and he still has 26 hours and like 9 minutes left. And Heard
Right.
has used 36 hours and 31 minutes. They have 24 hours and 44 minutes. I guess that's what they were talking about at the end there.
Yeah. And they only get what? 50 hours? 60 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Sad,
probably
dude.
the worst idea.
You see that?
What's
Well, I
this?
can't do-
I don't know, guys.
This is Amazon Prime?
It's just so fucking
This
weird.
is their music section. So you go like if you have the.
I have to
Amazon
go
Music,
to their
I hope
music?
that they can work this out.
yeah, they have like a live section. And
Oh my, okay. Well,
And
it
they
should be
have
under
all
their
the,
video entertainment Prime section. Video Prime. It's video entertainment I'm watching, not fucking music.
I know they have a. I
That's
can't
weird.
remember what it's called, but I know it's like it's somewhere on Prime on Amazon. Is it here?
Like
That's weird.
Prime Gaming?
What I mean by this is like there's a lot
Let
of
me see you
technicalities,
1-2
there's
step.
A lot of you know, fine print and stuff like
I
this.
love
you
it
have
when
to,
you
know,
1-2
have
step.
Or not have in these cases. So like how many of these bits of fine print and technicalities are here? I'm not really sure yet. And that's kind of what I'm curious about, and that's kind of what I want to see. And I think we'll find out about that sooner.
I don't know what they're doing.
We'll look at a few
Like,
things on my
fucking
Reddit, see what the
Amazon
what
and
the
Twitch, they're
content
just
is,
kinda
everything like that, then go from there.
Dying.
Yeah.
Her Twitter bio,
I
this
mean,
is
we're all
what
moving to
produced-
YouTube anyway, so.
Yeah, she does. I
Yeah.
saw that. Prove defamation. They
True.
have to prove that it's both
Yeah.
false and also made with
What do you mean
intent.
by we? The way you streaming.
We, all of us.
Like,
We,
make
as a
sure
collective,
podcast.
as a
that's the-
Discord group,
those are
as
the
a
two
Discord
things
member,
that you have to prove. And actually,
we're moving.
Hereby sign away everything.
I hereby sign us over to YouTube.
I feel like,
And the terms and conditions changed.
I feel like I got mixed in the mud.
I mean, y'all don't
Philly
remember
beat.
signing that contract in the beginning of joining this
Alright, so we're
Discord.
getting 90-10.
Let's
Damn.
try to
Instead of,
get.
Welcome to the Beehive Podcast.
1-2 step.
Defamation.
No, I got the song stuck in my head.
But I
That's
could be
crazy.
wrong.
It's probably the
I think
trial.
that's the term. Willful neglect. Yes, exactly. So I don't think it's
Leave him
that
alone.
simple. I'm
Sonic
not sure,
Funky
but I don't
Fresh.
think that it's
I
that
hope.
simple.
I think
Nah,
they fucking
while she's not
won
going,
this
apparently.
baby.
Yeah, he said nah, dog. He said he's out.
Then no, I didn't sign up for this.
So that's what it is.
He's on for that
So
reason.
in
I'm
order
out.
to prove defamation, let me
Who said
explain
it? What?
this, right?
Oh, Walsh.
Then- and
Bullshit.
again, like maybe I'll
Yeah,
talk
he
with
left,
the,
damn.
the legal guy, the Rikita.
Nah.
I'm
maybe I'll talk
confused.
to
Why
him, like,
can't I
a couple
move
days
shit?
or, like, at some point in the future
In
here.
what?
And you know, I'll,
On
I'll
the
figure
Discord.
more about this.
Move it. What do you mean?
But in
Yeah, what are you
order
moving?
for her-
Watch.
If they can prove
Okay.
that
I can
Johnny
I can
Depp
move
abused
shit.
her, they can
Yeah, you
prove
can move your ass to the AFK. Wait, what?
defamation.
No,
What are you
I
trying to
moved
move?
to the AFK.
Oh,
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, yeah, because I was gonna join
That's what I think
the
is
voice, and
going
I clicked on the
But
one on
again,
top, and I
I
almost
don't
dragged
know.
it up. I was like, what the fuck?
Just looked up to 2. I don't know what that means.
See Muffin Mom? Okay, sure.
I'm
Muffin,
yelling
you
at
know he's
him.
gone.
Told him to get the
Yeah, I mean, let's
out
be
of the
honest.
house.
Dude,
Excuse
she
my
got
language. We were
so
screaming at each other.
No.
The moment
What?
Yo, Marv.
that like she accidentally, like the second
Look at
time the
this.
judge
Or YouTube-y. I don't-
accidentally called
well,
her
I mean-
Dr.
I confronted
Kerr.
him.
That
I
shit
didn't
was
care
so
if he
funny.
killed me. He had ripped my heart out.
It was
And
so
what I
fucking
went through
funny.
in
So she
Australia,
got
and I
pissed.
see this.
Come on, tears
Wait,
out
what the
now.
fuck?
I'm sure that she's gonna cry. I mean, like, I'm sure-
What the
I'm
fuck?
sure
That's
some of it
awesome.
was emotional
Yo,
to her,
lit.
absolutely.
Literally.
Rita reference is good. She sure is an actor. Yep, that's true.
Sick
It was so
fool.
funny
Yeah,
making
RGB
references.
asshole.
Absolutely, it's great.
Jeez.
Yeah,
I
just
know,
order
man.
me a
It's just-
salad. Let's
it's a whole
go.
lot.
What kind of
As my
salad?
bit rate, what's this?
A Cobb salad with
Sorry.
some.
Yeah. With
What else I put in? I forgot what I put in it. Hold on. I gotta go with the order. Look again.
Yeah, you're gonna be like that.
Cobb
lady?
Oh,
salad.
extra chicken, extra protein.
Okay. Wait, doesn't
I thought you were
Cobb
gonna be
salad
like
have
that.
blue cheese?
No, yeah, but I get rid of the blue cheese
Oh,
and put
okay. Oh, okay, thank God.
shredded cheddar cheese,
Okay, okay.
where it has
Protein.
eggs, like
Poutine
boiled eggs,
cheese.
Oh, okay,
Cheese
okay.
curds.
Extra protein. Gotcha.
Put cheese
and
curds
chicken.
on it.
Yeah, so those I just put chicken.
Hell yeah.
I'll be here in 10 minutes, brothers, and then I got a meeting in 5 minutes. Let's go.
Nice. I have to feed my dog, so gonna be a wrap anyways.
Okay, spot this.
Take the dog for a walk.
Yeah, that too.
When the shit takes a
I'm gonna
stand.
sleep.
Save some for me while she says.
It's not my time.
Hey, this ass for you. Wait, what? Sheesh.
I take a tumble.
Well, during that process, I was able to make 30 test cases. Let's go. Got a set of training next week.
Oh, Cobb. Yeah. What'd you think he
How
said?
many will survive?
Penis. Oh. Maybe cod. COD.
Cod? A cod salad? But he said save me some. Save some
Maybe
for
what-
me. Thought he
Go
said
maybe
something
want
else.
Cock salad.
Damn. That he wants that.
Cheese.
Today's Thursday. That means today's the day to get off Twitter.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
this is
Doctor
true.
Strange comes out, dog.
Dude, I have so many fucking words muted since last week.
Like threads in my
Well,
head.
people be
Last
digging hard
week.
this time in this movie, trying to get everything out before the movie comes out.
What'd you think I said, Walsh? Crazy.
I know, that's what I'm wondering.
Get it. Let's see. Johnny's fighting for all guys society threw under the bus. I think so too. It's great content, however I love it. If
Yeah,
I
oh.
listen to whoever
Crocodile.
doesn't like content, he'd do nothing. I'm glad he took the route of doing whatever the
just
fuck he
floating.
wants. Referring to people being negative. Oh, I mean this is it, right?
Where, what's the son
Watching
doing?
summary each time,
Is he
watching
on?
the stream is
He's
trial,
live?
it's timing
Yeah.
super fast.
Oh no.
Yeah, that means you gotta stay on.
He's been on live for 2 hours. Been live for 2 hours.
Wow. Literally like right after I checked.
The statements of a handful of people and then make
I'm mad.
Not a true fan. Wait, you don't have notifications on? Damn.
Yeah, I have them on my phone. I haven't looked at my phone. What do you mean?
Talking about it?
The hell? I've been chilling. I've been
Roberto
covering
W. and
Amber
Jason
Heard
Rose
here.
book? What the fuck? What do you mean?
I'm falling asleep in my chair.
I have
I know, I looked at the Discord. It said like 700 messages. What the
What
fuck are you doing, man?
And then I just gave up.
That's why I put the post in here, like the one that you posted already, because I wanted to actually
Oh yeah.
read through them. But since there were so many things getting posted, I was like, all right, I'm gonna put it there and then just search my name up later.
I mean, you just
I can
gotta
find
you just gotta search for images. That's all.
No,
Is that what they were doing?
The
I'm
queen.
gonna type once and that's it. And I got called out.
Yeah. I had to. It's like the first time you said anything in like a hot minute.
You are.
Wait,
That's
what?
the difference between me and you. You're
I called
that.
yeah, I called him
What's
out for
going
posting
on the
something.
Movie Nights channel, and I look over, it says 700 unread messages. I was like, oh no, no.
Start a physical fight. Because
I thought Chris was having a mental breakdown or something.
Oh no. Not yet. Although he could be at the club every day, I don't know. Wait.
Yeah, this is true.
I was at the
I'm
club.
not thinking about it, am I? You
But not working. Oh.
I don't follow Hassan. That's funny.
Why the hell not? We
I don't
love
follow
Hassan.
anything, but- I mean, yeah.
Look at those beautiful flowing locks. What do you mean, kinda?
$1,000 shirts at Coachella, man.
Yeah, so what? Let him live his life. I didn't see nobody complaining about XQC rocking some Dolce & Gabbana shirt at the fucking poker tournament. They're all like, yo, check out those glasses.
With the mirror glasses. Ugh.
We love
Fuck me
Hassan.
over. Okay.
He has money. He's allowed to buy his shit.
No longer have a
COVID
six-pack,
fucked him
like-
over.
Why?
like
What?
when I used to.
I don't know. I saw him at a 6-pack or something.
Wait, he had a six-pack?
I guess so. He said he had a 6-pack, but COVID fucked him over.
Oh.
So you don't have a home gym?
Be like that.
I don't.
You never had a 6-pack?
Oh, he's saying that now.
100% had a 6-pack. The fuck?
He used to pre-COVID.
Yeah.
Pro sex work.
But
and
he's-
then prove it.
He used to go to the gym.
That's bait. I know.
And
You
or
can-
like a
you can
trainer's
find it,
place,
okay?
I
It's
think.
all over the internet.
All right, I'm out of here. You guys have fun.
Alrighty, enjoy.
Ideas.
Enjoy your Cobb
Aren't
salad.
Donald Trump asking the stunt
I will.
secretary
I'm
to
hungry as
act
fuck.
like
Yeah, I am
missiles
too,
in Mexico
actually.
and then pretend it wasn't the US that
Bye.
did it in his
Bye.
memoir? I love that. Like,
Shit.
what would be the reason
Shit.
for that?
You always showing up late.
I mean,
Why would
I say I'll play Fortnite without me. How dare you?
What? What do you mean?
Don't blame COVID. You've
What?
been on the decline since 30.
What do you mean?
When
were we playing without you?
Damn, it's all over Twitter.
Oh, it's all over Twitter.
Listen here, Amber Heard. Lying. Why you
I
lying?
ain't lying about shit. You just said we've been playing without you, and I was trying to understand the situation. And you just accusing me of shit. And then saying it's all over Twitter, like now I'm supposed to know the situation, and the only thing I can do is actually assume the situation, which is assuming I was squatted with 2 others. Yeah, what is this?
You've been
What's up,
watching
Chris?
way too many lawyers.
Welcome back. Nah, bitch. Nah, you ain't been watching enough.
Oh, somebody actually.
Yeah,
hold
what's
on,
up?
Let me see if I can find it. Somebody actually recommended a channel that they have like they're watching the trial.
Mhm.
Like these guys are actual like lawyers and stuff.
Mhm.
And they'll do recaps and they'll do like pretty much what like side by sides or whatever the hell they're called, explaining what's happening.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, right here, I think it's. There we go.
Welcome back,
I'll
Chris.
put it in the movie thing.
Depp fought for this to be public. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people.
So he wanted it to be televised. Well, yeah, there you
Thumbnail looks familiar.
argument right there. Is that he wanted it to be televised?
I think everyone's using the same
They're
2
getting out in
pictures,
front of
honestly.
certain things, right? 'Cause
Yeah,
that's-
but it certainly adds to credibility. You know, the other thing that struck
they're
me
live.
is she said, "My good friend."
I can't
at the
believe she
time,
fucked up.
Rocky."
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Said she was in LA.
It's all out there. It's all out there.
But then later she also said my best friend is Rocky or something. She used present tense.
Sounds like a recap.
later
What are
on,
you doing
so
right now?
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know.
She's time traveling.
How are your games, Chris?
Hang around. She's got a lifelong problem with this.
Yes. By the way, Kirk.
Wait, are these just random people, or are they like lawyers?
Yeah, these are lawyers.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Yeah, like if you click back on the live, like if you just click wherever, 6 hours in or 5 hours in, they're on the side talking about it while she's explaining her story.
Oh, I see.
And they're just laughing at her the whole time, honestly.
Yeah, we were too. It was unfortunate.
Yeah, she literally sounds like she's acting. It's so bad.
Draco Malfoy's dad up. Wait, what? Where? Oh, this guy. In the top middle. Sheesh. They're tilting as usual. Wait, Chris, you watched these people?
Let's just say that. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't really make as many comments about that because I am in the same thing.
My dog is crying.
Oh, so he does watch it. Yo, your
Wants
dog needs to go
food.
outside.
Well, that too, but it's dinner time for her. Oh, it's actually slightly past dinner time.
Damn, he's gonna
She's
leave her
whining.
like that.
I mean, I normally feed her like within this hour, I would say. Like a half hour earlier or a half hour later. Lately, it's been a half hour earlier. Yeah. No, what? I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
Alright, I'm out of here.
Damn.
I'll talk to you later. Bye! Alright, that's it. I'm gonna wrap this stream up. Good night, guys. I was talking about my games. Oh, they're tilting. Okay, got you. I don't know who those people are. Let me say goodnight though. Thanks for popping in, and Marth, thanks for chilling. I'll figure this shit out. But I'm gonna go feed my dog now. So y'all have a good night. Okay, bye. I said bye.